bench warmer.
Let's say
we should have been recording.
Wow. All right. Well.
All right. So welcome back 3 days later to a Titan fight.
Woo!
And
this is the second time we have a full house in a row.
Yeah.
And this is the 14th time that I got crabs.
You fucking jinxed it.
No, I was talking about Full House the show.
Full House or Fuller House?
Nope.
I haven't seen either.
That's okay.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Am I the
Other
only
than Bob
one?
Saget, there's nothing you need to know about the show.
Am I the only one
John
who likes
Really
both of those
good-looking
shows?
guy. Uncle
What?
Jesse or whatever
John
his name
Stamos.
is.
John
Yeah,
Stamos
yeah.
is a golden god,
He also
and
sells yogurt.
Yeah,
Yes, he sells
He
yogurt.
sells oikos. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Fuck,
Sorry
I love
to
that.
interrupt
Wait,
you.
fucking
hey, you're giving me John Stamos facts. I'm okay with that. I love that man. In fact, one of the greatest things was when I was at Riot Fest this year, they literally had a John Stamos art gallery where it was people made portraits and things of John Stamos and Uncle Jesse.
Was there
Fucking awesome!
Was there a macaroni Stamos?
Yeah, there was.
Oh my God.
They didn't have the butter Stamos this year because apparently refrigerating it last year was too annoying.
This year they fucking flaked out on the butter
Everyone's looking forward to Listen, the butter Stamos put us over budget.
I highly recommend you read the facts for Riot Fest because they're hysterical. Because it's like yeses, it's like John Stamos and like literally John Stamos is a yes. It's like if you bring John Stamos, yes, and the no's, it's like no Justin Bieber, no Donald Trump, no cantaloupes because fuck cantaloupes. And they have like it literally says that on the fact. Like it just goes to the it's amazing. And then obviously they have the real shit like.
Do you know how hard I lobbied to get "Forever" by Jesse and the Rippers into my wedding? I tried so hard to get that song
guessing it
into
didn't
the
work.
wedding. No, it didn't.
Nah.
That's a shit. Well, we were there. Obviously, we would.
I wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't have known either. It's okay.
You know what? Fine. Fuck all you.
One song and the
Get
whole
better
night?
drunk self.
I love that Tom has hard opinions on everything.
I do.
Like, Full House. John Stamos is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
I mean, you're not wrong. He really
But
is.
fuck Dave Coulier.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
I
Oh,
would kill Dave.
what's wrong with Uncle Joey?
Okay.
Joey was great. He had his
Fuck Michelle Tanner. She sucks.
Okay,
God.
hold on. I think we've gotten off track. Can we get back to Uncle Joey now? No, all right. Yeah. Oh, right, Titan.
Oh yeah, that fucking guy.
Sorry, I forgot. Also, can I have a...
I have to. It's custom at this point.
DMC,
Coke me.
please.
Yeah, why not? Why
Coke me up, baby.
Can you coke me as well, please? There's no forks in here,
Usually
right?
just call a guy with a beer.
That's because they've been eating here.
Hey, beautiful man, there's no forks in here, is there?
Thank you, Chief.
Well,
Drink.
maybe. There might be some left over that Sean brought at one time.
No,
From
Coca-Cola.
your place of employ.
I think I
You
brought some. Thank you.
I've tried eating spaghetti with a fork. Without a fork, it does not work. Thank you.
W-A-D-D.
I'll
It's probably the last
I'll
fork,
do that
so,
later.
you know, worship it.
All right,
Worship
so...
you.
2 Cocarinos and 4
And 7
Don't you fucking
peppuccinos.
flirt with him right in front of me. No, you can't have both.
Thank
Thank you.
I can have whatever I want. This is America, and I pay my taxes.
It was.
Wait,
Prove it.
you're supposed to
Still
do that?
is.
Shoot, is that an
It
obligation?
just blows a little.
I mean, our president doesn't pay his taxes, so. All right, Titan fight.
Titan fight.
Titan fight.
All right, Trump fight. I mean, Titan fight.
What's the difference?
Oh, a lot, actually. This guy has power.
Oh!
And he's got a bigger button on his desk than anybody. And okay.
Let's talk about it.
I love you!
Okay, the hood's coming down.
We'll be here all night.
All right, seriously, Titan fight,
for
go.
real. Let's hone
Are we
in.
actually
Did you
recording?
put it?
We have been recording this whole time, yes.
Yes.
Wait, have you really?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
For right after he finished telling the first story, I forgot what it was about.
Oh.
already.
Yeah.
We're not going to get back into it because I'll tell it again.
Nope,
but we
never
don't
mind.
talk
The
about
first time he
it.
said.
So,
Are we
last
recording
time on The Critical Miss.
Man.
Well, this is actually just a continuation of the fight. So last time, you guys parlayed with a dragon. You flew like animals. Literally. Showed up to this fight. Had the dragon fighting the Titan. Had the couple battalions of the Shields of Justice fighting the Titan. What appearing to be Millstone Army fighting the Titan. The Rock showed up. Not Dwayne Johnson.
Damn it. If you
That is actually how you could have summoned him this entire time, but no one did it. So, I don't know.
Now it is.
You hear a knock,
Shit!
you hear a knock on the
to
door.
Fight. You guys showed up to fight. We have been fighting this.
Can we try to lobby to get the Rock to play D&D with us?
5 rounds ish, something like that.
5-ish rounds.
To Twitter.
5 or 6 rounds, something like that.
It
has been
I'll tweet
back
him.
and forth ish.
Enough rounds to take a lot of damage.
And and Malin and Kalen just fused together.
Yes.
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 Artemis, you're up.
Now they're chameleon, I guess.
They're chameleon.
Maybe they don't have a name for each other.
They have to.
They have
Everyone
to
has a
name.
name.
Have
Yeah.
you seen Vegeta?
There's a fusion system
Or
in
Gogeta.
place.
Yeah, Kefla.
Anyway, he is Hunter's marked.
He is.
Yes, he
Oh.
is.
Have you taken damage at all, by the way?
I have not.
Okay. And
Why is that?
who's the other mark here?
Nikolai's.
This guy.
You have taken damage.
He is
so I need you to roll
absolutely-
concentration checks to make sure if you.
I'll say he is absolutely taking it.
That's what
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
last time. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what I always forget. Because I forget that's.
He's
a
taken a good
concentration
amount of damage.
So make a
What's,
Constitution
I forget
saving
that
throw.
it's a spell.
Constitution.
Yes.
It is?
Hunter's mark?
Make 3 actually, because I.
Oh, the
yeah,
first
but
one
it's
probably
the-
That's not good. That's a 8.
Okay, so that fails automatically.
Yeah, so you don't need to make
Oh,
Yeah, no,
that's-
you're done.
Oh, okay.
Wait, just one more time to see how bad we can make it.
Yeah.
All right, that was a 7, and then,
Good. Get the bad rolls out of the
The
way.
triple
Yeah.
It's
fail.
true. It's true.
The triple fail.
All right, good.
Quad? Do I hear quad?
So
Yep.
he's
7.
no longer hunter's marked by you.
great.
Whatever comes after quad.
That should have happened probably a long time ago, so you got
Really?
away with it for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, because every time you take damage when you have a concentration up, you're supposed to make a check to maintain that concentration, and you haven't.
Not me.
So that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
That
not
makes
up to
sense.
you. It's I forgot. So don't worry about it.
I'll
But
try.
anyway,
It's also
it is your turn
Why
now.
would I
and
choose
you
that?
will
It
be
adds
less
an element to the
distracted.
game.
Like a ragdoll
It has
again?
more dice rolling. That's more fun.
Right.
So we
More
should
dice
always-
equal more fun. That's
Yeah.
why Chris
It's-
always has the most fun.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, like I was saying before, I was just editing the Battle Royale episode,
Okay.
and towards the end where I was like, I have one more spell left.
Can
And you're
I,
like, you need
before
19
I
more
take-
dice for that?
I think it came out to like 18 or something stupid like that. It was really close.
16.
Before I continue attacking him,
Yes.
does it seem like my attacks have been phasing him like at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, except the ones where you're missing.
Right. Not many.
You missed the last round. You missed all 3.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, last round, but before that I hit 2 out of 3.
This
Yeah.
is new Artemis.
So what you're
yeah.
saying is you're 2 for 8.
Right. To be fair,
That's
it's
about
a,
where I am.
actually it's a 50-50 shot for me to hit him. So 3 attacks.
Go for it.
I missed a point blank stab.
21.
300 foot
Yes.
Oh,
Nope.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
It's a bust!
Oh my god! That one misses, I
Nope,
think.
you lost it. You mean
32
3 times out of the tray.
never in the
I think
history.
that should be
and
cut.
29.
Okay. 2 hits.
Shit.
He was just working it up.
So that's 3d8
To be fair, even though he's missed so much, he still did more damage than I did.
plus 1,
Not to lie, I hit him with 2 fireballs. Never mind.
3. Can I borrow a d4?
2 shots of fire.
Just one.
A 4.
No, I'm sorry, d6. I'm sorry. I'm
God
an idiot.
damn it, Burwell!
King Burwell.
Nikolai, you're on deck.
14.
Ooh, I see 2
It's
ones.
not 14.
Well, that's a 7. That's a
Alright,
It's a little bit more than a 14.
Alright, I'll get the next one.
26.
One day I'll guess it right.
36 points of lightning damage.
Let's go, baby.
But divided by
Don't
2,
you dare look this way.
I would never.
Stop.
Okay.
Oh, man. Sorry, Coach
shit.
Apollo. Congrats on a great career.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm more upset with Bruce Arians leaving, actually.
I think that's such a mistake for the franchise.
Well, he's just
well, his
he's,
choice.
yeah,
These,
he
fu-
was-
these fucking nerds
he's
talking
tired.
about
He's like,
football.
he's
He's
like
like
old.
he's like 80 something, or 70s at least, I think.
I think they got
Anyway,
next
close
to
to
it.
it.
I wish
It was 36, right?
36
Anything
lightning
else you're
damage.
doing?
I'm going to actually... The rock is like flying next to me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm,
Ish right now, but he's heading this way.
I'm actually going to just swoop over a bit like this way.
Okay.
Still somewhat further
Back here is
away
like
from-
mountain and like heavy wall. That's why it's like everything's kind of.
Oh, okay. Then I probably wouldn't get that close to the mountain wall, so I'll just be like, no, not here. I'm just giving the rock some space.
Gotcha.
The rock.
That's not the rock.
Solomon.
So Solomon is just zoned in on that knee. He's just
Right.
envisioning one of the trees he's chopping, like he would
Yeah.
be
I
chopping
love
down
it.
in the
I love it.
forest, and he's gonna, keep going with the attacks.
Nice.
Soul axe first, parrying axe.
Do it.
Do it up, man. Pee on him.
That's
Not good. Not
Great.
good.
It's great.
16.
no.
All right.
No.
Crit
No.
miss.
Can you roll gooder?
baby.
Wow. It doesn't get much worse.
He's like your primary
Oh, there
damage
you go.
right now.
Yeah. 25.
That hits.
Oh, there you go.
25.
It does hit.
Only took 6
So I only got one
That's
one
not
hit.
correct. But it was the soul axe, so you do
Great.
get that at least.
So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. 16. 16 damage.
Okay.
Did you double it or you added the 8?
No, he
I
added
rolled-
the 8
Okay,
from his
so
sheet.
I'm doubling it for siege.
Right.
Okay, so 32.
Is that another nice knee
Ooh,
stomp?
Navy SEALs.
Is that
We
another
haven't had
knee
a Navy
stomp?
Seals in a while.
Yeah.
Good knee. Yeah, I mean,
Does a good knee stomp?
good knee stomp. I'm going after the knee. I'm
Oh.
trying to drop the knee right down.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Speaking of which, it is his turn to chop at things.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Super stoked for this.
well,
Sound it.
you should be, because he's actually going to try to pick up Shaggy.
Ah, your turn.
Next to him. Try to grab you. So make an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Get ready for this one. It's a ride.
This is going to be a great trip.
See you next fall.
Athletics or I don't think it matters.
Am I allowed to look that
You
way
can
now
look
or
at
not?
this one.
You told me
You
not to
can
look that way.
You can look now.
God damn it.
Oh, I hope you like pain.
What is yours?
Because he crit missed.
Alright, mine's a 40.
Damn it.
Because I crit.
Oh, okay.
And he's got a plus 20 to athletics.
What?
Oh, okay.
What the shit?
Alright, so he
Titan.
has you grabbed.
Yeah.
Flagged. He is going to throw you. What's he going to do?
Right into the rock, because that seems to be the trend.
Nope, he's going to throw you into Artemis,
Oh.
flying on a flying thing.
Yay.
It's 2018. You
Incorrect.
can't say that.
I did it.
That is a 23 to hit you.
23 to hit me. That, in fact, will do it.
Okay.
Unless-
So, first things first, you're going to each take. Let's see.
That's gonna be bad for everybody.
Ow.
Did you have like
each take
200 health?
13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You can half that, Shaggy.
Oh, because it's not his attack, right?
Naturally too. And you're gonna have to make Artemis. You're gonna have to make an athletics check to hold on to Ildre.
Okay.
Oh,
Give
God.
me un momento.
Oh no.
No, down to 99.
Oh, you poor thing.
13 bludgeoning.
Correct. Oh, and you're over here.
Owie!
I didn't
gotta
do
be,
the falling damage yet, which will happen after.
That's fine.
I was just making sure.
And an athletics check, you say.
Correct.
He's a level 4 mass
I do say.
Well, that's good.
Because.
It's not really.
Oh, shit. Thought you were going somewhere with that. Damn it.
Can't be acrobatics?
It can't.
Can it be?
Oh!
Alright. So I am going to...
Take a lot of damage?
No. I'm going to... using my amulet of protection, as I'm falling off, I clutch at the amulet and I activate its power, and it allows me to automatically succeed a failed saving throw.
Oh.
Oh,
So
there
I'm
you go.
just going to grab onto Ildre and hold tight, and we kind of right ourselves.
Okay.
Hey.
Also, I'll make a Constitution check for the Hunter's Mark.
For Hunter's Mark, yes.
Constitution.
So you have to get
DC
higher
10.
than a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's half the damage or 10, whichever is higher.
Constitution
And also you take 17 bludgeoning damage from the fall, so half that's 8.
is plus 2 plus... Oh, yeah, 15.
Okay, so you
Hey.
maintain your Hunter's Mark. Alright, that was his first attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has a few of them.
He is now...
As I fly through the air, I just go, why, man?
He's like, I'm coming for more!
Man,
Alright,
that's not cool.
and the other
Where'd you
two
land?
attacks...
Where'd you land?
Oh, I
He
did
hasn't landed yet.
No, I did.
Oh,
I
he
did.
fell.
Oh.
I took my full
Underneath you,
damage.
yeah. You're prone, though. You have to make yourself prone. No. The other two attacks are coming at you, sir.
Oh, both? Good. Yep.
Yep. 31 and 26.
Hit.
Hits.
You sounded so happy. Okay, awesome.
How much HP do you get?
I have 80.
Oh,
Okay.
easy.
Don't worry, I'm here.
You have my starting
Don't
HP.
tell you
is.
about that.
So the first attack is... 1 second.
79.
I just lost my
It's
math.
like 12,000.
34 damage.
Great.
And the second one is... 27 damage.
Alright, I'm going to half the first one.
Okay.
Because I have Uncanny Dodge.
Yes,
so-
sir.
It's a good
Yeah.
feat.
It's part of this class, actually.
That's good.
44.
That's a good class then.
Yes.
Best class.
What
Alright,
class are you?
as much as you
This
need
is-
health, our tank needs health, so...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Does he have 29 health?
36.
Who's this?
I'm
who's
36 now.
He has 36 health, and he's in
Alright.
front of the guy.
It is Shaggy / Drex's turn.
Alright,
Coward, Drekas.
I'll go first. Alright, first,
Oh,
you.
I was about to say, I could go first.
Alright, fine, you go first. Do what you gotta do.
Okay.
Well, are you just going to heal?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Alright,
heal.
so
If
just
he's
roll.
gonna heal too,
Right.
So just roll.
well, you heal first, because then I can change who gets
Oh
healed.
my god, somebody fucking heal somebody.
Literally your
Trying
job.
to.
Flat.
I'm not healing anyone.
Where are you on the map, though?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Because you're all the way over there. So
So
I can't heal you.
I can heal you.
No, I don't want your heals now.
Oh, fine. Then. Well, fine. Have fun being dead.
Your shitty heals. Whose
Alright,
name
so-
I don't know.
You know my name now.
You've known his name
36.
No.
for
Debatable.
months now.
You stand?
I stand.
Action movement.
Yes. But I still have 25 move because my speed is doubled
Right.
from the boots.
Correct.
Wait, I'm sorry. How did you hit Solomon? Like, what
In
did
the
you
face.
do when you hit him? You just
With
hit
a
him.
sword.
You hit me with a sword.
Big ass
He's got
sword.
a giant ass stone sword.
All right. After you hit me, and I'm like clearly fucked up, like blood. I look up and I just smile.
All right.
Ooh.
He's wanting to throw the flavor text.
All right, go. Do your shit.
Do a thing.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
I
he's
knocked
dead.
off the blue one.
That was that.
No, that's my concentration.
Make a concentration save.
No, not again.
I'm going to do.
That's good news.
Right?
Is that 7?
What is the range of this?
What?
8th level dude to do?
35 radius speed.
You're an 8th level dude to do.
Oh!
That feels
Ooh,
offensive.
got him.
I'll be here all night.
I don't think it is, but it
It
feels.
might be the most offensive thing I've ever heard.
What benefit do you gain from casting that at like 8th or 9th level, depending on?
You have to say do 8 more times.
Holy shit!
That's a lot to do.
That's a lot.
I'm going to do a
Yeah,
Mass
it
Cure
becomes
Wounds.
like Mortal Kombat.
I'm going to do Mass Cure Wounds for me.
Solomon.
Solomon. The Rock.
Salmon.
The Rock?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just considering, I mean, and it's a rock, so as Shaggy, it's, animal,
Sure.
creature.
Okay.
I was gonna heal him too. Yay.
And is there anyone that's back here that was hurt? No, right?
I'm okay.
Mass Cure Wounds is how far?
It's a 30-foot radius.
From you.
No, it's not from me.
Oh, point of your choice?
Yeah, 60 feet range.
Okay.
Roland.
No one else
Drekas is back there. You
Please.
can't. If you angle it at a certain point, you may be able to get Roland in there. I'm not sure.
No,
I-
I can't. Not
I don't
30
want
foot
I got,
radius.
I got him.
No, I don't want it. I
I
don't
need to get
reject your
myself in
heal.
it too.
Oh, then no.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm okay. I am down 20 health.
Okay, that's fine.
He'll
I'm just going to
survive.
use the 3 people.
From
that I
getting a
just-
giant bird through
So
his
me?
face.
Tell me.
1, 2, 3, and the rock.
Okay.
We all get, not bad,
5 health.
14
6.
plus.
Oh, that's good. That's good amount of health.
I am back up to
14
full.
plus
That's
5
almost half of your health right now.
plus
Yeah.
wisdom.
Don't worry, you'll be back up full health
14
after I
plus
heal
5
you.
plus 4 plus 2 plus 11. So 25.
Wow.
And that I get temp HP. Right.
No.
No.
Everyone gets 25, and then I'm gonna shape into Earth Elemental.
Yeah.
Ooh, get it!
Pee on him.
I'm still looking up at Solomon. Oh.
Usually he's a big one.
Usually I'm the tall one.
All right. My turn.
I mean,
turn.
he's not that much taller than you.
I know, but
He's like 12 feet
Alright.
tall. You're like 10.
You, Roland. I cast heal on you. You get 70 health back.
Oh, I'm full.
So a big,
Wait,
you're just
really?
running, and a big ass white light comes down over you. And
You're
then,
almost full.
82.
You're 97.
I'm definitely gonna need that.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know if I can survive another hit.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, from a
You
while
just
ago.
got 25 health back.
I did, but
That put him from 20.
he just
Oh, yeah,
dealt
okay.
55 the last swing.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
okay.
limbs
Well,
are
I
touched
did
again.
that, and then I'm going to cast a level 4 mass
Don't worry.
healing word. So
You can't do level 4.
yeah, I can.
That was a bonus.
No, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Cast a time 1 bonus action.
But
when you
we've
cast
always-
a spell
we've
using
always-
a slot of
we've always
4th or
played
higher.
Where your bonus, if you cast a spell first, then your second spell can only be second level. Maximum of second level.
But it's a 3rd level spell. So why would I
So
lose
you
this?
can use that as a bonus action, then attack with your action and not cast a spell.
You can't cast 2 spells over second level.
Unless you have the feet. Like
Correct.
Really? That's
Yes.
what I've been doing the whole time, and nobody's yelled at me for 2 years.
Time to start yelling at you!
Just do it. I don't care.
All right, fine. I'll just do it. Okay.
For this turn, just because I don't want this turn to take longer, but
Alright.
for future reference,
It's
that is.
then I can't really cast this fucking thing then.
Just go!
All right, whatever. Here you go. Everybody gets
Feel the
1 then.
power.
Cool. Everybody gets 13 health back.
Nice.
Everyone?
But hold on, it's 6 people, so it's you. Guess you're.
Within how far?
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Let me move up 2 feet just to be safe.
He's
10 feet. So you
Oh,
Feral.
10 feet.
are. Hold on.
I don't need it.
You don't
I'm
need
up
it.
10
Okay.
feet.
Well,
the range?
no. My the range is 60 feet,
Oh.
but I'm going to move up 10 feet just to be safe to make sure I'm close. Because 50 feet was Solomon, so I just wanted to move up so this way everybody was in.
Well, Kitteus is not.
I'm
in range
50
of
feet.
him.
I'm 50 feet away from him.
Yes. Oh, you said 60. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
60,
60.
yeah. I just wanted to move up to be
Alright,
safe.
yep.
So you,
How much do I get?
13.
Hell yeah.
And then Shaggy, you get some.
Yay.
And the Rock can get some too, because he's, rocking it up. And
He's
Then-
rocking it up.
Can I get some?
Except
you're
that-
at full health.
Yeah,
Wait.
but
He
I
literally
just wanna
gave
be
you all.
included.
I forgot, you don't have to
It
include
doesn't
me.
like
I'm
a
already
run.
at full health.
Are you really? I didn't know
Because
that.
I just shapeshifted.
Oh, well, have fun. And then I get half of that back, so what is that? I have 13. We'll just do 6. We'll be 6. So I'm at
Right, now we just make
1.
up for 2 years of yelling.
19. Yay.
Oh my god.
3 hours later.
Yeah, my turn's done.
Roland, you're up.
Oh shit.
Okay,
That's
done that.
unexpected.
I'm
Alright, I
ready.
shoot 2 arrows.
2 arrows?
Yeah.
Just random arrows?
Yeah, no, of course I'm using my
Siege
last
arrows?
siege arrow.
Oh, oops.
Oh boy.
And
So that's
And
a
I'm gonna shoot a
level-
dragon slaying arrow.
I don't know what the bramble arrow does, but I'm gonna shoot one of those.
And a level 6.
Bramble?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not going to go
which one
well.
is which.
It's not gonna
Tell
go
me which one
well.
is which.
This is siege. This
Okay.
one's bramble.
Go ahead.
This is going terribly.
Nice. Siege is 25.
That hits.
Bramble is 22.
That does not.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
just missed.
Is that extra good?
I mean, I don't think it would have mattered either way.
Yeah, the bramble would have been like, I think a strength check.
Yeah.
He would have just.
So you're gonna roll your d8 for the longbow,
Uh-huh.
4 d6s,
Mhm.
and then your modifier. Double that, and then separately roll your sneak attack.
Got it. No. Oh shit.
Wow.
There
Good.
it is.
All
Is it
right,
a lot
so
of high
never
numbers?
mind. You're gonna re-roll all that.
Is it a lot of high ones? Is that why? Is it good? Does it look good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
32 times 2.
64.
4 from that. And
Now
then
your sneak attack.
Calculator going on.
Oh, nice.
Looks easy. Can't deal with all these high numbers, you know.
25 more damage.
64, 89.
64, 89, yeah.
I mean, does it matter when we're chipping away at 1 billion health?
It does. It does matter.
Can I
Well,
like?
total, sorry, 89.
89 total.
I'm gonna shoot the arrow and wait for the explosion, then turn around because cool guys don't like explosions.
Oh yes.
Oh my god!
God.
And that's about the size of the boulder he's going to throw at you. While you're looking in the other direction.
I was gonna say the solid.
Here,
He's
he's-
gonna throw it. Because at the end of your turn, he's actually gonna try to grab you.
Oh.
Huh?
Mm.
What do I do? You're gonna make an athletics
I
check
feel like you
or
should-
an acrobatics check, whichever you'd like.
I feel like you should call the police because you're getting forcibly touched.
Uh,
I'm gonna
Same
go
either
with
way.
athletics
Wow,
because it's the
okay.
same either way. Nice. 18, 21.
32.
Alright, that means
He has a
everything.
plus 20.
Do I get any?
Literally can't beat him unless he rolls
Is
super
there anything
low.
I can do?
Or
You
Chris.
can get thrown,
Okay.
You can't
Not,
beat him.
not good.
which is going to happen at this exact moment. You are getting thrown at the one who just shot an exploding guy at you.
God damn it!
Well, I'm not looking, so
Behind him! I'm not too
Good.
far from
Oh my
I stand
god.
by my actions.
Stupid
And you
crow.
can probably hear Solomon yelling.
Ow.
You get thrown,
Oh.
and since he is big, he's going to hit you too.
God damn it, can I try and dodge since it's not directly hitting me?
I mean, it's going to attack your AC, so.
Shit.
On you, that is 20. I'm sorry. 27. There you go. And on you, it is 24.
Fuck.
So both, I imagine, hit.
27.
Can't shield, huh?
You sure it's not 26?
It's 27.
Wait, how much for me you said?
24.
24?
That's not the damage, that's
to
the hit.
hit.
you.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no, that's
two hit,
hitting.
yes.
So I can't stop that.
No.
And
max of my
since
shield
he's,
gets you
since
to
he's
18.
larger, I'm rolling a little bit more dice damage.
Makes sense.
How many more?
I forgot to write down how many bolts I have. Shit.
That is 16 bludgeoning damage to each of you.
Okay, I
And
can
to
deal with
you,
that.
it is 12 bludgeoning.
I'm just saying, if you actually heal me for 3 HP, I might stab you. Because I'm at 66.
I healed you last turn.
No,
And
he's
he
just,
I
No,
just
he's
got
saying
Solomon
if you
through
heal
it.
him for exactly
You said
3.
before the game
Oh,
started.
okay. I thought you were still at, like, you didn't take the heal I gave you
Oh,
last
no,
turn?
no.
Because I pointed
I'm just
at you and
referencing
said
what
you
you
get...
said before
Oh,
the
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Legendary action.
Where you said if you had 66.
Solomon.
Oh,
And now I
Kitteus,
actually
what
do.
the
Oh,
fuck?
trust me, I'm gonna actually-
man.
Did you
My
explode
turn?
out of him?
Oh.
What happened? I wasn't looking.
Ow, it's my turn.
It is your turn. You are prone.
Get
and,
up.
Yep.
Ow. 1, 2,
Solomon
3.
has rolled over you, and you're.
Ow. So I'm gonna do a nice
Ouch.
little. I'm gonna do a nice little 2-part attack.
Okay. You have
First-
a lot of dice in your head.
I do.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt out of the gauntlet.
Okay. Oh, all right. I like it.
So he has to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. He will do that. Oh, I'm sorry. Make a concentration check for Big B's.
I don't need to.
Good point.
Damn. Crit.
Got him.
Damn. Okay. So he takes half.
Well, did you try though?
And then as I cast that, I'm gonna turn around just and Big B's hand him.
Okay.
So
Can you do that with sorcery points?
no, it's just
No,
my
Bigby's hand is a bonus attack.
Lightning Bolt's a level 3 spell. Spell driver feat. I can cast a spell under a second spell as long as it's 3rd level or lower.
Okay.
So the lightning bolt is my 3rd level spell, and the Bigsby's hand is my
But
action.
with what? So as a bonus action, you're casting the lightning bolt.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I did. Okay.
Look 'em up.
That was a lot of dice that just
Wow,
Yup.
and I see 6s and 8s.
It's
Yeah.
so
Holy
much.
shit.
It's a good time. So
Except for that 1/1.
Bigby's hand
You fuck that one.
is going to be.
Yes, Tom, it's a 1.
What's the attack roll on Bigby's hand?
That's what I'm looking for.
What's your spell attack?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd say
It should be good for you. That's your
This
job.
one's
19.
50,
Fuck.
53 damage.
Misses.
okay. So all these d6 don't matter.
Haha.
Oh, no,
But
that
they
was
still
like
rolled
all the
decently.
damage, though.
So 14, 22, 23. So
23
23
total?
divided by 2 because he
Okay.
passed the save.
So,
So 11 or 12. Okay.
well, it's actually, you know, if you actually read the player's handbook, it's funny. It actually tells you stuff. Strange.
It's always
But it always
down.
rounds down.
That's what I
That's
figured.
against you guys and against me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
I know.
But that's
Always
even,
rounds down.
Even for healing, too.
Yes.
It's right in the beginning of the
Everything-
playbook, too.
Yeah.
I know.
That is an awful
amazing.
Right in the
name,
beginning.
bro.
It's
like the
Change
first
it
thing you read.
right
Yeah,
now.
So that's my
shit,
turn.
prove it.
Always round down.
Okay.
Okay.
He bought the player's handbook. He read it.
Good,
Wait, is
Tom.
that yours?
That's in your turn.
Oh, that's yours?
Okay.
I thought you said-
Yeah.
And I expended exactly 0
That's why I
of
bring
my
it
spell
with
slots
me.
for that
Because
turn.
when I go home, I try.
So
Get through
he's
stuff.
going to use his remaining 2 legendary actions on this turn to attack you twice.
Oh.
Shaggers,
Are you
no!
cold or are you leaving?
Oh, no, I'm cold.
Okay.
He's going home. He's
I
like,
was
you're
like,
attacking
wait a
me.
second.
Fuck
Fuck
off.
this.
Fuck this, fuck this shit, I'm out.
29 and
Flagged.
36.
Both miss.
Okay.
Scarf
Uh,
down your thing.
I disagree.
What happened?
I had to try.
Okay.
Got it. I,
She
I,
said
I,
fuck
pick-
your
I
chip
picked
jar.
it up.
Oh, okay. It's just chip jar. It's fine.
So first hit is...
This way you can kill your Pokemon like Roland did.
No, I've been feeding my Pokemon.
Okay, so here's the thing. So the first hit is 39. However, he does have the siege property, and you are stoned.
I'm not a structure, though.
You are counting as a structure because you are made of stone the same way he is made of stone and counting as a
Yeah.
structure.
Double-edged sword.
Okay.
It's been established.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
that.
Also, he's the Titan that made those knuckles, so he gets siege.
Okay.
So 39 times 2.
So
40 times 2 minus 2.
78.
78.
Listen, Common Core over there.
No,
I don't
it's-
want to hear any of this.
I did it in my head like that beforehand, and then they came up with this wackadoo way to do
Yep.
math,
You know
and
what's
I
funny?
found
Me
6th
too.
grade math. I found 6th grade math. Okay, this
So
hurts.
78.
Have you
Okay.
seen
I
Roland's
used to do
flaws?
math like that too in my head,
Can't
and I
do
never
that.
explained it to
I'm
anyone.
gonna
just math.
immediately change back
It's
out.
just the word math. Not even
I'm
can't
gonna
do
write
that.
it right now.
And then
It's in general.
31 times 2, so 62.
So what's the total of it all?
62 plus 78.
Which also feeds into your personality.
138.
140.
One's
Because
140.
odds are math.
Okay, so then I
Makes
take
sense.
14 points of damage.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Shaggy comes back and
I was like, what? Pretty sure you take more than 14. I know you don't have the thing that tenths your health or your damage.
Oh, he's dead?
No, that just didn't last very long.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Wow.
I knew you were going to go Earth Elemental, but that's the same
fine.
thing for him.
I know.
He gets the same disadvantage. He just has 10 times your health.
Right.
Kurt.
Bigby's hand is not, it's not paying off the way I like.
Artemis, it is your turn.
I need to
and
roll,
Solomon,
I need
you're
to
on
roll
deck.
14 or higher to be able to hit.
Listen.
Wait a minute. Flap. 3 arrows.
What was the last one?
23.
Flip, flip.
That's just
Flop, flop. What the fuck?
Is
Miss.
that an arrow? What did I just hear?
And 30.
Okay. So
Nice.
2 hits on there.
Artemis, your character fell off his thing.
Oh, and you,
No!
no, yeah.
Dead.
Go,
Artemis is suicidal.
He was doing a sick lean before.
Artemis. You got one of them siege
I was
harvests?
watching.
Nah, man. I'm sorry. I got
Oh yeah, you counted, Matt.
Just
You
one
counted the damage the dragon and possibly the rock were doing, right?
Good call.
Oh,
after Kitteus
you're all welcome.
happens. So while you're rolling damage, I'll just tell you what happens here. The rock comes in and fucking just slices up this dude's face with his talons.
Love it.
Really
The dragon
good.
has been just letting fire loose as much as it can and just scratching along and biting and doing whatever fucking nasty shit it can do.
How's the dragon's health look?
Huh?
How's the dragon look?
He's not looking great. He's not looking great. But he's okay. I mean, as far as ancient red dragons go, he's not looking great. But that's still
Ow, you
pretty
know.
good.
50 points
Wow.
of lightning damage.
Good.
He almost
God.
went max on everything.
Wow.
I rolled a lot of high numbers.
Okay.
2 7s, 2 6s, a 5, and then a 3 and a 2.
Right?
So-
So 14,
12,
36.
26.
26.
So with that round of
36,
damage,
and then plus 14.
Oh.
with that round of damage, including the guns, the shield of justice, the dragon, the rock, you take some under 1,000.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
was gonna be something exciting.
She even stood up. Way to go, dick.
That's really exciting if you knew how much he started with.
Oh my gosh.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
No, that's
Well,
that's,
it takes he was pretty close to 1,000. Now he's like way under, but it takes him under 1,000.
he's a titan.
No, I'm aware.
There's a mountain.
Okay.
I was like, is
Holy
Artemis gonna,
crap.
like a titan kill right now?
Okay.
Solomon, you're
I
up.
have
Alright,
66.
Me standing up, does that count?
That's all I'm
as,
saying.
It takes half your movement to stand up.
Okay, so obviously, Solomon's gonna stand up.
You
And-
step right on Roland's face and kill him.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'll be careful
Yes,
not
it
to do that.
Yes, it would be the first time. You just met him like a week ago.
Dude, you don't know, dude.
So my face is bloodied, and I just got thrown. I'm completely disoriented, but I'm pissed.
And you're big.
Yeah, and I'm big. I'm gonna start charging with the rest of my steps, and I'm gonna allow. Actually, I would like to cast a level 4 cast of Cure Wounds
Okay.
Nice.
On yourself, I imagine.
on myself.
Okay.
So I get to roll 4d8.
Okay, cool. Anything else
Plus
other
your
than that?
Plus your
Now,
spell
do I
casting.
also get a bonus
Bonus
action?
action, yeah.
Okay.
If you'd like it.
So with my bonus action, I'm going to. Can I? Can I? Oh,
Wisdom.
yeah. Can I do? I'm gonna recast Hunter's Mark, which is level 1 spell.
Okay.
With
See,
On the
Nikolai
Titan,
gets
of
it.
course.
so it's 40.
Only because of prior on the Titan.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I would like to cast that on the Titan.
On the Titan.
Yeah,
Okay,
the Titan,
gotcha.
yeah.
On the okay. On Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Ooh.
6.
You know, at one point, all of the major enemies were going to be based on wrestling characters.
That's amazing.
Really?
I would have
But I
loved
decided
20.
not to.
Plus your wisdom. Whatever
Yeah,
modifier is
Stone
your wisdom.
Cold.
It was going to be like all of the major, like,
Would you
from,
use a hit die?
from whenever one used to
No.
No, he cast
The
Cure
Attitude
Wounds.
Era.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Rangers can do that if they choose to. I just
One
didn't.
of them was
My
a
character
swanton
didn't
guy.
choose it.
That's cool.
She would have no reason to know like healing magic.
Yeah.
What, Artemis? Yeah.
So what's happened?
That's all I can do.
What did you do?
Cool, good
Well,
shit.
healed
that's
himself.
no, that was good.
Cool. Fun.
Yeah.
That's it.
Alright.
Oh, good. He hasn't moved all the way back
No,
in
that was
range. Good.
Alright,
I
so he is going to pick up Shaggy. Or attempt to.
I've seen this
Make an
one.
athletics
I
or
know how this
acrobatics
one
check.
ends.
Oh, I've
Uh-oh.
just gotten up too.
Listen, just tell us if you
I
roll
just
higher.
got back.
Just tell us if you roll higher than a 30. He doesn't have
What's
to
the
roll.
point?
37.
It's 4.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
A close struggle.
Okay.
Don't worry,
No. All right.
Shaggy just stand. Okay.
I'll stop you.
Jumps into his hand.
So, in the midst of swinging his sword at the dragon and then comes back to the rock, he grabs with his offhand and grabs you.
Oh no.
And he goes
I've
to
seen
throw
this
you
movie again.
and just squeezes you in front of
Oh.
everybody.
That's just rude.
That's
And I don't like that.
Squeezing
Does
Shaggy.
Drekas say that?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ow.
You're a dwarf. We can't even see you.
That's way worse.
We can hear him though, because that's probably gonna hurt.
That sounded like it was bad.
So that's 48 points of crushing damage.
Holy God.
Actual
Was this
damage?
considered? I can't have it? Okay. I was
Because
about to
this is
say.
non-magical, technically.
So what did you say it was? 48?
48, so it's
24.
How do he doesn't have the magic hands?
Huh?
How do he doesn't have magic hands?
Yes.
He made it.
And for his second action,
Oh.
he crushes again.
Wow.
If
This
you
guy's
hear
fucked up.
crackling, it's just his spine.
This is Matt finally being able to extract vengeance on Sean for playing a druid.
No, this is you guys are fighting a fucking titan.
Wow, you're actually in his hand.
This one is 50 crushing damage, so it's just 25.
God.
Good fucking Jesus. Flagged.
And
It's a
then-
legendary action.
Guys, this is probably the lowest I've ever been on HP.
And then just tosses you.
Just.
Oh, so that's another 5d6 falling damage.
Yeah.
oh shit.
Uh-huh.
Indeed.
Oh. Hey, man.
Oh.
That's cool. You can heal. And so can I.
Holy shit.
35.
20, 25.
Holy fuck.
Oh, my God.
So 12.
I rolled 3 6s and a 5.
Dude,
Out
you
of
are
those.
hurt.
If you took full damage, you'd be dead.
No.
No,
if
he
you
does.
roll damage,
He would
fight
If I
the
took
dragon
full damage,
after
yeah.
this.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What?
Guys, we should not fight the dragon after this.
Shaggy, you're up.
I'm not the
Sorry, I
dragon.
can't hear you fight the dragon.
And Drekas, whatever.
Okay.
Whoever wants to go.
You can go first, being you're like dead.
That means you should probably go first.
Yeah,
to
you
make
should
it
probably
funny.
go first so
Okay,
you can
yeah,
do
yeah.
something.
And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are
yeah,
prone
I-
at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm not surprised at the prone part.
All right, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Twitching.
Sorry, hold on. My app closed because fuck my life.
Flick.
Thank you. Alright, so what am I using this as? It's 50.
I was wondering about the cursing.
Yes.
I had something on the
Yeah.
cusp,
Yeah,
and I was
who
gonna.
cares?
Okay.
Flag.
Flag. Yeah.
Yeah, we're never gonna make money on the YouTube again, so we're just.
Awesome if
Really?
the first thing.
That's why
Yeah.
we're looking at Twitch. YouTube's garbage.
Oh yeah, they also like Logan Paul. So
Oh, well, yeah.
yeah, that whole bullshit.
Yeah.
Flag.
It's a.
What's it doing
Let's
for-
not talk about it because
No.
we'll get taken off.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, we will. Knowing
talk about
all of
that
us.
He is YouTube.
We'll talk about that after we go.
All
off
right,
the air.
so mass cure wounds. I guess, who's over on there? Okay, Roland's on the floor.
Yep.
So Roland,
Shaggy's on the floor.
Solomon, Shaggy,
Nothing but a flesh.
you're out of range. I'll just move like right there, just so I can get on myself. I'm gonna center it like right here, so it's 30-foot radius, so it's everybody. Yeah, those soldiers can take some fucking healing too, I guess, because I'm sure they're getting their asses pushed in.
Okay.
So, dude. Ooh, that was a pretty good one.
They are indeed getting their asses pushed
17,
in.
and it's a level 5.
I don't like it. It feels weird.
So everybody
It's not that I
gets
don't like it. I just don't like when you do it.
30.
30 heals.
Yeah, 30 heals.
30 heals.
Oh shit.
Yay.
I'm at full health.
Oh, wait, do I get it?
Yes, you did.
Hell
No, you don't. Is this you right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't get that.
Oh, all right.
It's not within your range.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Sorry, I saw the
Nikolai,
people
did you get
bleeding
30?
and
Yeah,
on the
okay.
ground.
That's fair.
I need it. Don't you do it.
Wait, what
Huh?
is it? A
Don't you
30-foot
do it.
I
radius?
didn't do anything. I was making sure because
Yeah.
I was telling them to. They got it. I didn't know if
I centered it right here, though.
Oh, I thought it was the end.
So-
What's the range?
30 feet.
Oh, it will be in a second, but.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I need 25. I get
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah, you get
Yeah.
that then. Enjoy, have fun.
Let's say I'm pretty sure I get pretty much any healing because I'm really close to you.
That's true. That's true. You were
Plus
you were
30, you
correct.
said?
I'm back up
You
to
guys
full.
don't like being thrown, huh?
It's 28.
And any of these guys need help? Oh wait, no, that's everybody.
Damn
else.
right.
Because I have my full. But yeah, you can't go over it if you're at max HP.
Yeah.
You're up.
There is
I especially don't like being gotten
Doing-
thrown
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, and once you lose the
Cure
temporary
wounds
hit
as
points,
a
you
bonus,
don't get those
'cause
back.
I
I'm
have
pretty
the
sure.
cleric.
It depends.
Right.
Yeah.
But the Hero's Feast
so
ones I
that's
can regen.
Yeah, I
Level
said
2.
Hero's Feast. That sounds about right.
11.
Yeah, it'll
Plus 2.
it'll usually say on the
Plus
spell
4.
if you can regen them or not.
I just used a level
Plus 2.
4 spell.
Plus 8, so 19.
Just keeps track of what kind of spells
Nice.
you use,
Yeah.
and you can use more.
Ow.
Nope, that is
I'm going to use
a level 5
Calamity.
spell.
So-
Oops.
Ooh!
I'm touching
Ooh.
pieces of
That's
stuff, I'm
fine.
sorry.
Everybody stop.
No worries.
He did that last time too.
I did use it once before.
But it is awesome.
Yeah. And then I'm going to...
So this will tell me how many of each spell I'm allowed to
I'm
use.
going to do Storm Sphere again, actually.
This
Okay.
are separate spells that I have.
This has been right in the same spot with Strength Saving Throw, don't bother.
So a lot
I
to
will
keep
make
track
it.
of.
That's an item.
Yeah. These are
23.
all items.
Mm.
No, I'm sorry. Yes, 23. I lied.
So that last turn was good because since I didn't have the baby's hand up, I don't
Goodness.
expect
Please don't
the
stab
spell
me.
slot to continue using it. So
I ain't getting stabbed.
and I
If
used
you're
it
gonna
all,
stab
so
him, use
I
this
didn't
at
waste
least.
any spell slots.
Oh my god! Here, the
I got this
critical
item on
miss.
my
Protect.
the week before.
Not here, not
Not
here.
on Sunday, but the week
There you
before.
go.
The big
You can
beast
at least
or
fight
the-
No, the gauntlet. that I
Fight
have,
back.
This one.
That's that.
This item, yeah.
This is great.
It's called
Okay.
Mental
It might be
Destruction.
blunted. I'm not sure.
It is.
Only one way to find
Very
out.
much so.
I'm done.
It's like an
So I don't have my
Yeah, it's like an actual.
like the thing from
my
the-
bed.
Oh, wait, yeah, I'm gonna get up.
What was the damage?
Gauntlet.
It isn't.
It's the best way to describe it.
No
30,
fail?
4,
No fail?
5.
Fail damage?
Not for that part, no. Because
Oh.
then I have afterwards I make a spell attack.
Oh,
And
okay.
that part I missed.
Action.
Because I only rolled a 16.
Not a spell.
Alright.
Well,
Yeah.
action is action, bonus action, movement. That's,
I just got an alert from my school, which I graduated from in August, that they're
Oh,
closed
wait.
tomorrow.
What?
Oh, my phone is broken. I hope my school is
There's
closed.
no
How
way
many
you're
are
not
closed?
closed.
Huh?
There's
no way you're not
Yeah, there's no way you're not closed.
New York City
Sphere.
closed their schools, and they don't close their schools.
Wait,
that's
it's
a-
closed?
New York City
28-4.
public schools are closed.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, you're all of them are closed.
Yeah.
That means you turn into an internet meme.
She's gonna enjoy the
I
hell out of her
damned on
snow
it.
day.
Okay, everyone, tell my kids.
15 lightning damage.
15.
Well, not tomorrow.
What,
The
They
next
won't be
day.
there.
oh, wait, what spell were you doing?
There you go.
And that's an attack roll?
Yeah, it's
What
an
did I
attack
roll a
roll.
strength save from?
From the once it's created, it's just
Wow,
a
that's
strength
right.
save.
But
If
you roll
it's-
the attack roll separately?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the
I've just
storm
never seen a
persists.
spell like
Yeah,
that.
the storm I know it's
Okay,
weird,
okay.
but that's why there's
That's-
no
What's
half damage on
One
that
spell
one.
from
One
that.
What?
10, 15.
I don't know. I saw the thing on Facebook a while ago.
Yeah, I heard it on.
Essentially, it's
I heard
just
it on the
a
radio as I was driving over here.
continuous sphere that generates
I have a
a
radio too, big
weaker
shot.
version of the lightning bolt spell.
Gotcha.
His radio's bigger and sits on his
Alright.
desk.
So it is the Titans using his legendary action to.
Throw shot again?
No,
No, I'm not. I'm too far away.
He walks over and
He's
grabs
gonna
you
fight the rock.
He's going to grab the rock.
Oh.
and throw it at Sean.
No.
No.
No, I have a feeling
Throw it
he's
in
tired
Drekas
of my
part two.
shenanigans.
This guy's got a grabbing issue.
He does like grabbing
Whoa.
things.
In today's climate, not cool. Man.
I'm sorry.
Not cool.
He can't keep his hands to himself, you know?
The rock gets a 20, but the Titan gets a 33. So
Ah,
Oh yeah, you know.
always a challenge when it comes to this.
I mean, hey. In fairness, the only one that could really have a shot is Solomon with the athletics because of the Titans, the knuckles.
Yeah.
But even
I can
still,
dodge
it's tough.
him. Watch
It's
this.
tough.
7.
I could do it.
It's pretty good.
It's close.
Anyway,
It's close.
Being that I've seen this game before,
Right.
can I try and move out of the way?
sure, you can definitely make a.
Can't be done.
Well, let's see if I hit your AC.
Yeah, you will. You will.
71.
That's 23.
Yeah.
How about it? 71.
Does a 71 hit? Yeah. I have a 12 armor class.
No, miss.
Sometimes
By a lot.
just pull
No.
out.
So you take 18 bludgeoning
How's
damage
that
from the
possible?
rock.
Because I'm already dead.
Okay.
Fuck it. Can't kill a ghost.
How high up were you flying?
I think when Shaggy fell for me earlier, he fell about 30 feet.
I don't remember what.
No,
I
it
don't
was
even know what
50.
you rolled.
It was 50. Okay,
Yeah.
so it was 50
Okay.
feet.
Oh my God, why? Well, I understand why, but oh my God.
Oh my God, why?
No, 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 no.
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 And you take 22 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Before I land.
Yep.
Oh no, wait. Dimension door is not a reaction, right? It's just a
No,
spell.
you have to do it on your turn.
Gotcha. All right.
But you can totally.
So
get
I'm,
Tifo as soon
I'm
as
sorry.
your
It
turn
was
goes.
how much?
22.
22. Okay.
Times
14 plus
32.
8.
What?
No. That was its legendary action.
Plus
from
the
end of your turn.
14 bludgeoning.
Yes.
Have a bigger
From the,
piece
from the
first.
initial hit, yes.
Alright, well, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Is Eldre okay?
She flies. She manages to catch herself before hitting the ground, so she won't take falling damage. But
Okay.
yes.
Hey, buddy.
Roland, it is your turn.
Yes.
You are on the ground.
Sorry.
All right. I get up from the ground.
I was just surprised.
First, good step.
Roland is up from the ground.
Take 3 steps forward.
Yep.
Next to the giant guy that was just thrown on me. Hey, I say, watch your step next time.
You say that to me?
Yeah.
You
I
know
give
he.
you side eyes like a motherfucker. I don't say
I
anything.
know I'm hard to see, but
I don't say anything, but
I give you set eyes.
actually you don't because you don't actually have pupils anymore.
Oh,
Awesome.
no.
Oh,
What is
God.
going on?
I double take.
Yeah.
You give side eyes and then you give a whole head turn.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna use actually a double focus shot. Because I'm gonna aim for his eyes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
So I get -5 to
Dragon
my
slaying arrows.
regular arrows. They're all reliable.
All reliable.
All reliable.
All
Double
right,
crit miss.
go
Here
for
it
it.
comes.
I'm feeling 2 crits. Okay, no.
Nope.
So
Was that close?
I got a 12 and an 11.
Together they hit.
Nice.
But not quite.
Literally just barely.
Wait, you were taking sharpshooter shots? Like -5 to your attack?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm cocky as fuck.
He's playing his character.
I mean,
There.
I mean,
are you
I
feeling inspired after that?
I scoff at you.
No. Maybe 1 hit, but if we're
anything
both...
else? Bonus action?
I scoff and then...
Maybe you need pupils to aim.
Oh, get fucked!
Oh
Flag.
my god.
Roland,
Double flag.
I scoff at you.
One of the other comments, Tom, by the way, was I can always count on Tom to blow out my eardrums.
They're not wrong.
It's true.
Go to a hockey game with me sometime,
You
friends.
can count on to do more than that with blowing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Too bad you're married now.
I dropped Bigby's hand.
Oh
You
no!
literally did.
That was. Oh well.
It's not paying
You
off.
dropped Bigby's hand.
It's not paying off.
Douglas.
New plan.
Oh, I'm sorry. A lot of these guys are dead now. I should move these up.
I really want to eat my macaroni, but I don't have room to do it.
What's happening?
We're fighting the Titan.
Right. And we're
I thought you were moving to the beat of the song.
Enlarge.
Uh-oh.
Oh, how much bigger am I getting?
You double in size.
Is he bigger?
He's
kind
24 feet tall.
It's not much bigger, but whatever. We're
This
just gonna mark it.
concentration will pay more dividends.
Now here we go.
So you add an additional D4 to all of your hits.
Okay.
Other than that, you're just much bigger.
We need to get Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, so
focus.
you roll 2d4 right
I was literally looking at the Shawn Michaels
because you're
figure.
already in line.
Technically,
Oh, that's right. I didn't roll a
technically,
D4
your
before.
speed should go up too, right? Like I know it doesn't say that on the spell,
We
but
should
like
make
I
it.
feel like if you're like
It
50
should-
feet high,
yeah,
you shouldn't be
because
able to
each one of
move
your
30.
steps- So your speed will also double each time too.
Double
Like-
each
Well,
time, or just
yeah.
increase by like 10?
I would,
Increase
Because
by
you have
10.
a
I would say
longer
increase
gate.
by
Yeah,
10.
yeah, increase by 10.
Imagine it's like
So you have 20 feet longer to run. If
So you can move
You have,
50 feet.
you have 50 feet of speed.
you're 50 feet tall,
Use
but
this
your
power
movement
wisely,
speed is
friend.
only 20 feet. What?
Solomon, my side eye goes
They're
to like
eventually.
an open wide.
I'm right there with you.
As
This
he's
is-
enlarging,
this is
his foot moves you out of the way.
Oh,
Just slides you out of the way.
oh God, not again.
And then for my action,
and your cube is still down here.
I know. I'm going.
Okay.
Why do you think I took a couple steps up?
Oh,
I mean
was gonna-
nothing?
Do you need this?
Not
Put
yet.
that here. Just
the
to-
Titan might be busy, but let's see how he reacts when I drop that volley of post.
Holy shit, fuck.
Okay, I like it.
Can you just do that?
It's going to be in spider form unless you've changed it
I
recently.
wanted in spider
Okay.
form.
Oh shit.
Because it just to let you know for future reference, it has to be the most recent one, and it
Yeah.
takes an hour to change.
Yeah,
the
Sean
number.
told me.
Okay, gotcha. It says on there too. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
so it's clear.
I read the cards. It's cool.
I don't.
And so that's your bonus action to enlarge polyposts and get in the driver's seat. What is your action or movement or what are you doing?
He already did the
I enlarged.
enlarged.
Oh, the enlarge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. Great. At the end of your turn, he's going to use legendary action to grab grab a piece from the mountain on the ground, not the smooth mountain that he just worked on, because that would be counterproductive.
Right.
But he's going to grab a random stone from the ground and throw it.
Oh.
Oh God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is-
You can roll a 1, that's
I
fine.
already know.
I rolled a 5.
I
Cool,
told you.
Tommy.
I told you.
Hey, that might not hit. It's a 26.
Yeah, it's
Ow.
it's 5 damage.
No. Oh no, I'm hitting him.
Oh,
I was rolling 5, in order of where you guys
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
He
It's
just,
me.
he just took it and threw it.
He does. It's random, so it's fair. So it's not like, it's
Gotcha.
like I'm targeting you today. You know.
He
It's just like
totally
that.
has the ability to target people he wants to target.
I know. I know.
He is intelligent.
Unfortunately.
He's not the most intelligent of the Titans, but he is intelligent in general. Okay. So, boulder damage. That is
Oh.
38 bludgeoning damage.
So
Oh.
19.
19.
So it's non-magical.
Correct.
Okay.
No, he magifies the boulder first. Got him.
That doesn't sound like we're
Saved. Thank God.
Save what?
Concentration.
On? What do you
The
call
storm sphere.
Oh, right. Artemis.
Barely saved, but I saved.
do it, girl.
All right.
Artemis.
I am
More like already hit.
What a rude
You
boy.
can just have this.
Don't clap for him.
All right, all right.
You'll learn. You'll learn.
It's
Ow.
okay, you want him to
What's
suck up
up?
to
I'm going to say ow.
By the time you join, he'll
And then
probably
I'm
be not
gonna
DMing.
one. I'm going to see. I'm right here. I'm going to see Solomon rushing.
Yeah.
And seeing him get thrown around and get hit with the sword, I want to try and give him
Cast
some.
enlarge. What? Sorry.
I want to try and
No
give him
problem.
some cover
48
fire.
feet tall.
Some
Some
cover fire. Yeah.
cover fire for when he gets close. So I'm
No,
going to
that
move
was 12
1,
down
2,
24.
3, and in stride I'm going
We did that
to
to
take 3
What?
aimed
Really?
shots at
Okay.
his eyes.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
So that's your -5 to attack.
-5 to each of the 3 attacks.
Okay. So just to let you know, as you're running this way, you do have to like kind of jump onto. By the way, you're prone. You jump like onto a boulder and then kind of like step off of it and fire.
Yeah.
System.
All right.
Beattie just walked
So
over
-5 to each of these, so it's +8 total. It is for me. So that's an 11. Wow.
12.
12. Yes.
26.
26.
Hey.
Total? Damn. Nice. What'd you roll?
An 18.
Oh
18.
shit. Okay.
Am I still considering the dragon an ally?
Sure.
Okay.
For the time
Hey,
being.
your hunter's mark's still there.
Oh
too.
wait, I'm sorry. I have to do damage for the enemies.
Oh no!
Um,
wait, I never rolled concentration for my hunter's mark.
Oh, yeah,
I need
do
to
that
see if
real
it's
quick.
still there. I got hit
The
twice.
rock
right?
has re-engaged. What's that?
I got hit twice, right? I got smacked and then
And then
fell.
the bludgeoning, so 10 twice, because none of them were over 20.
19. No.
What's your constitution?
2.
So you lose Hunter's Mark.
I don't think
Okay.
I heard you three.
Thank you for being honest,
No, of course.
Like 2.
See, I have 14 constitution, so I get +2 to rolls. See, if my charisma is garbage and my strength is really bad. So when I have to roll strength rolls,
Oh, wow, I just
that means I
realized
get
that.
-2.
Well,
on
I
my
tripped
roll.
over a dead body and I was like, oh
I'm the
shit.
only one
A lot of these
with
now.
good charisma.
Yeah,
Not as good as your
it's
first
cool. I'm the
No, it's
wisest of
still
all.
22 lightning
That's why I
damage.
just
Did you
said
add 10 for the aim
time.
shot?
Oh, your aim shot was
I'm
extra
smart.
damage.
Oh, no, 32.
And because of
32 lightning damage to the eye.
To one eye? Which eye?
What am I?
Probably
Feels
if
some,
he's facing
feels
this
some-
way,
oh, if I
Solomon's
get
rushing
another
from his
plus
left side, so his left
Okay.
left eye.
Gotcha.
I'm human, so I get +1 everything.
Solomon,
That's
you're
true.
up.
Alright, so
Death
he
plus.
just hit him in the left eye.
He
Got
did.
distracted.
Nice.
I'm gonna fake going high.
Okay.
I'm gonna come right and I'm gonna hit him right in the stomach.
Okay.
Because I'm still rushing.
Yeah, you
But
are
I have
running
enough
full speed.
Yeah, but I have
You
enough
just-
speed distance that I can cover.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Tackle him into his mountain and ruin his smooth stone.
Oh, don't piss him off.
No, I'm
Don't
going
piss
He's
him off.
already pissed off.
Piss.
Drop the mountain on you.
Piss on him.
Don't get pissed off.
Oh!
Nice.
This isn't an arcade.
29.
29 to hit. That definitely
29.
hits.
Okay.
Remember to add 2d4 to this, not just 1. 'Cause
He
you
wasn't.
were-
He didn't even add 1 the last time.
Oh, well, there you go.
2d6, a 2d4, a d8, and then I also get a d6 for Hunter's Mark, but that doesn't get doubled, right? Or does it?
No, this one does. Because Hunter's Mark is kind of like your precision in the hit. That's what the mark does. It makes you know where the enemy is vulnerable. That's why you get the extra damage.
We have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 times 26. So that's 26 of the first hit swing.
Okay, so 20. You already
Like
doubled.
that's double.
13
Yeah, that's double.
plus 5.
Oh, no, it's plus
Plus 8. So
9. It's plus 9.
Yes, it's a +2 weapon, plus
Right,
7 for the
35.
strike.
So
So 35.
Yeah.
35.
Nice.
Oh no,
Is-
wait.
is
'Cause
double.
that does get doubled, right?
Hold
So
on.
It's
Okay.
31.
Hold on. It was
What'd you roll?
13.
Okay, so +9
Plus
was
9.
21.
22.
22. That's what I said.
44.
44.
I forgot this is like all the
There
time
we
it's
go.
doubled.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Math.
So we got there. It's 44 with the first swing of the
Okay.
soul axe.
I love how we play a game like pretty much based on math, and we all suck at math.
I can do the math. I
Hey,
just
I'm pretty
can't do
good.
it very accurately.
What's math?
That's not being good at math.
I can do it really fast though.
Okay,
Ask
fair
me
enough.
anything.
Hey, no, I've done this before.
Alright, and then I'm going to take my next
You
two
like that
swings.
joke?
I do like that.
I hit him in the stomach with the first one.
Yep.
I'm going to go back to work
Oh!
on
And you
going
see
back to work
cracking.
on that knee and,
Yeah,
and
go
with the
for
next
it.
two.
Yeah.
Do it.
Those
Go
Lego.
ahead.
Really hate this guy.
That's not a good one.
Fuck this guy.
16.
He hates him. Fuck this guy in general.
22.
Fuck
16 and 22.
Nope.
Both miss.
Damn.
23 is the number.
Will you stop using
So you do see.
use the dice
You
that
guys
are working
do
for
see
you?
That was
cracking
one.
and,
I've been
and
switching them up.
pebbles kind of
Everyone keeps
like
hitting
crawling
me.
off
I
his
just rolled
body.
29 with it
You say
before.
pebbles, but I'm still imagining like boulders
Yeah, they're at least
falling off
No.
of this man.
No, not quite.
Okay.
Not
No.
yet.
I mean,
So
like
Fred
rocks,
Flintstone's kid keeps falling off this guy. That's great.
like the ground around him. You could make like a nice
Bad
front
jokes.
yard
And then
Shit, how does
garden
someone got
area
that?
with the amount of rocks, but nothing crazy.
That'll help
on
us
the
win.
older side.
For the Hunter's Mark, what do I have to roll? Constitution?
Did you take damage?
No, you don't have to roll it.
Only when you take damage.
No, I thought I had to. Oh, only when I take damage, I have
Yes.
to roll to
Right.
make sure.
Yes.
Understood.
Yeah.
Great idea.
So it's like, you know, you cast a spell and you get hit. You have to
It's gonna be
try to-
really into
you have to
gardening.
really actually concentrate on
Never been done
focusing on that
before.
spell.
Okay,
Just make a
gotcha.
druid.
Yeah, no, I've only
No,
The
done
no,
second
only
character
done-
you've come
Right.
up with tonight.
What? No, it's part of his. No, it's the same character.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a piece of the character.
Yeah,
Oh, he's gonna
That's
love
only character
gardening.
traits.
wow. Okay, I'm not gonna say that when
He-
we're recording. But...
He only wears one color.
Ooh.
Pink.
He only has one set of like clothes. Is it?
Ew.
Armor.
So he's an anime character.
Yeah, he's an anime
Oh
character.
no. And
Alright,
I want to kill him already.
It is his turn.
Oh boy.
He's
Ooh.
blind.
He's slightly blinded in one eye.
Yes.
I mean,
No, I didn't expect
from,
it to
from
be
the
that.
sphere, he actually has disadvantage on perception checks.
Fuck you.
I don't think
That
it
would be really
matters.
cool if there wasn't a 24-foot tall person
Oh, I know.
running at him.
I know.
I hope he looks down and he's like, son.
I hate you, Dad!
Only for hearing.
Right, look at this guy over here.
He is going to attack you twice
That's like the
Oh.
third time this
with the
week.
big sword.
Two? You're getting off easy.
After like 10
To
years of
start.
never snoring.
This
Let's
is-
see what happens.
This is his turn. We forgot about his two other turns.
Yeah.
No. Legendary actions.
Yeah, that's
27
what
and
it
29.
Yeah, both hit. Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
We should assume he
How much
hits.
HP you got?
31 on the first one.
HP?
HP 114.
Oh, okay.
31 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And the second hit, holy shit.
Wow.
Max 44 damage.
Oh!
So that one I'm going to use.
Clock.
Can I use Uncanny
Yes,
Dodge
you
on that
can.
one? So
I rolled 2 12s.
Oh.
He's got a plus 20 to damage.
That's obnoxious, but it makes sense.
Yes.
wow, that's crazy.
And his third action is going to be to try to grab your axe.
Oh,
Oh no, he did.
What do I have to do?
Make an athletics check.
Oh, good luck.
Athletics? Okay,
Yes.
that's
You
3.
got this.
It's okay. He only has like plus 20.
Do you have a
16,
thing that
34. Sorry.
You got
He
almost.
has
Why do
your
I feel
axe.
like
He doesn't take it from you, but he's got a hold of it. So attacks with that one with your soul axe are gonna have disadvantage.
Okay.
He realizes what's happening to him when you attack, and he's like, "Oh, we gotta stop that shit from happening."
Okay.
So,
You have advantage. You can roll one more time. You have advantage on strength checks and
yes,
saves.
correct.
Hey, let's go.
Oh.
You got this.
I did roll a 34, so
Crit.
Even if I crit.
No,
That's,
if
but
you
then
crit,
that's, then that's good.
it's like an auto success.
Oh.
No,
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Roll it in the
whatever
box.
it is.
Alright.
We learned that last week from
Roll a
Sean rolling
Crit's
natural
20.
20 on the table.
Crit
No,
misses a
11.
one.
Oh.
All right, so Shaggy and Drekas is up.
It's crits.
For bonus action, I'm
But at
going
least you know that in the
to
future.
do the
it's true.
Storm Sphere thing.
Storm Sphere.
Do I roll anything?
Ask all
No,
the
it's an
shit.
attack roll. So it's plus 11, so that's a 25.
That hits.
That's 9. That's 11 lightning damage.
Okay.
Hey.
Nice.
And then I'm
That's a
going
nice
to
even number. Now,
to
I was asleep. I hate the range of that also.
because that's only a bonus action.
I literally slept till 4 o'clock on New Year's Day.
The original.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then we're playing like dog shit, so yay.
Get him.
It's a lot of silence and not damage happening.
Kill it. Now we cut to commercial.
Wait, did you stand up? Because you're on
Oh
the
yeah,
ground.
sorry, I forgot.
Because you got hit with a boulder.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Remember when the boulder hit you?
I remember when the bullet. Yeah, that was,
Pretty
that was
That's
like one of those
just
things,
rude.
right? You know what?
As soon as he's gonna take his leg
No,
off.
no, no, no.
Whoop.
I had 3%. Fuck you.
Does that count as a
That's
kick
I
or?
only have 37%. What am I going to do?
You know what's gonna be funny? You keep whacking his leg. I have mixed. He's gonna like try to kick somebody with it, and it's just only his thigh's gonna come up. It's like what?
Takes the foot.
Why does this?
He has really good balance.
You drop him
Do you
like
have
that
too many
6 times
lobsters
the
in
other
your
day?
chimney? We have a deal for you. We
Well, I'd
got
rather
the
not talk about
crustacean
it.
eraser.
What? Wait, are we
What if
doing
we
first?
must?
We gotta do some
That's true. He's taking a really long
Just
time
has
for
to bring up
this.
the elephant in the room.
Roland, you're on deck, but he's gonna do a legendary action.
Really?
He's gonna throw more things at
I
I'm
you.
gonna
swear.
do erupting earth at 4th level.
Hey, can we erupting Earth from him?
Well, because he is earth.
Does it do more damage?
Dexterity saving throw.
Probably not, but it's just the funny of it.
Great.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
Roar!
He has legendary saves and he hasn't used any because I've landed every one of my
Oh,
saves.
it's so
It's actually not that bad. 22,
He's still got all three.
I believe it.
25,
He might even have
31.
Doesn't matter. It's never gonna happen.
31 bludgeoning damage.
That'll probably happen
So-
when I
His
go.
dex isn't even good for him. He just rolls a crit. 31 total or half.
Then 31 then halved, so,
Okay, so
15.
Okay. Still a fairly even number. Anything else?
I'm just gonna see how.
Drekas, you ready also?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
I'm done. I just want to see how far I
Okay,
can move
go
away
ahead.
from.
Dex saving throw.
For what?
I'm using Sacred Flame.
Using
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
You said solar flare.
I was about to use Sacred Flame.
23.
Yeah, that saves.
Natural 19.
Yeah, that saves. Nothing happens.
You just kind of like throw a little fire at him and he's just like,
Of course, my spell saves 18, and he rolls a 20 fucking 3.
Get his sword out of his hand.
I got to get my axe back first.
Don't worry,
Just knock
guys.
that sword out of his hand.
it
I'll
is
take
his
care of
turn.
the
Oh
rest.
shit.
well, I'm sorry, it's not his turn, but he's using 2 legendary
I have a
actions
fun
to attack
idea.
you twice.
He hates you too.
Oh, man.
really hates
This,
When you are the like one dealing the most damage to
Yeah.
him, he's gonna hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I don't have uncanny dodge, guys. This might...
Both hit a lot, 35 and
Yeah.
37.
I think 35 misses, actually.
Okay. What? How do you?
How does that
So you look over to the Titan. How do you want to do this?
Um,
Oh, this one.
39 on the first hit,
Okay.
Right, right.
and 35 on the second hit.
Wow.
Yes.
Are you standing?
Step down.
What
Oh,
happens to his
crap.
size?
What
What happens?
Actually,
Well,
he's still enlarged once.
the-
Because one is from
One is
Chris.
from you. The
Yeah.
the enlarge on the from the knuckles deactivates.
So
So
it's
back
back
down.
down.
This.
So you're back down to really big.
Okay.
Not enormous, but really big.
I'm
Oh,
also
he's also
prone.
prone, right?
Oh shit!
Second
You're in
fight.
my way.
And
Second fight. Second time prone.
and he's got your axe.
Oh, now he has your axe. Oh
No.
shit!
He's
Because
got Lewis.
you as you go down, you let go, and he's got your axe now.
So he has a sword in one hand and his axe in the other.
Right. Well,
Oh, you can't throw people anymore.
He's not attuned to his axe though,
Roland,
so
get on
it's
his
just
back.
an axe to him.
Well, the axe also shrinks a
Roland,
little
get on his
bit.
back.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Really?
Now it's like a
Give
hand
me a
axe.
minute. Give me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
let's say-
throwing axe for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy, he has things to throw.
Roland, you're
Oh
up.
yeah, you know what time it is.
What time is it?
Stab time.
Game time.
What?
Well, these arrows are broken
Huh?
and/or useless. So,
I'm not sure which, but I'm sure which one.
so I'm gonna walk over to his dumb feet.
His dumb pinky toe.
Which one of his feet are you considering dumb, or is it both of the pair?
Go back to the.
Yes.
Go to the leg that I was working on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the leg that he was
Inside
running.
leg.
That you still can't reach.
Is that on the other side?
You can't reach his knee.
Damn it.
There's no shot. But you
Unless
can
I
hit his
throw
leg.
a whisper.
That's true. You can throw it.
I'm gonna throw a wisp. Wait, no. 'Cause then I need to go up there.
You can
and
technically throw a whisper at his face. You can throw it 60 feet.
Oh, I'm gonna throw a whisper right at his face.
You
Go
can
for the
throw it
eyes,
60
go for the
feet
eyes.
accurately.
Go for the other eye.
Oh shit! Damn it! You got in my way. I couldn't grab the cube.
Go for the good eye.
But
No, you can go through him.
You can go through it.
no, that was my max move. That's
No, you
You
can
can
go
go
through
over
allies.
him.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's not literally taking up all of that
Oh,
space.
then I'll go
It's-
there.
It's exaggerated.
I'll
Grab the
use my
cube.
bonus to grab the cube.
Okay.
Yeah, use my action to throw the cube.
Not yet.
Right into it. No,
Now
he's
that
gonna-
I've got the
he's gonna
cube,
tell-
I'm gonna throw a whisper right at his dumb face, as I
I know
said.
exactly. If he survives those next turn, he's gonna shove the cube in his mouth.
Yep.
22, 24.
24 hits.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
7, 15 psychic damage.
You don't get sneak attack.
Some of that is psychic damage, but psychic damage, but you do get sneak attack. Yes.
I'm saving it for my next attack because I get double attack.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's right. You can choose.
I don't know if you do.
I can
I mean,
choose,
you
yeah.
get to
I don't
just
have to
apply
sneak
it once.
attack.
I mean,
Okay,
this-
sure.
yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
get it once per turn. I guess it doesn't
Yeah,
necessarily
exactly,
maybe
yeah.
have to be the first one. That's fine. So what was it? 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that I'm hovering in front of his face,
Oh, no.
that's just stabbed.
Holding onto a dagger
you,
like
you
this.
blinked to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you throw the dagger as it hits up his nose. You blink to it. You're hanging from his nose,
So now, with
and
the,
you see his eyes just go. Look
Yeah.
straight at
I'm
you.
looking right at him in the eyes, and with the cube in my hand, I yell, "Knife boot!" and I kick him right in the ear with the knife. It was only boy. What?
Oh God!
No, it's fine. I got a 15.
Oh, that's advantage.
Yeah, I got advantage
Okay.
because it's a surprise attack if it's knife boot.
Oh my god.
25. Is that
That
it?
hits.
Nice. You get some nice knife boot damage right there.
What is it with
You're gonna
knife-
get
what is it
that,
with knife boot?
that
It's like an auto
thick
crit.
2-inch blade into his Titan rock hide.
Right in his like.
Well,
lower
hold on.
jaw.
Now he's got at least a footing so that he doesn't fall down.
Yeah.
He's got his foot in and his and whisper, so he can
Yeah,
hold
but he
on.
can just punch himself in the face.
That's the strategy. Make him hard himself.
He's gonna get hit. Why are you punching yourself? He's gonna get hit again.
Actually, you.
Why are you punching
33 knife
yourself?
boot damage.
Holy shit.
33 knife. Yeah,
Nice day.
that's almost 0.3% of his health.
It's my secret weapon.
0.03.
You've had knife boot for a long time.
Yeah,
Right?
I've only used it twice.
No, you use more than twice.
No, just that one
Oh,
time.
30,
and now.
okay.
In the Black Rock Spire, I remember you using it
Yeah.
on the guard at the Greyhawk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the General Greyhawk.
Oh,
You
oh, wait,
fucked
no, I
that
thought
guy
was the
up.
first one.
No,
No,
you
that
used
was
it
the second one.
in
Dude, you-
Black Rock Spire
you
when you were
one-shot
when you
the
were
General
soloing the
Greyhawk.
Spire.
What do I want to do?
You one-shot the General
JD.
Greyhawk at that point.
Cool.
Well, I'm
So
gonna come back to heal
he
your
is
ass.
not happy with you
It's
at all.
definitely
Oh,
needed.
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
definitely
he'd
gonna
be
do
down.
that for you.
What?
But didn't down.
Huh?
No, not quite.
Oh,
But
shit.
he is going to use his last legendary action of his turn to try to grab you off of his face.
Jesus Christ.
So make an acrobatics or athletics check.
But he doesn't have a free hand.
He doesn't.
Oh, good point. Okay.
He's gonna try to hit
So-
you with the axe.
Oh shit.
He's just
Oh,
gonna
you
do
know-
this and try to wave you
Don't
off.
you no
You
longer
can
have
totally
Hunter's
just
Mark.
drop a weapon and.
Hunter's
Okay.
Mark's off.
Don't give him ideas.
He can just drop the sword and like smack you.
Yeah, okay, I dropped the sword.
Or you can hit yourself in the face with the axe that you're not attuned to.
Actually, fair point. He's going to, instead of attacking you, he's going to use his action to throw your axe up the mountain.
What a dick.
Just Luke Skywalker with a lightsaber. Just
Is his axe still big?
It's slightly big.
That's the name of the axe.
From
Yes.
a large spell.
Oh, is it
Like,
Lewis?
is it-
You got it.
Yeah, I did.
It's
But I
It's
was
double
I
its
couldn't
normal
decipher what the
size.
actual
It's
name
a
was.
small
Make a
person.
grab, right?
No, it's a
Of
small
course,
person.
What
of
is
course, you
rabbit?
can pick an awful
Yeah,
name to
never
say.
mind.
He basically just chucks it over his head, and and the rest of you see it, and stick into the top, like the side of the
What an
mountain.
asshole.
Does it ruin anything?
Do I actually see this?
No, it
Yeah,
just
you're
kind of makes a
unconscious.
small, like just a slash, but
That's what I'm
doesn't
sure.
quite ruin the mountain.
Okay.
Yet. Kitteus, you're up.
Okay.
Artemis on deck.
Quick, restrain his
Accio
hands.
axe.
I can ask
Damn it.
questions, right? For
yeah, ask
the
all the
DM?
questions.
Okay. What does DM stand for?
Dungeon Master.
Durr. Okay.
Or there's GM, Game Master.
What is the difference?
Game Master runs
whole
the
campaign.
world. Dungeon Master runs the game, like the session.
Okay.
Game Master
so
is
GM
like
GM is the campaign.
so like
GM is a
when you
one-shot.
guys did your missions, you were Dungeon Masters, not Game Masters.
Gotcha.
I'm,
You're the
I'm
Game
both
Master,
at this point
technically. Yeah.
because that's the way we've set it up.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So what do you do?
I want to run up with Polyapos and try to attack.
You want to run?
Yeah, with
Climb.
Polyapos.
Oh.
I want to go for his busted up leg with
Okay.
Polyapos.
Sure.
Good,
So
good
you
plan.
you
Not the same,
spider
sure.
all over the place.
Yeah.
What do we bring?
I'm pretty sure your movement can get you all the way
Yeah.
there. And you are among the massive grouping of things.
Fuck
around
it.
you.
Alright, so Polyapos is a +10 to hit. 23 on the dot.
That hits.
Fuck yeah. Axel Dan has not failed me.
What'd you say?
Axel Dan has not failed me.
Not failed you. Okay.
That
I thought you said
is-
he's not family. I
You
was like,
named your
I mean, he's also not family.
that's
but-
rude.
No, it's the name of one of the characters from Critical Role.
Oh,
I was using
That's
his dice.
His dice.
No,
They
he
have
actually
special
named
dice
each
sets.
one of his
I
30
was
million
like-
dice.
this is
Fucking guy.
Ricky and Bobby and Joey.
I too have Axel Dan.
11, 17.
I roll a natural 19, so Axel Dan indeed does not fail. He also-
26.
He also gets luck inherently. What?
26 damage
Damage.
to that knee.
Okay.
Really messing that knee up. I like it.
Yeah. And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him
It's not completely
Giggles
torn
and
out.
shits.
So he
with my
can't
bonus
get
action. You know what?
Oh man, but his health right now, some would say it's stone cold.
Yes!
You
27.
can inform them if you like, because
I don't know if I
dice.
should say it or not.
Yeah.
I know it. It's okay.
I know what it
Sean.
is. I know what it
Multiple
is.
dice rolled an 18. That was the same number Taliesin Jeff he rolled when he rolled my dice.
That took me a second, but I got it. I did get it.
So 27, so that is how many D10 on this level? Because I'm going to go back and see. I think it's just 2. No, it's 3. Sweet.
oh man, you're gonna ruin my stone cold thing.
You jerk.
He doesn't take damage.
He's immune to fire right now for whatever reason.
Because I feel like it.
He uses
18
block,
fire
Texas
damage. And
rattlesnake.
me as well.
Oh man, now he's below 300.
Yes, he is.
I
Christian,
still don't get it.
316. Austin, 316.
Yeah.
It's cool. Now that I know what the health is, I'm going to be an asshole.
I'm telling you
Jack.
the number. That's what it was.
Keep track.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm not going to
So
explain
yeah,
it.
that's me.
Now you know
I'm
the
on
number.
that knee. I'm holding
got it.
on.
Yeah. So at the end of your turn, everyone else, the rest
Wait,
of the battle ensues.
Does he react to Polyapos attacking?
Oh, now I'm not
going
going to know how much health he has because of this.
Yeah.
They were
Damn
used to defeat the Titans.
Well, I knew how much
Yeah.
health he had
I
for
mean,
5
fuck,
seconds.
He noticed the gauntlets. He's noticed
Okay.
things. He's targeting wherever he sees the most weakness.
It's
at
true.
this point.
Remember,
Gotcha.
like
So-
in round 1, I hit him with that guiding bolt, and he immediately threw the rock at my face.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he threw Roland at me.
He's very reactive.
He's
He
smart.
doesn't like people.
Hey, that's
Um,
fine.
So, this is when the rest of the grouping are attacking.
Yep.
Drekas, Artemis, and Shaggy, all of you make perception checks.
Oh, okay.
Not I from all the way up here.
No, you are engaged with his face and not looking at the battlefield.
29.
29.
I'm glad I actually know
13.
you're on fire.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a 12.
Okay.
I I never do well on perception.
Gotcha.
Don't know why.
So you notice, you guys are pretty engaged with firing whatever you've got at the Titan.
I'm concentrating on
Fire
spells. That makes sense.
everything! Drekas, you, being the healer that you are, you're just kind of taking note of like when everybody is kind of just falling to the ground.
Yeah.
You notice that one of the monster breakers goes down.
Oh no!
Let's find out which one.
Oh no!
Is that bad?
Okay, let's see.
No. Please let it be the ranger.
Is it Shanks?
Please let it be the ranger.
Cheeks?
Sheiks falls to the ground.
No!
Is he dead or? Oh, well, I'll go find out.
You go help Sheiks, David.
Well, we have our own problem with somebody down right now, so.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
also,
come on, Shakes.
and also,
Come on, Shakes. Half the damn Titan damage. Oh, Shakes. What are we going to do?
She's really back on the
Oh, man.
and also, and also.
God damn it, Sean! Okay, go, sorry.
I've stopped.
Flag.
Flight. And also, you see with another swing of his sword, the rock cuts one wing completely off. And the rock
No, my friend!
I thought you were going to say the head of the ocean right now.
spirals down to the ground,
Maybe fly with
seemingly
one.
That would have been great.
Shaggy's not too happy.
seemingly
You
dead.
mean ships?
You can fly with one. Come on.
No, well, that seems to do enough damage to kill him.
Oh, shit.
You got ships?
That's not good.
Artemis, you are up. That you did see.
Okay. I'm going to cast my last Hunter's Mark, because I can't cast it again.
Sure.
Thank you, friends.
But instead of moving, Ildre is actually going to take flight again.
Sure.
Hey, so much shit here. Look at this fucking guy.
And I'm going to have Ildre cast Darkness
I didn't hear
in
that
a
before.
30-foot sphere around his face.
Okay.
My home, I've arrived.
Thank you, friend.
Don't forget, he's hanging from his face.
I don't know if the Titan has dark vision or
No, I
needs
mean,
to
he's
see.
hanging from his face.
He's fine. He
It's
can
magical
see.
darkness,
Yeah.
so he can't see.
Oh, he can't see.
No.
Fun.
Oh, shit.
I'm having fun.
You know where you are.
I'm on his face.
As does the Titan.
Right.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
fun.
Anything else?
Uh,
I can't
no,
see
that's it.
anything.
Okay.
I think I hit him.
Solomon, you are up.
Make a death saving throw.
So roll a d20. You have to roll a 10 or higher. This is
got
what
this.
happens when you go below 0 hit points. You take death saving throws.
Okay.
On your
If you
turn.
get 3 successful death saving throws, you are stabilized, meaning you no longer are in danger of dying, kind of,
Okay.
unless, enemies just start stabbing your dead body. That's a different
Right.
thing.
But you're still unconscious.
But you're still unconscious. If you
Prone.
roll a natural 20 at any point during this, you come up to 1 hit point out of unconsciousness. If you roll 3 failures, you are dead.
Okay.
Dead.
What is it
If
for?
you roll a
What
critical
number
miss,
is
question.
it?
2 failures.
9 or lower.
Yeah.
So you have a 55% chance to succeed.
I always
Just-
forget.
yeah.
So if I heal him, like use a heal
He comes
spell.
up. He comes up with whatever
From
you heal.
0.
So whenever I heal, okay.
Yes.
It's an automatic fail if someone attacks you while you're unconscious.
You're gross.
Crit miss.
Wow.
So you take 2 death saves.
And there you go.
2 failed
Not
deaths.
a good start, but we can turn around.
All right.
So you are down 2.
Oh
If
no,
no one
Sheiks.
heals you this
Mark
round,
down
you have to
for
make
Oh,
another.
Ruble.
I told
Wait,
you.
Wow,
so
man.
each
I
round.
said I'm sorry.
Each round on your turn, you have to make a roll. The roll.
No.
You've got a heinous anus.
Why don't you go beyond the curtain to do that? Because then it'll stay on.
The curtain is
Jesus
always
Christ,
on.
I'm
crawl
Sorry.
underneath.
We have a lady present. What the hell?
It's a dream.
And
That's
there's
fine.
a hair in the queso now.
It's gone.
These are equal
Sorry.
problems.
I'm sorry. Probably this.
That's fine.
I also was having trouble focusing because there was a lot going on over here, but you were saying something important.
Oh,
There-
my.
those are equal problems to deal with. Anyway,
Oh boy.
it is.
I'm not passing any judgment here.
No, it's okay.
I am.
We all are. The fact that you're not is annoying. I want you. Can I have a Sprite also?
No.
I didn't do anything.
It's your fault.
I disagree with this.
It's your
All right, guys. I think I'm
So
okay.
each
That
turn
is true.
That comes around to you.
Yeah, each one
You
of your
take
turns
one
you have to
death
roll.
roll.
Yeah.
And if you roll
Okay.
20, you get 1 crit.
You get all that
Just
together.
hit me. I don't know how
You
that's
come up.
circulated,
You
but
come
it just
up.
hit
So
me.
It went this way.
Well, you
It,
give him
yeah,
a-
it like
right now
circulated
he's
this way,
zero
right? It's
HP.
fucking
It was
weird.
weird.
But if he goes up to 1 HP,
Oh
he's
my
awake
God.
again. He's gonna
So I'm back.
Did
But
I?
if 3 times in a row he does
Don't throw up.
doesn't
No,
make a
because then
roll.
you're
Here,
back.
don't throw up on this.
And passes twice and fails 3 times. Doesn't matter what order, he's still dead.
All right, so
It's whichever you get to 3 first.
Okay. Okay, I see.
you getting attacked.
I get attacked?
You are getting attacked.
Cool.
Like he's
Is it
tactful?
going for me or is it just going for Polypus?
You.
Oh, cool.
He is attacking you on top of Polypus.
Okay,
Once
so
you
you
get
did.
the half cover, don't know
Sure.
if it's going to matter to you.
So what's that, +2?
Can he see?
Can
oh,
you see?
good point. Forgot
Haha.
about that.
Thanks,
Okay.
man.
Can you read darkness to me? There's no save or anything, right?
No, darkness is just a non-magical sphere of
Magical darkness.
magical darkness
Yes,
centered
you
on a
get-
point
if
I
you attack
cast
while
it.
you're
I cast it on his nose.
Okay.
I
So
wish
wait,
it was
how long does that last? Or
I think it's a
When somebody
minute.
runs over, like, gives you a potion?
Hold on, darkness
You get
5e.
If you-
Sorry, my phone just came up from 0. Magical darkness spreads 15-foot radius, so
Don't worry.
30-foot diameter
Don't
sphere
worry.
for the duration.
I'll save sheets.
Darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light
just
can
joke
illuminate
about
it. Lasts for up to 10 minutes.
Concentration.
Concentration. It's a concentration on Ildray.
and what's the range on it?
It's 30-foot diameter.
Oh shit. Okay, gotcha. Diameter, 15-foot radius.
15-foot radius,
Gotcha.
30-foot
Okay.
diameter.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I centered it right on his nose, so even if he moves, it stays with him.
Hey.
I don't
You
think
you cast it on an
on
object.
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
object.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Well, then the only thing he can feel currently is either a dragon or the thing on his face.
I'm gonna stay completely still.
He is going to try to squish you.
As still as possible, though.
Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
It's gonna blow his nose.
Are you good at one of those?
Acrobatics.
He's very good at acrobatics, but the Titan is better.
I might be
Oh.
okay.
Oh.
It's, I got a
33.
Damn.
9 plus 17.
Wait, you're good. You're better at athletics. What are you talking about?
I get advantage with acrobatics.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
I'm going for it.
It's a good
You
time.
get
It's a
24
good way
higher.
to get higher than a 30.
24 or higher. Come on. That
It's a
is-
3.
That is a 3.
It's actually worse off than I was
Somehow
initially.
worse.
So you are grabbed off of the nose,
Oh, no.
and he pulls you off, and you just feel like your foot stuck for a second, but then it just pulls off with you,
Oh, shit.
and he is going to
Flag.
because he doesn't want to throw.
Ha, coward.
He doesn't know where to throw it at, so he's just going to crush you
Oh,
in
this is
front,
so much worse.
out of the darkness. He reaches, and you just see a squirming Ruland, and try to squish.
How many do you got?
He's a full.
Up.
Yeah, but not for long.
But full also isn't a lot.
This hurts. I know. Experienced.
He also doesn't have resistance to it like you do.
Right.
Is this an attack roll?
No,
No, it's just damage.
it is 54 crushing damage.
Nice. I'm gonna uncannily dodge the crush.
You can't see that.
Oh, you got to uncannily dodge it.
Not
No.
crush.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one that got crushed.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You can't dodge being crushed. You are grappled.
I'll squeeze between his fingers.
And he is going to do that again for a second.
You know what? I
50
thought
what?
of a way
50.
that you could argue it, but that's I can't. I'm not
54.
gonna say it.
I don't know if I said 54 the first time,
Uncanny
but that
dodge.
makes...
Oh.
You did.
Okay, yeah, then that's right. And he's going to squish you the second time.
You can make the argument.
You're going to Deadville.
Very much so.
I did wake up at last mission. And
44 crushing.
down.
And you don't go negatives, right?
You can, but the only way you die from negatives is if you get to negative your full health points.
Um,
So it's very hard.
Like if the Titan were to just hold his unconscious body and
And
continue
continue
crushing.
doing that until he can see anything. Yeah, that would be.
Yep.
That's pretty much what. Is, yeah. And he is still holding because he doesn't know if he's dead or not. 'cause
Yep,
he can't
that's
see
why
shit.
I kept the negative.
So
Oh,
he's
no.
has you squeezed, and
Well-
that's what he's gonna do for a little while.
The negatives don't matter. Now.
Yes, it
If you
does.
keep crushing
No,
it.
so he's in just death saves now.
No, he can still get to negative
Yeah.
his full hit points.
Yeah, why not? Why can't he keep crushing me?
It's not in one attack.
Yeah.
I always thought it was just in one
No,
attack.
Oh,
it's if you ever get to it.
Mhm.
It just doesn't usually happen. But
Oh, okay.
it
I always
can
thought it was just
definitely
one attack because.
Well, if
Well,
you piss off a giant,
It's
what
your
it
two.
does.
You two are up. So
Who are you going for?
Oh, us? We're up?
yes, you are up.
Oh.
Does anyone have healing spells that don't require sight?
You can see the outskirts of Roland.
That's good.
You see his unconscious body falling limp
One
in
hand outside
in
the
a
forest.
very
Right.
clenched fist.
you just see blood squirting out, so you can kind of assume
Yeah.
he grabbed his own face for a second. It's like swatting a fly.
What have I done?
Oh, actually, fun fact: those of you that are around that area, you see the blood pour out. It's not red; it's like purpley.
Oh, that's not good. In multiple ways.
Learn something new.
Dude,
about
I'm
life
housing
every
this. I'm so sorry.
day. It's fun. No, it's not. Stop eating my queso.
It's fine. Fuck you. Flag.
You can have some queso.
Thank you very
All right, what are you guys doing? Shaggy, Drekas, one of you do something.
You had like half of this.
I'm fucking fat.
Drekas.
I like this.
You're
All right, cool.
I'm gonna skip you guys if you don't tell me something.
I'm literally going to run up to what's his face? Solomon. Give him a good old fashioned level 5.
You can give him some of your chips now.
Healing shit, mass healing shit.
Mass is for more than one person.
Yeah, I'm using him. You know, fine. I just do regular cure wounds at level 5 then. So.
Oh, no, level 8.
No, that's better for you.
Yeah, that is so much better.
That, It's more concentrated. It does.
Well, that kills my joke, though.
I use mass supplies.
That's alright, just heal.
I'm not dead, bitch.
No, wait, this is worse.
Just heal Sheiks instead.
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah, so.
I'm
I
also
need,
here. Don't worry.
Just need one more D8, please.
Alright.
Go green. Ooh.
Hell yeah, mine did the best.
Yes, it did. 11, 16,
Comforted by
18,
the warmth of his own blood.
31.
Rolling for
31.
30 foot radius.
So you
31.
go up
These
to,
three, right?
you are good.
He is 60 feet.
And
up.
then-
Your death saves don't go away, though.
He's 60
If you
feet
go
up.
back down, you start with 2 death saves.
No, they reset.
No. They reset.
They
Yeah,
reset.
they
Wait,
reset.
they do?
And then,
Not according
as
to
a,
that version,
Oh,
no.
yeah. I thought they
Yes,
stayed.
yes.
No,
No,
they're
yeah.
supposed to reset.
No, they absolutely
They
reset.
always reset.
That 100% resets.
Uh-huh.
as a bonus
Just watched
action, I'm
the
also
one
going to
shot
use,
last night where someone
healing
got up
word
from
on you.
0 hit points. He said you
so
still have 2
you
death
get
saves. Those
3
persist until the end of the
plus,
fight.
15.
I mean,
No,
I'm
not
just
15,
saying,
I'm
you
sorry,
can
that's
run
absolute
this is,
bonus.
well, this is our table. We
Which
can do
one
whatever we
10.
want.
You get 10.
Huh?
Which one shot?
The epic.
I forgot I
one
wasn't
shot.
casting a level 5 spell.
The epic.
Oh, he probably did that just to
The
speed it
battle
up.
royal?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
just
that's epic
battle royal.
level.
That's never.
I also, Matt, I also healing worded him for another, what did I say, 10?
10.
10? Yeah, another 10.
Okay.
So, I'm up
Okay,
to
so your death
41.
saves
So
are
you
gone.
are
That's wrong.
still on the ground, prone, but you are.
Okay,
40
good. Yeah,
conscious.
that's out, and I'm out of...
Alright.
And you just see, and you're just kind of like, there's purple drops of blood coming onto your face.
And then, can...
I'm looking for.
I have, I'm not done, I have
Okay, that's
30...
all I'm doing. Gotcha.
What's my move speed?
We'll do that on your
35, so how many did I... what was I here?
You used 4 squares.
4 squares? Oh, so I have 2 more left, so I'm going to turn the fuck around and go right there, running towards Shanks.
Okay. Sheiks.
Sheiks?
Yep.
Wrong all 3 times?
Cheeks!
Where the fuck did chips go?
Cheeks!
Bye-bye!
Put them away!
Are
Mom,
Roland and Sheiks
You
60
had
feet
enough
apart from each
chips.
other?
I'm cutting you off.
No.
You know my dad?
He is 60 feet up.
No, in the order of the chips.
And from there,
The proprietor of this
That's-
delicacy.
Like 100 or something.
Real dad.
more than 60, but not much more, like maybe 80.
Yeah, it's a triangle. A squared plus B squared.
Yeah, I don't want to.
50 feet.
We just established we can't do simple math. You want to do Pythagorean theorem right now?
I just
It's cool
wanted to
because
ask
we all
the
learned how to
question.
do taxes, right?
Totally.
Got him.
You know what?
Alright, so I'll do.
I liked it! I liked it!
Take that 50 health back.
It's 41. You can have it.
I'm gonna do a mass cure.
No, I need it. It's
You also didn't see Sheiks go down, so.
Cheeks.
Oh, I saw Solomon go down.
Yes.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you also
And I
saw
see-
Drekas run over and heal him, so.
But I also see Roland down.
Yes.
Okay.
You see him kind of stretched out, the arm stretched out, just extending past the darkness,
Right.
and squeezing until blood drips out of him.
So then I'm gonna cast. You know what? I'll even fuck 5th level. I'll do a 7th level.
Do it. Do it, dog!
7th level mass cure.
Mallrats. Nobody's ever seen that.
So it's gonna hit
It took us
Me?
2 frag chronic
because
bullets.
I'm here now. So me, Roland, Kitteus,
I'm healed. I'm fine.
Drekas if he needs it,
Don't need it.
I do.
Solomon, and you if you need it.
I'll take
Should
it,
hit
yeah.
all, should hit all of us.
I love it. Yeah.
What's the range?
What did hit that?
It's the
shaker
range
lady?
Yeah.
is.
Or whatever that is?
No, what's
What
the,
happens?
the radius?
Sheiks.
What's
Oh,
the
that's a
Sheiks?
30-foot radius.
Would it
You can
hit
give mine to
It can't
Sheiks.
hit everybody, there's no way.
Sheiks is
Oh,
not
it would
range.
just hit him then. 'Cause
Well,
we're
he's
all
60
right here.
feet up.
Yeah, we're all right here.
Yes, but he's 60 feet up, that's what I'm saying. So where are you casting it?
Right underneath him.
Okay, so it's going to hit straight down. It probably can't hit Drekas either.
That's fine, I don't need
that's
it.
what- That's what I'm saying. You
Okay.
can't hit everything.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't need it
I
anyway,
forgot
so
Drekas was so much better.
don't include me in that.
Yeah, I don't
That's
need it
fine.
at all.
But I think, well, you're included either way.
You can
Or
give mine to
Volleyballs can't
Sheiks.
get healed, so. 33.
Nice.
And that heals the Titan too, right?
He does not say.
33.
It's allies. It's
Where do we
allies.
stand on that? I don't know what he considers an ally. He was a stone person for a second. Like literally.
What? So all stone people are the same? Is that what you're saying? You racist fuck?
According to the
Whoa.
Titan.
Oh my god. You're right,
Flag.
Tom really is passionate about everything.
Flag.
If you want to get technical, he was just
I don't
like,
half-ass this
Like,
shit.
he goes from 0 to 10 in like nothing. There is
Flag.
no in between.
Did you heal Roland?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I can breathe.
No,
Barely.
No,
yeah.
Ever so
you
slightly.
can't breathe,
yeah,
but
my
you're
first
alive.
Oh, 33, right?
What's that?
Probably not. Not a
You
19.
don't remember.
19 is
Oh.
not. Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to crush Roland.
Oh, well, there we go.
Legendary
Doesn't
action.
matter
How
now.
much health do I have?
What did I say? 34? 34.
If I get lucky.
Yeah, no.
You're not going to.
Ooh, well, I rolled real low on the first two rolls, and real low on the second two rolls. Okay,
Maybe.
so that's 28.
Oh!
It's alive.
Now you can be awake for the pain.
Oh god, my legs are a pretzel.
Roland, you're up.
It's all right.
Just drop.
If I've learned anything about Roland, he has a plan.
Yeah.
He's gonna get out of there easy peasy.
Uh-huh.
Actually, yeah.
You are considered grappled and restrained.
Alright.
You just hear someone yell, roll and pretend the Titan's in your family.
I would like to reach to the black button on my wristlet
That's exactly what I
Okay.
thought he was going to do.
Make a dexterity check.
You got this.
with all of my might.
You got this.
Oh my
You don't got
god.
this.
I'm in so much pain.
What is it?
14.
You can't quite get to it. You're crushed so hard that your arms are stuck.
You have 2 actions, don't you?
Can't
Try
quite
again.
get to it.
I do, but I don't think it applies to
You can try.
checks.
You can
I
try,
can try again.
Yeah, try.
Alright, I'm gonna get my second wind. I'm gonna use another dice because that one's garbage. I just landed on
It's the
20,
dice's
but-
fault.
Yeah.
I mean, it always is.
It's always the dice's fault.
And it got worse. My arm, I'm somehow choking
You
myself
try
out.
to. Just, I can't quite. Oh, why? Why did I do that?
Why would I think my face is the button?
So you're just gonna hear a muffled like yell from like the inside of his head.
So now that you couldn't do it, I want to tell you what I thought you were gonna do.
What?
Is call whisper to your hand and press the button with whisper.
Too late.
That would have been smarter.
But
Nah.
that's all right.
Next
I'm being
turn, I'm
dumb.
gonna call Whisper in my hand.
No, I'm gonna think of something different.
You can use it
No, no, no.
if it gets to you again.
Fuck that.
At the end of
you
your turn, he's
survive.
going to crush you.
Oh, I'm down. Unless he rolls less than a 6.
No, he does not.
It has a plus 20.
I could dream.
47 crushing damage.
Oh my god.
So that's 2 legendary actions.
That's 2. Kitteus, you're up.
The blood
More.
resumes pouring.
End his life, Kitteus.
You don't have to check with the big guy if he's in your hand. Like you know how like you say you do the like does it hit
Attack rolls.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have
Since
to
he
do
is
that.
grappled and restrained, he's already has him, so the action is just to crush.
I
Okay, you
can't
don't have
really
to see
dodge.
if it hits.
Correct, because I've already grappled him.
Okay,
Yes.
So yes.
Yes.
Right.
One of the benefits of being 60
Okay.
feet tall and having a million strength is that you can just crush people.
A little
Fuck
known.
Stop.
He was making the mountain earlier.
Disadvantage is he can't see his own nose,
That's
bitch.
true. the disadvantage is also you have to watch your friends die
Nope.
repeatedly.
Fair enough.
Not if I have anything to
Kitteus,
say
you're up.
about this.
That's true.
I'm gonna drop disintegrate right towards his wrist.
Okay.
You're gonna disintegrate his wrist. Nice.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So we're gonna make that.
Is he blinded?
He is blinded.
Does that give him
Does
disadvantage?
that change?
So-
Does it change dex? It might change dex.
I think it just gives him disadvantage.
A blinded
Should.
creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Ability check, not saving throw.
Okay.
Attack rolls against this creature have advantage, and creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. So,
Damn. I tried.
okay, so
I love you.
Made sense.
It is an 18.
In my head.
That is the DC.
Okay, so he does succeed.
Wait!
Well, wait, there's more.
Wait.
Do do do
Where's
do
the
do.
book? The book gives me +1 to my DC, right?
You didn't add that already?
No.
Oh.
Yes, 19. Haha.
Okay.
I already know.
Well, you know what he's gonna do now, right?
Haha, I used my first legendary reserve.
Oh, hey!
Hey, we got one!
Something.
Finally!
One down.
No, I mean, yeah, go for it. It's good that you got
Haven't
one.
you learned not to be like when you do it, be like, haha, fuck you, because it'll just.
No,
I mean, like, he
but
was
it's
gonna
fine,
do
we
it
just
anyway.
use them.
Bad.
Okay.
That was the lowest save I've rolled this entire game, and it was an 18. Oh my god. He's only got a +4 to dex.
So-
Like, he's just a low roll.
What were we talking about? No one ever dies on our missions, really?
I'm trying my darndest.
It's okay. Tom has
So here's,
Revivify.
so here's the thing.
I do.
Hey,
Here's-
you could use that for a death
I
save.
can use it.
Hold on. So even though he passed, it does say the spell automatically disintegrates a large or smaller non-magical object or a creation of magical force. If the target is a huge or large object or creation of force, the spell disintegrates a 10-foot cube portion of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's say his wrist
That's
is probably 10 feet.
Yeah, that's
More than 10
it's
feet
a
wide
weird.
anyway.
This is gonna be like a total crapshoot.
Well, I want to
Does
angle
it do
it.
damage though? If it fails, because if it doesn't do damage, I don't see that working. You know what I mean?
Targeted by the spell makes
Because
it
how would it
easy.
disintegrate if it's not doing
Shaggy.
damage, or if it
Did I get-
disintegrates, why would it not do damage?
Health from you?
34.
It
You
doesn't
did 34.
say that if
Yeah,
he
before.
passes, it takes half damage.
I guess that's where I'm just having trouble with the
Yeah.
wording. You know, what I mean?
Yeah.
If it doesn't take
Weird.
damage, why would his wrist be up?
Right. But I'm saying, because that says it automatically does it regardless of
Okay,
damage.
so read me what it can destroy again, because it's not an object, so
Right.
that doesn't apply. What was the?
So the spell automatically disintegrates a large or smaller non-magical object or a creation of magical force. If,
Okay,
if the target is a huge or large object of creation of force, the spell disintegrates a 10-foot portion of...
He's neither of those things, though. He's not a creation of force or a magical object. You know what I mean?
He's a living construct, so that's technically classified as magic? I don't know. I'm just... Magic
Well,
object?
no,
No?
not necessarily.
Just take the
He's
damage
not
part of it.
exactly a construct. He's not exactly a construct.
Okay.
Because a construct would imply like, I don't know. He's a living creature. He just has.
Right.
Have an idea if you want to try it.
Sure. Go
Run
ahead.
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Have him roll the damage,
Okay.
and you decide how much of his wrist gets destroyed from the damage.
But I succeeded.
He passed the...
So no damage.
So
Right,
it's
doesn't it do half damage either
It
way?
doesn't say that.
That's what
No.
I'm
Oh,
saying.
it doesn't do half damage?
Okay.
Apparently
Tell you what.
not.
Tell you what. Tell you what. Tell you what.
Which is
Tell
a
you
little
what.
dumb for all
I
this.
got you. Tell you what. Roll intelligence check.
Okay.
Something that I don't have right now.
Wow, I'm surprised a level 6 spell doesn't have a
Right?
half damage on fail.
I think it's just because if it hits, it is a very powerful spell.
Oh boy.
Yeah. No. It has plus 40 to the base.
Yeah.
So.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
to the
Yes.
plus.
Oh,
To the
disintegrate
plus.
is
Okay.
11.
Okay. So with the 11, it's not going to disintegrate his whole wrist and drop his whole hand, but you do get a finger.
Okay. As long as I was trying to get Roland some room to get out.
You get his ring finger and just, and that's $10,000.
You see my arm just like
my
my arm just like pops out.
Yep.
Yeah, and you just see the side of Roland just kind of plop out, and the blood is still trickling down.
Oh god.
You're still dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Unconscious,
Right now.
rather. Right?
As of now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Does the finger just fall to the ground and just sit there?
Well, funny enough, it falls, and it's gonna land on.
Stop. Thanks.
Hey, you know what? If
I mean, he did no damage, and I gave
Yeah.
him the thing, so it's got to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a Hail Mary. I knew it.
That is 20 bludgeoning damage.
Great.
From a falling stone, basically a boulder, but in the shape of a finger.
It's a good thing I healed you.
Is it still moving? Is that like weird? Is it weirdly
Is the
still
finger
moving?
still moving?
Or does it stop
no,
moving?
it doesn't appear to be. No.
Okay, good.
1 second. Okay, and he's going to use his last.
Oh shit.
This
This could be it.
How
he's gonna use his
negative are
last,
you?
Legendary action to crush Roland.
Oh no.
Wait,
With
you only get
82
one?
minus
Is that
39.
fog
Huh?
still
You get
around?
one?
again?
What?
Yeah.
82
Legendary
No,
action.
no,
How long
like
is 10
one
minutes
crush or
in
two crushes?
Dungeons and
One.
Dragons?
Oh, just one
One
crush.
God.
action is
In
150
combat,
strength.
it's a while.
Alright, if he does 50.
Matt, how long is one turn? One turn's like what, like
6 seconds.
6 seconds?
Ish.
53
Yeah.
damage is the magic number
Yeah.
to see whether or not Roland
Don't tell me that. Why would you tell me that?
Yo, whatever
I
the
don't
dice
wanna
roll,
know.
the dice roll. I've had a good ride Roland.
Oh, this is going to be really fucking close. Because that was 2 middling numbers and the 2 really high numbers.
Alright.
So, let's see.
Hope
I'll
you still
think
got
of
that-
it.
Hope you still got that spell slot.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
It's 50.
Oh!
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna put like 3.
But you do lose 2 death saves automatically from being hit, and it's an auto crit technically because you're unconscious.
no.
But the crushing damage doesn't get doubled because it's just crushing. It's not gonna.
And then at the start of the next turn.
Well, he has to wait till his turn to get his actions
Oh,
back.
yeah,
So
that's true.
let's hope somebody can do something about this.
Wait, do I
Okay. So.
No, it's Kitteus. Oh, did you not roll?
I never went.
Oh, then you have to roll a death save.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
We're not out of the woods yet, boys.
Oh, wait, hold
Sorry,
on.
dude.
I guess I shouldn't have opened my mouth.
When was he supposed to get crushed? After his turn
Wait,
or after
no.
my turn?
I never
Yeah,
did.
'cause
On
he
your
was
turn,
back
you
up.
tried to reach the
Oh,
body.
yeah,
that's
you
right.
did.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
fine.
right. I
You're
died
fine, you're
so
fine.
quickly after.
Yes.
Because it was him, legendary action, me, other legendary action.
Right.
Legendary.
What
Yep.
what
Sounds good.
constitutes like dropping a concentration spell? Like can Eldred just do that at will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna take 3 attacks while he's blinded, so I have advantage. I'm gonna take those
Not
with
going anywhere, buddy.
sharpshooter.
Okay.
So it's plus 8 to each of these rolls.
Go for it.
Holy shit.
20,
Does not hit.
21.
Oh.
Come on. Oh,
Okay, there you
23.
There you go.
That hits.
Finally. All
There you
right.
go.
Something. And then
Oh, did you do the round of damage for everyone? After my turn?
Good call. Oh, go ahead. I'll do it after your turn. To give a little flavor.
19 plus 7 is 26 plus 10 from the sharpshooters. 36 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have Ildre drop darkness.
Darkness, motherfucking darkness.
Darkness.
What was
Flag.
it? 38?
Flag.
36.
36, right.
36 lightning damage. And I'm going to have Ildre drop darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And since I haven't moved, she's going to be flying back this way.
Okay.
Just to get a little bit out of range.
You got it. So, during the intermittent portion between here when they all go, you notice Drekas, because you're facing this way, and you just kind of are gauging the whole battlefield.
Yeah.
You notice the big guy, Conk,
Oh my god.
Oh no!
gets knocked down.
Ah, conk.
Oh shit.
He's been casting spells back here. And
Now I
such.
know how you feel. Oh no, come on.
And also,
Uh-oh.
he takes a swing at the dragon, and he catches him, and you see that this one, it's going to kill this dragon. But the bracelet on the dragon's wrist
Oh shit.
erupts in bright light,
Oh
and
shit.
the dragon's form just knocks the sword away. And then the dragon breathes fire into this guy's entire face. And he says, "This is my island!"
Wait, is the sword out of his hand?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
But, Solomon, you are up. The Titan is looking fucking rough.
Alright, so I gotta stand back up, and you
Yep.
said I noticed that there's drops of blood coming down.
Yeah.
Am I able to see Ruland?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's being held out and crushed like a fucking grape.
No, but you
over
said
you.
he's 60 feet in the air. I can't.
You are right now 12 feet tall.
If I gauntlet
can't
up,
do
Can't do it twice in a day.
Yeah, it's
damn it,
only
that's right, I
once.
can't. If I were to cast jump, would I be able to jump high enough to reach that the
It
wrist?
triples your jump height.
Which is
But
15.
that's also an action, so you would lose your.
Yeah, it's an action to cast jump, so I think you would
45
still be
But I get a
short.
bonus.
How high vertically can you normally jump?
That's-
Like 10 to 15.
Alright, so
depending
I'm
on
going to
his
get up,
athletics
and
roll.
I'm going to look up and see the fact that there's drips of blood coming down,
Mhm.
and I'm going to throw everything I've got at tackling that busted up knee and hope that I can actually break through.
Okay. So you want to attack the knee with like
The
your
knee.
shoulder.
With
Right.
my shoulder,
Okay.
in an attempt to, like...
Figure out a way to throw your axe into this, because it's just a better roll.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw my axe, and what I'm going to do is, like,
Just shoulder block the axe.
shoulder block the axe
Okay.
into the knee.
You only
yeah.
have your parrying axe.
Yes,
The
that's
soul
correct.
axe is nowhere in sight.
So
So 3
Forgot
attacks
that
with your
part.
parrying axe.
3 attacks with plus 8. You gotta roll 15 or higher.
Let's go, baby.
I'm going to do all three at once.
I like it.
Crit.
17
Woo!
and crit.
Woo! Missed one.
Oh, let's
Missed
go.
one.
Okay, go for
All
it.
So
right,
roll
so
the
then-
crit damage first, because
Yeah.
that shit's doubled.
Okay.
No, roll second.
Quadruple.
Oh, we're at that point of this fight.
Maybe.
I think
It's,
we are.
Roll the regular damage first.
Oh, am I gonna be able to get a steal off this? Probably not.
5.
Then you can say, "I killed the lich and the Titan."
No, we
Wait,
don't
hold
talk.
on.
We don't talk
Hold
about
on.
the lich
Hold
anymore.
on, I'm going to use my inspiration die for the one roll I missed.
Go for it.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, enemy is next, so please.
Nah.
Ah, I missed it. 18.
Oh,
18. Okay. No.
Did you do it again?
No, I did not.
Oh, he did.
No, trust me, I did not.
We're
Alright.
watching
Did
you.
you do it again? No.
Listen,
Alright,
I
so
apologized
9.
before you
I rolled
even
4
got it
plus
last time.
5. So that's 9.
No, it's plus 7. This is your strength.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so 11.
11.
Doubled is 22.
22.
Okay.
And then... 10. So
Well,
20.
No, is this the crit?
Yeah. So
That gets doubled.
Oh,
So
6.
6 plus 7.
13.
Then that's doubled. 26.
Huh? What is it?
It's
26.
26.
Double to...
No,
No,
it's
no,
26.
that is
Start
with the
post
double.
doubling.
13 doubled to 26.
Doubled because it's siege.
Did you crit? So
Oh,
you doubled
shit,
the...
no.
No.
It's quadrupled.
Okay,
because
so
it's-
tell me what you rolled.
He rolled a
3.
3.
Okay, so
Double to
6
6
plus-
plus
7
7
is
is
13.
13. Double to 22 because 26 is a
26.
siege.
Okay.
I showed Christian how much health there was. Just so he would know. But it fucking hurts him real bad.
Does he drop Roland?
He'll make a constitution save. He's gonna succeed.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we don't want him to drop Roland.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Okay.
It's like
So
a
if he
20.
drops Roland, won't Roland die?
Yeah, Roland will die.
So,
Wait. Hold on.
Yep.
Wait
I
a
don't think
minute.
Roland automatically fails.
He didn't roll his d4s for being still enlarged.
Oh, okay.
So you get 2 d4s.
did he roll Hunter's Mark?
It's
He
not
doesn't
a
have
chance
Hunter's
because I
Mark
died.
because he fell unconscious.
I was prone.
Only my hunter.
He only, yeah. And he only gets 1d4 from the attacks.
Well, one of these gets doubled.
Yep,
Correct.
one of them gets doubled.
Well, you were supposed to say it
They're
first,
the
so
same.
it's
They're
okay.
both the same.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're both
6,
3s.
9 total,
Threes.
9 extra damage.
Doubled to 18.
Double to 18.
No fucking way.
How do you want to do this?
Man, do it the way where you catch Roland. If you all
Guys,
didn't catch this, I
everyone
would have
needs to
got the
shut up.
steal.
I'm going to
can't
shut
do
up
what I was thinking of.
right now.
You can't.
How do you want to do this?
Alright, so... I mean, I go through his knee, obviously, right?
So you slam the axe up, and this is your axe that you're used to having in your offhand, so it's a little awkward for you the first time.
Yeah.
So you just kind of swing it wildly, and you're just like, and you try to push it, and it goes through the knee, and he starts collapsing.
The
What do you
Titan
do?
starts collapsing.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up to get away from the collapsing Titan.
Okay.
Try and, figure out where Roland is.
Still in the outstretched hand.
So he's still in the outstretched hand. So I'm going to do one more final blow in the chest on its way down.
On its way down, okay.
And I want to kick off of the chest and try and catch Roland on my way back down.
Okay,
Oh,
make an
jeez.
acrobatics check.
Acrobatics
Oh,
check.
Oh, jeez.
It's 3.
Because he is free falling now because the hand has
Okay.
opened because
Yeah.
the Titan is unconscious.
10, 13.
Okay. So you slam, and you can see the Titan, the life just leaves his face as he kind of closes his eyes as he's falling. And you see Roland kind of slipping through, and the purple blood is just smeared across the Titan's hand.
Oh.
And he's falling head first. And you jump off, and you can't quite catch him, but you just manage to get underneath him.
Alright.
And, and he's going to take... you're going to take the damage for him.
Okay.
And for some reason, you're not sure if it looks like it. My hand is just ever so slightly.
The Morris is starting to set in with the middle finger.
At me? Or the
Oh, no,
Titan?
at the
At the Titan, at the Titan.
No.
Oh, my God.
You're going to take 16 bludgeoning damage from the fall, but that cushions the whole fall from Roland. And
Oh
just
my
as
God,
you hit the ground,
fucking
you
legend.
grab him tight, and just like a professional wrestler, you take a full bump from the rafters. And the Titan has fallen. And for those of you keeping score, the dragon is fucking hurt.
Fucked up.
My plan might come to fruition.
So,
I'm just on the ground.
So, go ahead.
Still, I'm just on the ground, still enlarged with Roland on top of me.
Yes.
And I
dead.
just dead.
Seemingly dead
Yeah.
in your arms.
I guess my first instinct is just to roll Roland onto the ground and call for help.
Okay. So you have
Somebody,
the arms,
please.
and the Titan is still falling, just collapsing himself. All of the extra help that you guys had is running away or trying to avoid the Titan falling. But we are going to keep initiative because I don't know what you guys want to do right now. So I'm going
It's
to
true.
just let this happen.
Okay.
Shaggy and Drekas, because this guy is dead.
So, alright, So I'm gonna go.
I showed him how much health it was, just to be fair.
Catch on the D4s.
Yeah, the
If
D4s
he did it, I would have been going for the steal.
The D4s did it.
No,
No,
if
I would've
he
been
didn't do it, he would be dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
what was.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. Yes, that's right. That's right.
That
So I
was,
said-
that was it.
Don't let him drop roll
Well,
because
he could
roll
have been fighting
dead.
potentially, but it would have been a whole thing.
Yeah.
Because he has one death saving throw left.
Yep.
If he fell out of that Titan's hand, he's
That'd
dead.
been it.
He's the.
He's already failed too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, he got crushed for 2.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go running over to Ruland.
Okay.
And
So you just barely rolling out of Solomon's arms is a seemingly dead Ruland with purple goop and crap all over him.
I'm gonna give him
The little speckles of rock smeared in there as well.
3rd level cure wounds.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it.
That's
I need
20 plus
Oh,
3
you're gonna go
plus 2.
Yeah, it's my turn right now.
25,
4.
29.
29. 29 HP.
I've been wanting that sword to get
What did you write in
I
there?
wrote 3 in Word.
I've been wanting that sword.
3 health.
How much was it? 20?
It's not
29.
29 anymore.
29.
I can
Yeah.
do
Just write a number.
And even if I get
Grieve.
even if I get
I have
full
a plan.
like filled to
Swear
full
Sister
HP at this
Dragons
point,
should
my
really-
character's just like
So we're gonna.
I'm
we're
just
gonna,
like
we're gonna
barely
gauge
like
what's going on.
standing. Like
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
You wrote V.
how close are you to
Technically,
me?
that is
It's a-
correct because it's a
I have
Roman
to be
numeral.
touching you.
You're
Where's
so
your
just-
major?
Yeah.
No,
Suck
then he
it,
goes.
Trebek.
Then he goes. No, but he goes.
When,
Despite your best efforts, that is the Roman numeral for 5.
when Shaggy revives me, he puts his where do you put your hand?
Just put my hand right on your shoulder.
Right on my shoulder. And my eyes come open. I just grab your hand, and I just look at you and I'm like, never tell me the odds.
All right.
Wait. But I didn't, man.
Good, don't start.
All right. Well, let's go. I'm gonna yell to Kavalth. I'm gonna yell at him. Like,
He is like limply hobbling away, trying to start flying. Like
All right.
he can't quite get his wing to go.
Okay.
'cause he's
Okay.
fucking
Okay.
Rough.
I go, Kavalth, please, if you could, we need your, what the hell's the thing on his arm? Like, what would it, like a bracer? Would you want to say a bracer?
What do
Like,
I call it?
Bracelet?
like,
Bracer?
you've seen what this man can do, this Titan can do. More of them might come. Your bracer would aid us greatly in our quest to defeat them. Would you please be willing to bestow it upon us?
He's well worded.
Now, depending on this answer is what's going to happen.
I know.
He said, "Please."
And he said bestow.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, God, why?
Wow, that's actually
He
very
has
appropriate,
negative
though.
3!
No, negative 1.
Oh,
It's
no.
negative 1.
But a crit solves
Anyone have
everything.
inspiration? Please tell me someone has inspiration.
Nope. Got a lot.
14. 14.
Let's see.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Persuasion is, I really want you to do
Oh,
something.
persuasion. Got it.
Oh,
No, no.
one way or
Oh,
another,
okay.
he's going to be persuaded.
Oh no, one way or another, we're getting this fucking bracelet from him. It's just a matter of how many people are going to die for it.
Oh,
Am I allowed to give myself a point of exhaustion?
No, but I will give you one because when you
Okay.
come back from the dead, you
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
you
say,
do
like,
get a point.
literally,
Yeah, you're.
death's door. What does that do?
Well, technically, you didn't die. What's that? It's fine. You'd
Yeah.
have disadvantage on ability checks and saving through.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, just ability checks.
Just like in character, I just feel like I
Just
need
ability
something
checks.
from that. Like,
Yes.
holy
Because
shit.
you've been up, down, up, down.
Yeah.
What's the point of exhaustion? Because I should probably have one then too, correct?
No.
You
Yeah,
weren't
you only
like
went down once.
You weren't like
He's
him
been up,
fucked
down,
up.
up, down,
Gotcha.
squish,
Like,
squish,
like
squish,
literally,
squish,
literally,
squish. Squished.
like a cunt hair away from death.
Yeah.
Flanked. Flanked.
Flag.
Yeah. Look, very flag.
No, we're
I'm,
just.
I'm sorry, that's
Like
the best way I can
we're
describe it. Okay,
bandits.
shut up!
We're banned at this point.
I'm gonna super flag that.
These guys are never getting money.
Listen,
again.
if a guy can fucking show a dead person on YouTube and not
Oh
get
my
banned,
God,
we should not
you
get
can't
banned,
go
alright?
we're not doing this on tape.
May I?
Yes.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14. That's with my minus.
This is important. I need to know where everybody is at this moment.
I just.
Yeah, I'm right next
I'm
to
here
my
in front of my down comrades
Next to my
looking
boy.
at him.
Yep, you are here.
Actually, everyone's my boys right now.
And being I'm at full
And
health, I'm
Artemis,
looking
you're still
really
over
good.
here?
Yeah.
Artemis, you're still here.
Artemis is
Actually, where's
Artemis is there, and it's just kind of like
I need to know where did the Titan fall? Like where he is right now, or
Yeah, like here-ish.
and where's his sword? Next, like just on the ground with him.
in his hand extended this
Okay.
way.
So I'm gonna be like right next to the Titan.
Okay. He looks over at you.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last? What did you ask him exactly? You said we need your thing.
Like, there are going to be more Titans.
You've seen what they can do.
You've seen what they could do. Your bracer would aid us greatly in protecting this Earth and this world. Would you please bestow it upon us to help us in our quest to defeat these Titans?
He says, "That's not how this arrangement works." Fire breath at you. Roll a dexterity save.
It's his legendary action, I'm guessing?
Hmm?
It's his legendary action, I'm guessing?
He's not in the initiative, but yes.
Oh, okay.
That's bad.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
a 6. That's a fail.
Okay.
You are going to be feeling
did,
Oh, I'm not happy now.
What is
Oh,
it?
no.
Can we know what the dragon rolled out of curiosity?
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 6.
No.
Dragon doesn't roll
Persuasion.
anything.
It's a save. It's a save.
Oh, I thought it was against like his will or something.
No.
Or his
What?
persuasion.
He's talking about
Oh,
the
the
persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
He rolled insight.
Oh, yeah.
Just to kind of like
Wait,
judge
yeah.
how you
That's
messed
what I was
up.
curious,
and
like
everything.
what
Oh, he rolled like a 20.
If you,
Oh,
sur-
shit.
if you
I
survive-
wasn't lying, though.
No, if you survive this,
No, he
I'm
knows
gonna
that's
it's
the
not.
problem.
It's not seeing if
Oh,
you're
okay,
lying.
okay,
It's seeing
okay.
what your intentions are. And
Okay.
your intentions are essentially to rob him. Not in so many words, but basically to take his stuff. So he doesn't appreciate that.
If
Yeah,
you
we're
survive
still
this,
not
honestly, as the
really,
dragon's like
like,
fire breathing you,
decent
you just
people.
freaking
I just
come
need to get my
through the
dice out.
fire.
If I survive it, yeah,
Oh,
we're
shit.
gonna see what happens.
Ancient
Yeah, he just got the dice app out.
Oh, no.
Oh God!
That's how many dice.
That's for when you have too many to roll.
This is what happens when I'd be nice. I could have just shot him in the fucking back, but no, I had to be.
Certainly could have.
I had to be the cleric.
Roland's
Something tells
doing it the
me.
right way.
Something tells me it would have ended that way too if you
Oh,
shot
no.
it in the
That is a
back.
lot of
If
dice.
depending,
Oh! 117 fire damage.
you're still fucking alive, baby. Let's go.
How much
No
HP do
way.
you have? 130.
133.
I wish
There's
Drekas.
16 HP.
Dragon's do it.
I wish Drekas
Oh.
no-sells it.
man,
Wait.
Oh, I pray to God this hits.
Well,
I
I'm
have
sorry.
a que- I
That
have
was
a
your
que-
turn to persuade him.
Unfortunately, I still have a bonus action,
Go
so
ahead.
it is still the same turn.
Your
Does that,
turn was to persuade him.
does that,
That's my action.
Yes.
Yeah,
100%.
that is an action.
Fuck me! I should have shot him.
Oh, wow, you just landed on a...
God damn it! God damn it! I'm leaving. I fucked it. I was
Those of you
outside
with
for a minute.
headphones, I apologize. But you knew what you
And we never saw Tom again. Wait,
Was the
someone
fire
come
breath
get
just a straight line?
Yeah.
I would have killed him.
It's not a line. It's a cone, but it was kind of directed at him. The
Okay,
only
so
thing,
we're not getting hit is what I'm
the
asking.
only thing else, because he was like here-ish. The only thing else it would have hit is Sheiks and Konk, who are on the ground and
Who
they
are
are
now very
Rest
dead.
in peace.
incinerated and destroyed.
Oh man. We lost good
Oh,
men.
that's
This is what I
Well,
get
that's a lot
for
of good
playing my
memory.
character. I should have just.
No, that was you did.
I did what I was
Honestly,
supposed to
your
do.
persuasion
If you
was
did
doing
anything
right.
else, I would have been upset.
Yeah.
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 No, you did the right thing, dude. It just didn't work
Right,
out.
what are you
You
doing,
just can't
Shaggy?
persuade an ancient red dragon very easily.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I mean
like-
it makes sense.
And you're not the person to do it, so.
Just like I stabbed a colossus in the face and I paid for it. That's what you gotta do.
Son of a bitch.
So I didn't get hit by that fire, right?
That's what happens.
I'm sitting at 16 health right now.
Oh my god.
In fact, Solomon, it just rubs against your shoulder, like just out of range. You just barely turn, because it is a cone, so it goes out like that. Gotcha.
Wait, Solomon down?
No, he's just
No.
laying down
Oh.
from carrying.
Yeah,
something
yeah,
down
yeah.
From the rafters. Through a table.
Holy shit.
You want to tell me what you're doing first, or are you just going to roll dice?
Just hitting him with my storm sphere because
Okay.
it's still out.
Okay.
So it's a
Which is back here, and only hitting the Titan. It was up here.
no, but I can hit it out 60 feet from
Huh?
where I cast it. I
It
can
arced,
it can
bolt
arc
of
60 feet
lightning
out from where it
arcs
is.
out
Gotcha.
from the
Yeah,
storm.
yeah.
So figure like a
Well,
solar
you never
flare.
told me what it did. You just said, well, you take damage, so I didn't know what the fuck it did. So
Well, no, because that first one didn't really. It was like,
still didn't tell me what it did. Go on.
sorry. So 23. Against AC.
Against AC, that just
Dragon?
hits.
Thank
Nice.
God. 16 lightning damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, I lied. It's 21 lightning damage because I can re-roll ones. I forgot.
Flash
Because it's a new
Nice.
item.
It's pretty spice.
Alright, time to have
scratching
some
out the back.
fucking fun.
This ain't gonna be fun.
You know what? I have a bonus action I'm going to use.
You just gonna heal yourself?
No.
Your whole turn is the persuasion. You in lieu of making an action, it's 6 seconds for your turn. You took your whole turn to persuade.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
fine.
how it goes.
That's fine. I hope
Alright,
this fucker
how
gets
much is
around me
damage?
because I'm going to end
21
him.
lightning damage.
Got it.
One way or another, he's going to be
Drekas,
ended.
I'm sorry, Roland, it is your turn.
stand up. I see Drekas get literally incinerated.
No, he's still.
No, he's still standing.
Oh no, yeah, but like
Shakes and
he's like what is
fuck.
it? Wile E. Coyote after he
I'm
gets.
sorry, it doesn't hit because
Uh-huh.
he uses his bracelet that you saw used before. He uses another. Never mind. Just kidding. He can't do that because he used all of its charges to live.
Woo!
So never mind.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Just kidding. So you go ahead. Do your thing.
Well, he still looks like his armor's nice.
No,
and
no,
crisp.
he's fucked.
Yeah.
He's hobbling. His
Yeah.
wing is torn
Oh,
apart.
him. No, I was talking about dragons.
Drekas.
Oh, Drekas is.
I mean, he's still standing.
he's
fine.
he's like he's like a
anime
medium.
Scorch.
Oh, nice medium rare. Medium?
No, like a medium at
Oh,
this
okay.
point.
He wears plate armor, and instead of its normal like silver, it's orange.
Yeah, it's just straight up.
It's like when Ash
It
Ketchum
might
gets
melt
attacked by
onto him
Charizard.
if he doesn't. Yeah.
It's like when Charizard flamethrowers Ash.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like. Just everyone.
Roland's out of clever lines. He's so tired. He's just gonna look at the dragon, take out 2 Dragon Slayer arrows.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
He sees the Dragon Slayer arrows and he recognizes them immediately and he just goes, "No, no!"
Oh yes.
If I hit.
I mean,
Oh, it's one of them hits. 27
that hits.
and 13. I assume.
That one doesn't hit.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 13
27
hits.
definitely hits.
Got a
Or
range.
13 hits.
Before
Got a range.
I don't know what Dragon Slayer arrows do.
Yeah, what did you
Plus 6 d6s.
Plus your sneak attack.
No, there's no allies adjacent to him.
Oh, damn it.
This is basically sneak attack though.
Yeah.
and then the arrow.
Well, my plan almost worked.
Okay.
I'm going to my attack off.
Wait, really?
Oh,
He had 2 health, so.
I couldn't have rolled any higher either.
Four
If-
d10s came back to him.
Damn it.
And it rolled
Really?
23. Yeah, so.
If I could have got my
Look at
bonus
my
action
roll
off,
from
he
the
would have been
damage,
dead.
by the way. I got 4
Holy
d6s.
shit.
Well,
I could not have rolled higher.
The dragon,
I mean, yeah.
I
the
could
dragon
have, but not.
recognized the arrows and went no.
Yeah.
Uh,
He starts like backing up a little bit, but he's so fucking hurt that he can't even like back up.
If I may, when he goes to yell no, right down his throat.
Nice.
You
Yes!
right down his throat, and you see the arcane runes on the arrow just start to etch out as they get close to the beast, and as it goes through his neck. No.
Before he goes down, all on fire, just would be like, I tried to reason with you.
Everyone's getting flipped
But
off
he'd
today.
rather go down fighting than give.
Oh,
it
yeah,
back
I know,
to
it's
the-
fine,
Yeah.
it's
And
fine.
you just see as he's falling down head first, a little bit of fire shoots out from the side of his mouth, and he collapses.
I'm a fall too.
yeah, Artemis is seriously just
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna back off the controls. And just, fuck.
just do that thing where you fall back and then hand something and you just, oh god damn. That's
So, random question.
No.
Since they're both incinerated, I can't use Revivify on either of them, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Revivify, no. If you have
I think the only one was True
Resurrection.
Resurrection, which is a 9th level spell.
No, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Resurrection, you may be able to, but it would be a tougher.
But being there incinerated, I don't know if there's... you know what? It makes sense, because if there's bones are left, but I need...
Their bones are gone. Dust.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, I can't do shit.
The only thing you see is a couple magical items that they had, but if you want to loot them, you certainly
I'm not
can,
looting
but
my friends. That's fucking
Seems like poor taste.
Yeah.
I would agree.
You know what I would like to do
You know
is
what's
I would like
what's all
to
fair
gather
game?
their items up.
Okay.
And who? Okay, sorry.
Let me finish the fight. So, as the Titan crumbles to the ground and the dragon slain in a fruitful effort of putting them against each other.
Hey, it worked.
I definitely went up a level for this.
Oh shit, we just pulled the whole critical role thing.
Yeah.
When they
But much
when they
harder.
summoned the Yank.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
Except for
The ice
way
dragon.
higher than
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And
So,
not a single divine, soon punch.
It's alright.
as the battlefield starts to clear of the smoldering rock and the ash and the fire and countless dead bodies that are smushed, various stages of decayed at this point just from being squashed, stepped on, incinerated, what have you. You guys all look at each other, and those of you that almost died look at each other, and you realize, wow, that was fucking close.
Don't have to tell me twice.
And then you see
No, you
the
did
Malin
go down
Kalen
twice.
fusion. What do you want to call him?
I don't know, Kamelin?
Oh, that was the
Kamelin. Kamelin
Oh, you know what I should...
and Bayman. I just realized they both ended in whatever.
Yeah. He's the third part of the fusion.
Yes.
Kamelin.
He's Bakelin.
What?
Those two death
Kamelin
shrouded
runs
punches.
over to where Drekas is standing and looks over the two piles of ash and sees the Juggernaut boots where Conch stands. He sees the enhanced dagger where Sheik's. I'm sorry, not stands. The pile stands rather. He sees the dagger that Sheik's always carried around, and both of them just collapse to the ground. Kamelin separate into Malin and Kalen, and both of them are just distraught. The ranger doesn't seem to have noticed yet. Stays off to the side. Artemis and Alistair rush over. Artemis, with all of his efforts, tries to heal as best he can. To no avail. The rest of the groupings, the gunners from Millstone, it seems that their leader seems to still be standing, albeit charred up and fucked up, but still standing. He's got a handful of gunners with him. The 2 battalions of the Shields of Justice in shambles, but still, for the most part, intact. They start clearing out, starting to try to heal whatever they can, whoever they can, as fast as they can. And what do you guys want to do?
I want to gather all of us up around me. We cast a level 8. The fuck is that? Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay. All of you gather up.
I'm actually not gathering because I'm not really that much hurt.
Yeah, I'm actually full HP.
I'm going around.
Where's your smaller piece? Oh, it's over here.
I'm going around to the captain of the Shields of Justice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the captain of the Millstone Guard.
They are seeming to be tending to their own at the moment, but you can certainly...
I should have readied an action before I spoke. That's where I fucked up.
Then you wouldn't have been able to speak.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice fun.
Your action, your whole turn
I
was
feel less
taken
bad.
up to
Okay.
speak.
Yeah, I did what my
so
character
for
would
your
have done.
6 seconds, you chose to try to reason as opposed to making combat actions.
I didn't go down.
So, that's it.
Yeah,
I'll
think
count
of
that as a
How
victory.
many did you have left, by the way?
16.
Yeah.
16.
So he, with a better roll, maybe, but he rolled 31d6. So.
There's, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You want to add more dice to that?
That's a
You
really
add more dice to
thing.
that?
Ancient red dragon.
I mean, it makes
Triple
ancient.
ancient.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I'm not mad.
So,
If I get the captain of the Millstone Guard's attention, I'm just going to say, Captain, I'm sorry to interrupt.
and as you get closer, you can just see kind of like the burns on his face, the burns through his armor, and his musket seems to be broken in places, and just he's messed up, for lack of a better word.
Captain, do you require aid? We have capable healers.
As do we.
Everybody gets 46 health back.
Thank you. I fear if your group didn't show up, it would have ended much worse.
I'm glad we were able to do what we can. When you're ready, if you would, before you leave, if you can, make a list of the names of the fallen. I would like to commemorate the battle that was had today and those who died.
I will.
And if he has them now, I just take the names down. If not, I'll wait.
He's still kind of moseying around. That's a bad word for it, but just kind of
Moseying about.
looking around his group and just
looking?
kind of like getting the lay of the
Well, you
land,
got
seeing who's still
46
up, who's
from what I just
badly
healed.
hurt, who's being tended
And-
to, army stuff.
That's
I
what I'm
could
doing.
do
Then I'm waiting
that.
around until that happens, and I'm also keeping an eye on the dragon for when it turns into a dragon soul.
Oh, and that is in the process of happening. You are seeing the dragon kind of dissipate and turn into a flaming kind of inferno.
God, this bullshit again.
Of a fireball, and it is the ones you've seen are about the size of like a little bit bigger than a basketball. This one's the size of like a Zorb. Like
Fuck
this
is a
thing.
Zorb?
What the fuck is a Zorb?
Like those soccer things?
When you go inside of the big plastic balls, you run and you knock into
Oh,
people.
that's what they're called? Like those bubble soccer things?
Yeah.
They have
Zorb?
names?
I didn't know that.
Guys.
I thought it was a bubble.
No, I know.
The more you know, because knowledge is power.
So this one's the size of a Zorb.
Okay.
Now that we can, all understand this.
I wanted...
And it is Normally, it's just the last ones you've seen have just sat and kind of just pulsed every so often. This one is rapidly spinning, and there's just streaks of fire spinning around it at all times.
I wanted to do
And-
3 things.
Okay, well, the lot of you are kind of just sitting here.
Oh,
You saw that
I
happen.
didn't need that because I'm full health, so I was.
I know, but you got to gather up.
Right.
If you want to talk to your team after this battle, I think that would be kind of a better thing to do than anything else. First. Then you can do whatever you want. But
I'd also like to go up to Roland because you got massively fucked up. I'm gonna use flag, by the way. I'm gonna use my first aid kit on you as well.
Excuse me, dude.
I stick my hand out. No need. I appreciate it, Drekas, but help the others.
Okay.
They're weaker than I.
Who else looks like they could use a goddamn first aid kit?
any number of the other members of this fight.
I start walking around and doing what I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna
As with
give.
all the others,
Yeah, I'm gonna
dying,
give
whatever.
low level heals. Whoever looks the worst, I'm gonna use my medical kit on, which is 8d6 plus wisdom healing. So whoever is the worst gets all that good stuff.
I start questioning if anyone knows the whereabouts of my axe.
It's on top of the mountain.
And that's where I'm headed.
Not on top, like high up.
Up there.
Can I start heading that direction?
Sure.
I
Can you
wanted-
climb a very smooth incline?
No.
With only one.
See-
I cast fly on him. Go get it.
So, as you're just looking up, just one single tear starts coming out of your eye. You're like, my axe. And then you just feel your feet start to leave the ground. You're like, what the fuck? Okay.
Go get it, kid.
And you can just fly up there and you jam it out of the mountain. And you see this mountain is perfectly smooth, all the way up. And as you grab the axe out, you come back down. And it's actually
No.
strange.
I slide back down.
Oh my god!
Well,
In the 10 minutes he's doing this.
hold on. So you fly up. It's not that high up. You chuck
Oh,
it
far.
up and
It's a
behind.
mountain.
Yeah. You grab the axe. As you turn around and you're still flying, you turn around and look at the battlefield, and you just see
The carnage.
a chaotic carnage scene. And it's tough to look at. You've been in some fights before,
Yeah.
but this was
I'm going to pause before I actually
Different.
do go back down.
I wanna...
Yeah, never seen an army get squished by our own dragon on our side before.
Dragon was barely on our side, but 3 things.
if
1.
that dragon was not on your side, you would have all died.
Oh, absolutely.
Easily.
So you can talk whatever shit
Yeah.
you want about the
No,
dragon.
I'm
but-
not talking shit about the
Okay.
dragon.
No.
But
Also,
one,
next to the dragon heart is the bracelet that he had on.
Which
Yeah.
I'm going
Pinged
to
well,
over.
I
walk
want
over.
part of my actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I've been
you're
trying
doing
to
that
get
too?
to,
That's what.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're still healing.
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So while all that's happening, I want to say 1, we're not out of the clear yet, because now I remember the Dragon Knights come to claim this heart. 2, I want to send a message to Captain Eidolon saying Titan's dead.
Isn't he here? I thought he came
No.
over.
No, I'm sending.
Oh.
We got here before they did.
Oh, that's right.
He was
Yeah.
supposed
My
to
bad.
leave
That was
him.
the
My
point.
bad. That's right. Because the 2 shields of justice, I thought that was them.
That
So
was- no.
okay.
The
Yeah.
Titan-
Sorry. My
Those are
bad.
the army portions.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a training captain.
Okay. Okay.
So
My
I'm gonna
my
I'm
apologies.
going to send word to him saying Titanus Horosa has fallen. No need to. I need to show up. He can respond how he wants. And then 3rd, I'm going to go grab the bracelet.
We own your
All right,
castle.
you have the bracelet.
I'm going to identify it. Just oh, another one off the list.
And as he grabs the bracelet and starts identifying it, does anybody else want to engage in anything? All the heals have been tended to. The battlefield starts clearing out as best they can. Every able-bodied person's carrying what's left of their companions.
I
To give
return.
them more of a proper burial.
So
I also start taking, as I'm walking around, I actually, for the first time you'll see me willingly pick up swords, shields, things made of metal, and stab them into the ground as in, like...
grave marker.
Yeah.
Let no one, and then I say, let no one forget what's happened here today. How multiple continents have came
Yeah.
together to fight tyranny. And
If we're all together for a second, I'd like to thank.
At
each
some
and every-
point, you all gather up
Yeah.
together.
I'd
Sorry.
like to say thank you, Shaggy, from picking me up from the dead. Artemis, the siege arrows were a great asset. Solomon for taking out his fucking knee. Bringing that Titan to the ground.
It was my pleasure.
Drekas for keeping my sorry ass alive for most of that fight. And Kitteus for breaking that bastard's finger off so I could finally get loose. if it wasn't for the whole team, I'd 100% be dead. And I actually, like, for the first time ever, I, like, kind of, like, give, like, a bow to, like, all of you.
I kneel.
As do I.
I'll take a knee.
We'll go for a hot second.
If we're all taking a knee, I'm not gonna.
I just stand and look at everybody. What the fuck?
Are we all just collectively doing the T-bow together? Is this just happening?
We're all kneeling and we're just looking at him like.
But it's
Drekas.
just us honoring
Yes.
us.
While we're down here,
Yes.
can you, being a holy man, say a prayer for the lives that were lost today?
Absolutely.
Oh, did I get a response from Adeline?
So I'll make my prayer for those who lost. May soon guide them in their path to the afterlife. May their afterlife be beautiful and fragrant. No, fucking no.
That's canon. He says that.
No, I do not say that.
Say what you want to say.
Yeah, that's pretty much, may their lives not be forgotten by the world, because due to their great sacrifice, we all live to fight another day, and the world lives for another day.
And to add on, I go, may Eldath take your souls and reincarnate you into the strongest of animals in your next lives.
Shed a tear a little bit, then.
Booyah. I don't know how this works.
I think I say who, but that's alright.
And then, almost uncharacteristically, I look at Roll and I laugh at you for a little bit. I'm like, so you want to go get your gun back?
Holy shit! I go to get up and I fall right back down.
I think we all need a little bit of a breather.
Oh, yes.
And a lot of you kind of overhear the appearing to be general of the Millstone army. He step up to his remaining soldiers who gather around, and you guys kind of see this happening and kind of gather around. And he says, "This is Maine's Mountain. This will forever be known as the Battle of Maine's Mountain. This is where we fought Maine, the Stone Titan. All of us. So many men died right here on this field. I don't want to see any more fighting amongst ourselves. I don't want to see any more fighting amongst any other countries. We need to stand up to these together. This field right here was painted red, bubbling with the blood of young men. Smoke and hot lead pouring right through their bodies.
Smoking hot young men.
Damn it!
Listen to these souls, men. You take a lesson from the dead. If we don't come together right now on this hallowed ground,
Are you kidding?
we
You didn't catch
too,
it yet?
we too will be destroyed. Just like they were. I don't care if you like each other or not, but you will respect each other. And maybe, just maybe, we can find peace in this world. But we will all remember, forever,
Oh, God.
the day we fought the Titan."
Everywhere we go!
Coach Boone, baby. Coach Boone.
I was like, I don't know if you were reading off that or if you wrote that, but then I figured it out.
People
I look
It was
over.
like one of the lines. I was like,
I look
no,
over.
that's not his.
I look over at Solomon. I go, left side.
Oh, I thought you were laughing because I said
Strong side!
Oh, you give him strong side? And the men just kind of like, with their rifles or muskets in the air.
Solomon looks like he gets a little quiet and he like kind of steps up like he's gonna say something.
And then you just hear,
Yes, he farts.
and then he walks away.
Anyway,
Sorry.
I've lived my life in solitude, hoping I could be a hero. Today I feel like a hero.
you are a hero today. And for the rest of your days. You should always feel like one.
So we gotta start stabbing dragon hearts with Echoes of Divergence again?
Yeah,
Well-
what do we do about this?
Will one be enough?
So, I just look and go, there's a big stone sword.
I just want to point out the last one we stabbed with an echo is having some adverse side effects.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Side, what do you?
Roland, your skin is black.
You don't have eyes
You don't
anymore.
have pupils, and you bleed purple.
Yeah, by the way, the ground and the blood is also purple, just saying, not just red. But
Roland, none of what's happening is good.
Yeah, you need to.
better than that being stolen.
Better than what
You
being
need to do
stolen.
something about that.
I'll stab it again.
No.
No.
Someone else should stab it.
Have we
done.
tried,
I'm
like,
done.
hitting him with a greater restoration?
I don't want
I
it.
feel like I
I'm
tried.
I'm fine.
that. I don't even have the
I'm just,
spell
I'm
slot
just
to use
tired.
it right now.
I'm fine.
Well,
I don't think I do.
Well, either way,
I know I don't.
we can't
I
leave
used
this
all my
for those
5s,
Dragon
6s,
Knight
and
bastards to
7s.
show up.
I do.
what do you think this... I like think of the things I have. I'm like, I don't have any echoes. The strongest thing I have is probably this ring.
What do we
I
have to
don't
do?
think that's going to do it. So, these dragons, when they die, they leave these... We call them dragon souls, but they're essentially... Dragon
That's what
hearts.
they're really known as,
Okay.
basically.
They're essentially big balls of energy that encapsulate the power of that dragon. And if we just leave it here, there's a really not great group of guys on this island named the Dragon Knights who are going to come and take it and do, I don't know, probably some bad stuff with it.
Then the last, and I look at Roland,
We don't even know if they're here.
and the last time we encountered this,
That's why he's looking the way he looks with
hold up,
Whisper.
you
Whisper.
stabbed it.
We.
So he stabbed it with Whisper.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was supposed to happen or I was just lucky, but Whisper gained new power. It was also at least half the size of this one.
So as soon as he finishes the sentence, Mountain Knuckles,
Oh,
I just
fuck.
punch the shit out of it.
Oh
Without
my
even,
god!
without even talking to anybody.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, but that happened to us once. That happened to us once.
Okay.
Hold on, where's his new piece? Let's just get rid of this real quick.
Remember when I was telling you about my draconic bloodline sorcerer that died?
So,
Oh.
you see this happening. You guys are gathered around the very large dragon heart that is hovering off the ground and spiraling with energy. And as you guys mentioned, that it gains you new power, and it had all of these positive effects, not mentioning any of the potential negatives.
I said if most likely lucky.
I mean, we can
That's
see
true.
the negatives.
Well, he can't.
Yeah.
He hasn't looked in the mirror very often. Solomon just looks at his knuckles, or the gauntlets in his arms, and he runs over and poof, punches the dragon heart. And that's all of you just kind
We
of
should
grab.
stop this, but that's
You
how I
can't
do it.
catch him as he's just caught you by surprise and smashes the knuckles into the dragon heart. And as you see the dragon heart just pulse out with energy and then shoot into your gauntlets. And we'll find out what happens with those later on. But
I just
immediately
stand there
Energy
waiting
just
for something.
dissipates from the
into your gauntlets.
into the gauntlets. And
The
that's
gauntlets previously were like solid stone and like a little inlays of gold runes.
It. Yeah.
Now it is almost seemingly liquid. First of all, it seems like it's constantly lava, but it doesn't hurt you.
Okay.
It seems like the gauntlets are a flowing. You know, like shoes
Like
with
ice
like the
packs?
goldfish in it. Like you
Yeah.
can have like a
Yeah,
fish bowl in your shoes. It's like that, but your gauntlets are like it looks like they're glass, but inside is flowing
Gotcha.
lava at all times.
Okay.
But it doesn't burn you at all.
Like the blue ice pack or something, but it's red lava.
Right.
Does,
Yep.
does that hurt?
I actually, fuming, Roland's gonna go up to you and grab your shirt. What the fuck did you just do?
I don't know what I just did, and I like pushed you away from me. Don't ever touch
And
me.
it hurts and it burns as he touches you.
I'll do.
Like
Yeah.
through
burns
your
me?
clothes. No.
Okay.
As he touches you with his fingers extend and he pushes you off, it sends you flying back because first of all he's super strong right now,
Yeah.
and second of all the fingers each burn like a hole into your shirt.
Oh.
I look at you and I go, take those off before you go to the bathroom.
That was incredibly dangerous, Solomon. We just said we have no idea how it's affecting him.
But you also said that you used an echo to destroy the last time.
I also said it was lucky.
Yes.
It turned out
It
this
looks
way.
like we got lucky
Well,
twice.
so we got double lucky.
So far. You may not be this good looking in the future. But we'll see what happens.
Sure.
Just gonna angrily storm off or walk away.
We'll go see how the monster breakers are doing.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna... The millstone people, are they like sort of making their way off the battlefield now?
Yeah, they're kind of clearing out. They're trying to, I guess, going back to wherever they had base or ship or something.
I'm gonna take a look around the battlefield and see if they left any muskets.
They did not.
Oh.
They are
They
very
made sure
secure with their
bones.
technology. That is one of the hallmarks of Millstone.
Sorry,
They
we
don't
just
share.
We could just get Roland's gun back from the Dragon Horde.
Why don't
So,
we go talk to the general? I say this to you. Why don't we go talk to the general and see if we could go visit Millstone soon, and maybe they could hook us up.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. Do you want to come with me?
As we could, I'm not going to say much, as we could see by my persuasion skills.
All right. I'll try and catch up to the general as he leaves.
Okay. And the rest of you want to see the Monster Breakers?
I'm gonna go to the Monster Breakers.
They are in a half circle. The remaining 4. Well, I'm sorry, 6 if you Artemis and Alistair as well. Malin, Kalen, Farrell, and Bayman. All of them are kind of around these two, one hefty, one quite small piles of ash, and they seemingly are just having a moment to themselves. But after that kind of clears up, and you see Bayman just kind of grit his teeth, wipe away a tear, and stand up. You guys know he's lost some people before, and this isn't like a new occurrence, but he seemed very close with Sheiks, and Conk was seemingly his best friend. So,
We're homeboys.
so this one hurts a little bit more than the others, but Malin and Kalen are even, and normally they're aloof. They don't really care. They're just in it for the fun of it, and they think fighting is fun and whatever. But they seem to be very upset by this as well. Do you want to say anything? Do you want to do anything?
I just want to offer my condolences. I'm sorry.
No words are said. They just kind of just nod at you. You rush over to the general as he's clearing out, and each one of the soldiers has 2 or 3 muskets on their shoulder as they're clearing out. Some of them are carrying their friends' muskets so that the other ones can carry bodies. Some of them are dragging along half like the legs of a body in the. It's a rough scene.
It's brutal.
It's a pretty brutal.
D-Day Saving Private Ryan.
Essentially.
Sorry.
And as you kind of go over, they're moving pretty slow considering everything they're moving along with them. What do you want to say or do?
As I approach, I go, General, if I may, I apologize.
And he kind of looks over his shoulder. Yes?
If I may, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Artemis Arroway. I fight with the group, the Clashing Crusaders.
General Trorn.
General Trorn?
Write it down. Somebody write that down.
I'm writing it.
He's got a book.
He's got a whole book.
A fancy book.
Ooh, Navy SEALs.
Navy SEAls.
See, he gets it.
General Trorn.
We all get it.
What am I supposed to drink this
Saying it
coffee
for
hot?
2 years.
No, I actually
T-R-O-R-N?
I never have.
I don't understand. He's a
T-R-O-R-N?
Trorn.
Trorn. I go, General
Drink this
Trorn.
coffee hot?
First off, again, let me commend your men on their bravery and sacrifice today. Your words earlier, I couldn't help but overhear, and they rang true with me. We are close friends and allies with Senator Albinor Alaxis of Lorum. We believe that there's a greater threat happening in the world today, beyond what's
He
happening
just kind of raises his eyebrows. A greater threat.
The opioid.
than a single Titan. Yes.
You understand my hesitance to believe this.
I do. And it's... The scary part is it's not a threat of a monster or a creature. Things can be fought. Creatures can be killed. Ideas like the ones that are spreading from Greyhawk now, from Zakar, to gain power all over the world. These are things that can't be fought by swords or guns. We need allies. We need to help each other. Albinor Alaxis is a good man, a smart man, someone who believes in the future of a free Lorem. And there's already been 2 attempts at killing both him and his family, or capturing at least. We would like your permission, or at least you to put in a word towards the, is it a council in Millstone? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the governmental system.
It's a president.
If at all possible, if you would have his ear or somebody in the state. If we could just request an audience, just to speak with him, just to outline where our fears are coming from. Your word would be a great asset to us. I can tell you're an upstanding man and a fine general.
I can send it up the chain, see where it lands. It's the best I can do for you.
That's all I ask, and I extend my hand as a show of
And he
thank
does
you.
as well. And you have a couple fingers missing on that hand as well. And he is missing the tips of a couple fingers, and you can see they're like charred over, and just like not quite healed all the way, or not quite soldered through all the way. That's not the right word, is it?
Cauterized?
Cauterized, that's the word I'm thinking of. And he just kind of extends like a half fucked up hand, and he goes, oh. So he did a number on you as well.
I lean over and like, I can fix that.
Thank you, I'll be fine.
Okay, thank you.
You're not there.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
He said he walked
yeah.
away.
Yeah, that's right.
I said I wasn't going to say much because obviously I'm not going to speak anything.
Thank you for your time, and I'm sorry to bother you. Have a safe journey home.
It's no bother without you and the rest of your friends. You wouldn't be able to talk to me at all.
Fair point.
And I'll make sure the president is aware of this.
Thank you.
And he turns over. There's like the remaining portion of his cape kind of flops, but it's barely anything.
Right.
It's like when you tie like a sweatshirt over your neck. It's just like a little flappy thing. It's not very graceful, but he tries to be graceful as best he can. And he turns and starts walking to catch up with the
Hopefully that's
slow
all right with
walking.
Millstone.
May I walk over to? It doesn't have to be right now, but during whatever's happening.
It could be right now.
Walking over to the Titan, and
Moose.
I know,
Oops.
and I know it was just mostly rock, but I want to, doing best of my knowledge in the
That's not my
book
character's
and
nature.
best of knowledge of what I know of the Titans, look across the Titan's body, the rubble, to see if there's any like writings or any signs of tampering or any sort of like
What do you need?
like
I'm sorry,
what powers the Titan, like what.
Why
oh,
did it
yeah.
wake up?
Any symbol that looks unnatural.
okay.
Anything that seems unnatural.
Make an investigation check
Why
first.
did it come
To see if it was like summoned as opposed
Yeah,
to
like-
woken up naturally.
Yeah, we know the Titans are coming, but like where it came from, if it was who, like any sort of symbol that looks unnatural that could give us a hint on to where
Okay.
they're coming from. What's going
Yep.
on. Crit miss.
Can
Okay.
I see?
So you don't really, as you're looking over, you see just kind of like indents and like scrapings and cracks, and you see signs of battle, basically. Nothing to indicate what powers it or anything along those lines.
Gotcha. I kick it.
It hurts your foot, but you get a little bit of satisfaction out of
Take a
it.
damage.
Okay. You get a little satisfaction out of the kick.
Nice.
Any luck?
Is that a buff or
Huh?
satisfaction? Like where do I get that stat?
No.
No.
Any information from the Titan?
It's dead.
Figuring as much.
Nailed it.
I mean,
Well, in fairness,
he's not
it's
wrong.
an important thing to know.
But any hint of how it got up? How it decided, oh, I'm gonna wake up now.
No, but I don't think it's getting up anytime soon.
I certainly hope not.
You should kick it though. It feels good.
Oh, I can do much more than kick it.
I recommend kicking though. It's pretty good.
No.
I just make my way back.
I can stab it with his own sword.
This thing is amazing.
You want it? Or do you want
I'm not
Molly
there
first?
yet, but I mean, if you want to.
Oh no, when you come back, I'm
You're all-
offering. I'm
You can
offering
all
you.
gather. This-
I'm
at this
offering
point-
you
at this
Polly
point, it's
Post
up
or
to you
last
guys.
breath.
I'm not really doing anything.
In character, I'd say I guess we should
Yeah.
discuss.
Oh man, yeah,
who
I
gets
would.
the-
I would discuss it in character, but I would be like, I would really like that last breath thing. That sounds amazing.
It's all yours.
Did you guys read this?
No.
No.
Wow.
It is amazing, though.
So,
Well, it comes with
Who
instructions.
doesn't have?
just so the
um,
viewers are aware, do you want to read Calamity for them too, and then
Yeah.
you can read Last Breath?
Oh yeah.
Sure. While holding this staff, you gain a +2 bonus to spell attack rolls, which I forgot for most of the fight.
Read your items.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we got it.
Powerful items.
To be fair, we did get it minutes before the fight.
Yeah.
Conversation with the dragon.
You had a week to read it though.
Anyway,
A whole conversation with the dragon.
whenever you cast a spell that deals fire, ice, or lightning damage, and you roll a 1 on a damage die, you can re-roll the die and must use the new result. The staff has 20 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. While holding the staff, you can use an action to expend some of its charges to cast one of the following spells from it, using your spell save DC and spellcasting ability modifiers. By expending an additional charge, you can cast a spell at 1 level higher. These spells do not require components. 4 charges, Fireball. 5 charges, Storm Sphere. 6 charges, Immolation. 7 charges, Conjure Elemental. 20 charges, Meteor Swarm.
Storm.
Swarm.
Swarm.
Meteor Swarm.
Meteor Swarm's a pretty fucked up attack. I looked that one up.
Meteor Swarm is a 9th level spell.
Yeah, Meteor Swarm is amazing.
You have to expend all 20 charges, and you don't know what happens if you expend every charge that it has. Just
Yeah,
let me
Meteor
know.
Swarm
Just
happens.
let me know if it happens.
Meteor Swarm happens.
Yeah, you just said it right in the first.
I know.
Well, I mean, it only has 20 charges, right?
Yeah.
Whisper.
Does it regain charges?
1d6 plus 4 at dawn.
Oh,
Last
last breath.
Last breath. Good.
Last breath. When you are attacked by a spell or weapon that is meant to harm you, you can spend a charge to use a reaction to create a magical shield appearing from the bracelet. If the wielder is attacked by a spell or weapon that targets its AC, the shield grants +5 AC until the start of your next turn. If the wielder is attacked by a spell that forces the user to make a saving throw, shield grants a +5 to that saving throw until the start of your next turn. If the wielder is targeted by a magic missile attack, it has no effect. You can spend 3 charges to reflect the damage back at the attacker, or if the attuned drops to 0 HP and there are any charges left, the bracelet will immediately expend all remaining charges, and the attuned will regain 1d10 HP per charge expended. Bracelet has 6 charges, and it regains 1d6 charges daily.
You can deflect the attack back at them if it doesn't hit you.
Right.
Just making sure that was clear, because I guess I didn't write it clearly, but yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Cool. So you guys share that with your new items and new stuff.
Yeah.
What's
So
next?
we're down to just one more echo to find for the party, essentially. That everyone has got a fair share of the pot. Well, I mean, one for each so far. Drekas is on that one, I believe.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
That's cool. I'm level 16.
I'm about to get the highest level anyways,
It's
doesn't
okay.
I was
matter.
gonna say,
You
even though,
want this?
I know I do. I know. I'm sure I do.
I'm assuming it's the armor. But we
although
don't know what it is.
the bracer does look good on you, I was wondering, perhaps it could also serve well on Drekas, being that
No.
it would keep him alive and healing.
He keeps himself alive.
I'm okay. Let Artemis have this.
Are you sure? Because
I'm
you were brave to ask for the bracer and take a flamethrower to the face.
Yeah, and he lived.
Well, I'll give the item to whoever the group deems.
I'm just
I
playing
should
devil's advocate.
I feel like Artemis
Well,
should
you
have
have
it.
strategic and moral.
Yeah.
I mean,
Leaders.
frankly, this will help Artemis become less of a
I
ragdoll
agree.
as like the Cobalt incident.
It's true.
And
I was
I was
raining
hoping
down
to
fire
avoid a
on
fight
people
being
this
all
way.
This
our
way, yeah.
Yeah.
comrades seemed to be very injured, and unfortunately the fight had to happen. But Artemis definitely just needs it more than I need it. I'm in nice, lovely plate armor, and Artemis is not.
Fair enough. I just wanted to bring
I
it to
hold
the
up.
table.
I hold up the rinky-dink chain shirt.
Alright.
So, I mean, do you want to go loot the shit out of that dragon's horde?
I feel like we got a pretty sweet end of the deal out of this already. Do you want to invite what's left of the Monster Breakers?
Oh, absolutely.
We all rate it.
I don't think we're all going to be able to fit all of it anyway, man.
We got a new
need-
superior.
Also,
bag of
I
holding.
really,
Right, we
really,
already have.
really,
we already
really.
have what, 2 full bags of.
Yeah, we
holding?
dumped them into that, so now we have 2 empty just bags of holding.
I also really don't want to just murder a bunch of innocent Dragonborn who
I
are
don't-
just there serving Cabal.
They
Agreed.
probably have
Have to
some
roll.
sense that he's not here anymore.
I don't think we have to kill them.
If they,
But I mean, we gotta.
I swear, if they want to fight, I'll fucking fight them
I'll
right
fucking
now.
go.
Flag.
Maybe we should just do this tomorrow, man.
We're gonna
They
need
may
to
be-
anyway. I think
They
everyone
may clean it out by that
They
point.
may be gone by tomorrow.
We're gonna need every bit we can if we're
Well,
gonna
we-
continue on this quest.
How are we gonna get there?
So fly, man.
We could fly.
I don't think I can make rolls.
Can't fly.
Oh,
Can't fly.
Can't teleport
Isn't
there.
your spell still good for a day?
No, he lost
I lost
concentration.
concentration. on it.
While they're having their
I can only make 3 of
conversation,
us fly.
I want to go
For 10 minutes.
check out that sword and try and pick it up.
That ain't gonna work.
Okay, the sword is 3 times the size of you.
I know.
Even if you can
I know.
pick it up,
Yeah.
there's not much you can actually do with it.
Okay. I mean,
Which-
I'm not interested in what they're talking about.
Right. So you go over, you just check out the sword, and it's still like not quite grasped, but it's like at the edge of his hand that is outstretched from a fall. And you look at it and you try to pick it up, and it's like, you know how strong you are right now. Still can't really do anything with
Yeah,
this.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I don't care about.
is the sword-
I don't
is the
care.
sword
Yeah, I got my
magical
axe ready, and
anymore?
I don't care about looting gold. So.
Yeah.
Can I make an Arcana check on the sword to see if there's anything magical about it?
so you're done with the conversation, you go over?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I look at Solomon and I go, leave that to be a monument for the battle.
Fine.
Can we stand it up and jab it into the ground and put it together?
As I try and
You don't
pick
need
it
to-
up, I let it go because it's obviously too heavy. I go, that's a fun idea.
It's not a terrible idea. It's a 12.
I mean, it seems magical in that it was, a Titan's weapon,
Cool.
but it doesn't seem wieldable.
What would you classify it as?
A Titan sword.
Huge,
The Titan sword.
large, medium,
Titan.
In
tiny?
terms of weapon,
Yeah.
Titanius.
gargantuan.
Oh, okay.
Probably a sword big enough for a Titan.
Yeah. The sword itself is about 20, 25 feet long.
I think that's surprised it's large. 16 to 32.
No, but that's a person. In terms of weapons, this is 3 or 4 classes higher.
I'm only asking because I just want to flavor text, animate object, and just stab it into the Titan.
Don't deface his body.
Absolutely will.
How animate item?
Animate
Object.
objects. It's a level
Objects.
5 spell. Because I can go up to huge, which is why I'm asking.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
Cool.
That's fine.
I just want to expend level 5 spell slot for flavor. I don't
Okay.
care.
So you guys see as Solomon is trying to pick this thing up, and he's like, nope.
Hold on.
It's
And
like
then-
it's like the Avengers trying to lift Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he budges it a little bit, and you're like,
Oh
no,
shit.
no. Don't worry. But then Kitteus walks over as you're just at the end of your grabbing it. You're like, it just starts to move, and you're like, and then it just goes out of your hand and stabs into the Titan straight down. And just standing tall is the stone sword of the Titan inside the chest of the fallen Titan. And this is right at the base of the mountain, so this is like a monument to his.
If anyone wants to commission someone to scribe names on there, they can go ahead and do it now.
Did I grab the names from Millstone?
Yeah, he left you a note or something. Yeah.
And the Shields of Justice as well, did they or no?
They did not. They're kind of on their own. They're you know that they will probably commemorate it in their own way, but they don't. They're just their own thing. So.
Gotcha.
Leave Concord ships.
They extend their gratitude to you guys immensely, and then.
How far out is the captain's ship?
We're not.
Said the pirate.
Listen, last time we tried to break into something, it didn't go well.
No. I just want to be waiting for him on the docks when he gets there. Just be like, Titan's done. You can go home.
Well, he actually sent a message to.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
I want a
shit.
message.
Which is what I was just about to say. You get a message back in your head saying,
Bullshit.
I don't know how you did it. I don't know why you did it. But thank you. And whenever you guys want to come home, it's yours.
Yes.
Setting my traps up now.
Do we just get the castle back?
We don't know that yet though.
Oh, shit.
Maybe.
Where do you guys want to go from here?
I was gonna actually.
I will inform the group of Eidolon's message.
Is there a carriage we can get, or a wagon with a horse from any of the armies?
It doesn't appear they arrived by horse.
Gotcha.
We could try to get back to Castle Rosk and see if anything's left in the stables, but that's about it.
The stables were gone.
Oh, destroyed?
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind that part.
Yeah.
We have one horse.
Narrowing down.
Where is he?
He's just
Sitting
chilling
in the
right
back. Just smirking like an asshole.
like an Smirking like an asshole.
He was just standing there like this.
You don't do the face.
Wow, what a fight!
You don't do the face right.
Yeah.
The narrowing down.
true.
I love Narendam.
You're the only one.
I think we
Well,
need
then
to
Pete Narendam
find a
said
place
it.
to rest.
When you say that, I just go, "Here's good," and I just lay down.
He's got the right
Not a
idea.
bad
And you
idea.
and you land right on top of a fallen corpse.
Oh no.
Here's not good, Shaggy.
This isn't good.
Shaggy,
This
this
is not good,
This
man.
is a
So
battlefield.
uncomfortable. There's like
Let's go a little
knee
bit
in
that
my
way.
back.
Oh, that's his elbow.
Last time we were here, there was like
both.
woods and like a stream, like a bit further out from the mountain, right?
A stream? No.
No? Oh, okay. I thought that
Is,
was. Oh, no, that was Greyhawk.
Are a lot of the bodies buried, or are they just floating
A
around?
lot of the bodies have been taken away. Actually, all of the bodies have been taken away. I was just exaggerating. With
Oh,
that.
okay. 'Cause
I mean,
gonna
it would
say-
just
I
be
just-
fucked up to rest on a dead graveyard, basically.
I was gonna get that because I like if my character-wise, if there were bodies as a religious man, you gotta be fucking buried.
A lot of the, all of the bodies were taken away by their
Okay.
respective groups, and a lot of the ashes were put into like vials or
Urns.
makeshift urns for the
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
In the meantime, they weren't expecting to fight a dragon. Also,
Yes. Sorry.
Nobody was.
I mean, so
Well, I mean, Monster Breaker's kind of what it
And
was.
the dragon corpse is gone, right? Because it turns into the heart.
correct.
I get on Ildray. I get on Ildray and I immediately take off without saying a word.
What?
Okay.
And I
All
fly,
right, bye, Artemis.
I fly towards Shim's cave.
It's gonna take you a while, but
Well, Artemis quit the Crusaders, I assume.
Sending, where the hell are you going?
Shim, he destroyed the mountain. What happened to her?
I take out the rock. Artemis, where are you going?
Shim!
that only works for the first 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Right.
Right at the edge of it, she says "shim," and then it trails off.
All she said was shim.
She said a lot more, but you're trying to be cool about it.
Got him.
But to you, in my head, I
Yeah.
say, I have to go check on Shim, and I'm the person who can get there the quickest.
It's not technically wrong.
All right. Let's hobble over to the woods and make camp so we're not disgracing the dead who fought here.
Let's take a breather, but
That sounds good.
that's definitely not going to be the last one. We don't know when another one's going to show up.
That's true.
So,
Rest
Who
while we
knows?
can because the fight still rages.
who knows what that dragon horde's got in it, but anything is good at this point to help us.
I don't like leaving Artemis alone to go get shim.
Ah, shit. She would have turned around and flew back anyway for one of the coins. One of the luck coins as a
You
favor.
don't know I have them.
You pulled them out in front of me the other day. You said,
Yeah.
hey, what are these?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
did.
that's right. To
Artemis
Nada.
will be okay on her own. She has the
It's
brace
okay, you
after
just
all.
see me flying back. I didn't leave that long ago.
Oh, there she is. She's back already. Look at that.
I knew she needed to come back.
See,
man.
she's
Shaggy,
coward.
What?
give me a coin.
Why?
So I can leave something for Shim if she's okay.
There. It's a special coin.
You can't just Indian give someone back the coin they gave you.
Well, shit.
This is messed up, man.
Yeah,
Just returning the gift.
Alright, well,
I mean, she's always happy with just any gold.
I'm broke as fuck.
Take a bag of holding.
I have a bag of holding. It has no gold.
So
How much gold do you need?
Give me, I don't know, give me
I
300 gold.
It's just a rough count, but there you go.
Are you guys going to be camping in those woods over there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Okay, I'll come find you when I find out if she's okay.
All right, hurry back.
All right.
We gotta be on the move.
I'll fly off.
fly safe, man, woman.
Thanks, Shaggy, man.
Oh, watch out for the. That'll keep her going for a while.
Typical Roland.
Alright, so you guys make camp in the, and it is like mid-afternoon
Yeah,
at this point.
just need to.
But you just find a
nap.
place to just
Relax for a
relax.
minute.
And you go into the woods nearby, and you guys set up.
I want to pray. Like, I know I'm not supposed to do that, but
Pray?
yeah.
Bye.
That's cray.
Not for real.
So we're
That's
taking,
a
taking,
no-no.
taking a short rest then, huh?
Okay. Make your religion check.
That I actually would like to do. I know I'm not supposed to, but I feel after this needs to happen.
I'll take back 2 level 3 spell slots.
God damn it.
Rest.
Oh shit, determined.
God damn it!
Did you crit miss on a
No, I rolled a 2 regular and then a 3 with the inspiration.
Oh, you improved.
So that's a 11.
Your prayers seem to go unanswered.
Yeah, it's all right.
Do I see him praying?
Yes.
I would then do the same thing.
Make a religion.
Stop praying.
Crit.
Hey, Sue,
I-
man.
No, I'm not. I don't pray to soon.
You know, actually, yeah, I'm feeling pretty well. I
Eldath,
feel like
man.
Hey, Elder.
if everyone else is doing it, it feels like it's the right time.
Go for it.
15.
Fuck
Okay.
you.
Go ahead.
I want to see if Niku's proud of my dragon slime. 15.
Yo, fuck both of you.
Okay.
I'm just chilling.
Playing with your cards.
So,
Playing with the cats.
Hell yeah.
what are you saying? How are you praying?
I'm actually just saying, Eldath, just take any of these souls and make sure that they be repurposed well in their next lives.
And there's no verbal response, but you get just kind of like a vision in your head of like the cycle of life and how, yeah, like the ashes that were left behind will just sow the fields and, you know, they'll go into the ground and become part of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just kind of part of the like life cycle.
Yeah. Good.
You. What do you say when you pray?
I hate to say it, but
Holy shit, you could you see me kill a dragon?
I hate to say it, but I think your warrior spirit has been rubbing off on me. I hope you're proud, but I followed in your footsteps as the boss slayer, and hopefully you saw what I did.
So with Niku's not a prime god. Niku's not like a main tier god. He kind of does his own thing, and it's kind of okay for him. Not okay, but like he talks to people, you know.
Like casually. Like,
The 3 followers he has, he kind of talks to.
Wait, who are the other 2?
probably Thunder.
Exactly.
Thunder and Mr. Mustache.
Mr. Mustache is very religious.
So you hear. Yeah, I mean, wait. Who the fuck is this?
Ruland,
What?
like one of your 3 followers. We just went over
Oh.
Wait, who? And then, like, as you're closing your eyes and you're praying, and you see the form of Niku appear in your brain, or in your vision, rather. And he just goes, and he's, like, looking at you up and down.
this. Oh, I'm a drow. Remember?
No, I know, but that was, like, always a joke. But, so
Well,
you're,
dreams come true sometimes.
that's, okay.
If you believe, I've heard. Like in you.
Yup. That seems like it's not a thing that's supposed to happen. Did you make a pact with like a demon or something like that, or are you just tanning really often?
No.
Or are you just
I tried that.
Okay.
It didn't work.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I had a friend named Karasek a long time ago. If
Oh,
you're
I
gonna,
remember him.
yeah, if you're gonna like be this, you should stay out of the sun like all the time.
Is that why I'm smoking?
It's not a good time when if you become full. That.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But no packs. Just stab the dragon heart.
Huh.
I hold up whisper.
And he goes, "That's just like the one Karasek had.
Is it?
It's and you know, he always said he heard whispers. That's interesting.
I don't hear any yet. Do you count?
What?
Do you count as whispers? In my... Stop! Stop! Freaking me out. Is I ask him, does his soul feel like he's within it?
He goes, what?
What?
Yeah, what? Hold on. I'm talking with someone. I know. Okay, Jesus.
Who?
Fuck, God. Sorry. Anyway, what did you say?
Who is that?
Don't worry about it. What was that?
Is his soul feel like he's within?
Oh no, he's like the king of the Shadowfell.
What? How do I meet him?
I don't know if you can meet him. He's like not a real being. He's like the.
He is the Shadowfell?
I don't know how it really works down there. I'm not the god of that thing.
Don't you?
So he's kind of like the god of that thing, I guess. I don't know how that works.
Don't you hang out with him?
No,
you
he
guys
doesn't.
have this weeknight thing you do weekly where you play
We
magic
used
characters
to.
or something.
We used to, but then for some reason we stopped, and then then you guys came around, and it was this whole thing.
Weird.
Homes and humans.
Yeah. Sad.
It's The Sims. They play The Sims.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, it's a vicious cycle.
No, I
And then
haven't
in The
actually.
Sims, they play D&D.
I actually haven't talked to them or talked to him in a long time. None of my old friends I've talked to in a long time. Actually, it's kind of being a god is kind of hit and miss sometimes.
Where's your wolf?
Oh, he's around. Don't shit on the carpet, Ashes. Fucking. Oh, I gotta go.
Oh, I
So,
understand.
like,
I'm not there.
Busy God stuff. Got it.
oh,
Totally.
yeah, no, there's a wolf, dire wolf shitting on my rug. It's
I
gonna
was trying to
it's
cover
gonna leave a
kids.
mark, and there's like nothing that can get that out, and it's like
Nothing.
I've tried everything. We've moved 3 times because it's just
Oh
like
God.
what. Anyway, I gotta go, and he just cuts off
Nice
immediately.
talking to you.
And then you open your eyes and you notice that these two are not as happy with their responses and their prayers, but
Oh, I'm content with mine.
okay, fine. Then
Because I'm still learning.
understanding, yeah.
I'm still learning the whole thing. So I'm like,
Drekas
I got a
is
vision.
not
That's good
as
enough.
Drekas is not happy at all.
Yeah.
You two, anything?
Well, like to me, I'm going to chalk it up to she's busy. I'm not supposed to talk. I understand. Like I'm not angry. Out of character myself, angry for garbage rolls. Character, not angry at all.
Yep. Anything?
I guess I'd probably meditate or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because after the battle, just be quiet, reflect.
What are you reflecting on?
I mean, whenever I meditate, I always just like recite the stories from the source and stuff like that. So I guess I would just start trying to think if there's any stories of source members of the source that were fighting in Titan, so I can almost compare myself to them then.
Okay. You think back and you know every one of them by heart.
Yeah.
The oldest book that you could remember ever reading or being read to you, there was a mention of a Titan. Not necessarily that they may have fought one, but they maybe had interactions with them. It's kind of unclear. It was one of those things where it was probably like told by this person to this person to this person to this person and then written down. So it's hard to say exactly what happened, but you remember some semblance, but nothing really clear.
Okay.
Anybody else want to do anything? Or
Stressed up for me.
Yeah, I'm just going to rest.
you guys just chill up?
What are the monster burgers do?
They left their own direction.
Yeah, bye.
You arrive eventually at the cave of the Laughing Lady.
Does it seem disturbed?
No. Other than a few wayward rocks in the way, but nothing too big or too disturbed.
So I land and I immediately walk up and I take the 300 gold out and I leave it on the collection plate by the door, and I call out specifically to Shim.
I've gotten 4 notifications that my previous school is closed.
Jesus Christ.
It's really close.
I don't fucking go there, and I don't need 3 messages.
Oh, but you do.
Lock them up, time to
I
block
know
them
you're
up.
happy about this,
But you're ecstatic.
All right, so
No, it's supposed to start at 4 a.m. now.
after a couple seconds, you start to feel a familiar rumbling in the ground, and out pops the Naga, the green and gold Naga that is Shim, and she pops out, she stares right at you, and she gets really close,
I bow my head.
and she says, "Oh, you're back. Is there a problem?"
Just back to check on you. The Titan main laid waste to most of the mountain. I know your cave was at the foot of it.
I've noticed. It's unfortunate, but as long as the cave is intact, I am still its guardian.
Fair enough. I'm glad to see so. And I'll motion towards the gold and I say, please take this as tribute.
You don't look so good.
I don't.
You've been in the fight?
Slightly, yes. I like shake it off. I've got like a couple of scrapes and bruises, but I'm still standing. I'm okay. We
And the rest of them?
my allies are all standing. There are
When
several.
you show up alone, it's concerning.
I raced over here as fast as I could. I wanted to make sure that the cave was still secure. I know. Last time we were here, you told me about something very treasured inside this cave. I wanted to make sure it was still safe should something happen to you.
Indeed. Well, it is safe, and I am safe. Thank you for your concern. And best of luck in your future travels.
Thank you. And I turn.
And as you turn, you see that the collection plate has been emptied, and there's a single golden coin sitting on it.
Oh, okay. I'll grab that.
She says, "Use it wisely." She
Thank you.
slithers back down the cave.
Hold on to that.
Your boy.
Your boy shit.
And I'll get back on Ildre and fly back.
Okay. So, you guys all meet up again after, I assume, a long rest. Does anybody want to do anything or no?
Sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, does that?
After.
Oh,
Sleep
do I get
twice.
back? Am I still able to take a long rest if
Yeah.
I would want?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to. I'm going to read the book.
Got it. Okay. So it's kind of up to you guys what you want to do next. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, and you guys are going to tell me what's going to happen next.
Cool.
That sounded like a cough to let everybody know we were recording.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
What? It's not like my butt was leaking.
That's what.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's what the Titans sound like when he died. Okay.
That's not what you do.
What?
Okay. Alright, so you guys have all gathered up in the forest. You managed to find them. They're the only campfire burning.
Hi.
It's not hard to find, and you group up, go to sleep for the night. Those of you that are just told level up, you level up because you've gained a shit ton of experience, I believe is the exact number.
Flagged.
Yep. That wasn't long. That was less than a minute. Yeah.
And it wasn't
40
even.
seconds.
And it wasn't even my fault.
Huh?
Do I level up?
This
You
time.
don't.
Solomon the Titan Slayer doesn't level up.
Nope. Does not.
Dude, you were like a fresh level 15.
Yeah.
He's level 15?
I'm-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
that's
fuck?
why,
Yeah.
that's why I'm breaking chunks.
That's why I said last week I should
I
just
said
kill
I
myself and
literally
get
just
new
hit
characters
16,
to
so I
be
knew I
level
was not
15.
level
No,
up.
I'd make you
Yeah.
12 just to spite you.
You
I just-
son of a bitch!
I
I'm
just
gonna be
can't wait
10
till
then.
once I hit
Good.
17, all my heals
Should've killed me.
automatically
Well, no,
do
'cause Thunder's what,
max.
level
I don't have to
13?
roll.
I'll kill him too.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll come back as Mr. Mustache.
Pretty sick.
Oh, game changer.
Oh, man.
Speaking of which, just
Okay.
kidding. What do you guys want to do when you wake up in the morning?
Um,
You take off your point of exhaustion after you rest.
Like I said, I have told all of you that the castle is ours again.
You sleep for a long time.
As you should.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like,
meditate, I guess, for a long time.
No, you sleep.
I sleep.
and
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna
this time you sleep.
as a medicine guy, I'm gonna periodically check on him while he's
Yeah.
sleeping to make sure everything's
It's
going
good.
okay.
Just
He's
You're asleep.
he's just
Excuse me.
drooling
Yeah,
asleep.
spaghetti.
Don't fucking throw up.
That was a burp. It wasn't throw up.
Except this really weird thing happens when he's
Look
asleep.
out.
He snores very lightly, but when he snores, it's the devil will come back to
I feel like if you said that backwards, it would mean something.
Devil worship. Devil lives. There it is, clear as day.
Day is ours.
Good old
So I'm gonna spend
That's it.
good old
Well,
Nikki?
you
End
started
of
talking.
sentence.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm
you
sorry.
started talking. I didn't.
That never stopped you before.
Yeah. Well, this. I'm trying to not be that big of a douche now.
Anyway, go ahead.
Go.
That's fine. Yeah, go.
I was just gonna say I didn't sleep. I read.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So you do take a point of exhaustion.
I chugged my Red Bull.
So it is
No.
latent exhaustion for now. Okay. So what do you guys want to do? This is your time. I'm not doing anything. So
I'm gonna spend like the morning when we're getting up and like getting ready. I'm gonna attune to this here last breath.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Hell
don't-
yeah.
I'm gonna.
No, you just keep on. I'm just going to
Oh.
check the recharge.
I was
for
like,
my
well, it
gauntlet.
involves you. I was actually gonna go over to Kitteus.
roll the recharge also
And
for
as-
you, Burwell.
For me
Kitteus,
too, right?
are you still interested in exploring the
Full.
dragon's lair?
Hells yeah.
I feel like since we,
I'll come aid.
yeah,
So-
anyone that would like
I don't-
to.
Like
That does not
to
recharge.
because I know like stealing and all that is not my thing. I don't feel this is stealing because we defeated the dragon,
This is
so
not
therefore we
stealing.
should be able to get. In my mind, this is how this is working.
The dragon stole it from other people. Well, not really.
No,
Whatever.
we should be able to get.
That's Artemis.
You know, I don't want to say plunder, but you know.
Well,
Sure.
Honestly, we should give. We should plunder. I guess. Sure, that's a good word.
That's a horrible
I
word.
really don't want to kill the dragonborn.
I don't either.
I don't
No.
want to. We'll see
We
what
don't
happens
have
when we
to.
get there.
But
we'll
I mean,
decide, we'll take it by ear. We'll see what happens.
Zarud and Dinarquez? The Rosks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
we should.
They had a lot of their shit stolen, so we should give
definitely
some of
bring some gold for them.
Yeah.
If not for us, but for the people that fought as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not
That's
wanting to
been,
be sappy, but
I spent my morning sharpening and cleaning my axes after the fight.
Okay.
Who knows where we'll find the monster
So
raiders.
can anybody conjure a dump truck that we could put this gold in, or?
Conjure dump truck.
Conjure
Eighth level
dump
spell.
actually,
Also conjure bridge to get it
Crap.
up somewhere.
we're nowhere near Tabor, right?
No. Other side of the world.
Not
literally.
a chance.
Are there any shops that would sell more bags of holding?
There are no shops on this island.
Yep.
Nice. I'll
And the
make a
only
bag
shop-
of holding with
the
there
only
you go.
shop-
And a stick.
Yeah.
The only shop has probably been looted.
You make a
at
bindle
the
and you're like,
castle.
it's a bindle of holding. Fuck you. It'll hold 10 pieces of gold.
Quick, use your inspiration.
Yeah.
Use your inspiration die for create bag of hold.
We'll go back to the Rosks. We'll
Well,
empty
they
out. The
We'll go
current,
back, yeah.
We'll empty out the current supreme bag of holding.
Give them your 60k.
Greater.
Give them their how much?
60.
They have 60.
We have 60 in the bag.
Damn.
Who are we?
No, you spent a lot
Oh
of
no,
it
we
at
got like
Taverns.
55.
We still
No,
have
we
at least.
spent a lot.
I think no, but
48, 49.
no, we have more. No, we
No,
didn't.
They
we
have
didn't
all,
go
you have
under
over 50 because you
Yeah,
still
we're
have
still
enough
in
for
the
the cape if
50s.
you wanted it.
I think it was like
Alright.
58,000.
Yeah, we can give that to the Rosks and then go to the Dragon's
Well,
Lair and fill back
If
up.
we give it to the Rosks and then we go to the Dragon's Lair and the Dragon's Lair's been cleaned out, we're all
Yes,
going to be
I
pretty
prefer
pissed.
to just keep
Yeah.
Wait,
what we
but
have and not be greedy.
don't the Rusks have one of our bags of holding right
They
now?
have mine.
Yeah.
With full of?
What?
I'm sorry.
Whatever we
Body
took
count.
off those
They're
assholes.
No, we
I
did.
have an empty one. Told them
Oh,
to fill
nobody.
it.
No, I filled it with the stuff from the cart that the
Those two
people were
cowards
stealing.
that were
right.
away.
Yeah.
I told them to keep it on them at all times.
Yeah.
And they've probably filled it up with whatever else they still have in there, but who's to say?
All the kids. And
So we have 2 bags of holding.
There were
on
none
Where
of
is
those.
your son
There were
anyway?
none of those.
there's none of
He is at Castle Stargate with my lovely koala.
Oh, our new home. Or, well, our old home. That's our new
Our
home.
old new home.
I got to retrofit a crib
Well,
into my
you've never
room.
had it as your home, so
Our
Yeah,
rehome.
Using our as a general word.
Right.
Not mine.
General
I don't,
word.
Oh,
Yeah!
I don't have
I
a
save
home.
time now. Yeah, save time now.
Don't remind me that I'm homeless. God.
So,
You're not Tim.
where to first then?
That is the question.
Dragon's Horde?
I don't know how much extra are we going to be able to carry.
I have a full bag of holding.
Your bag
Empty?
of holding is full?
It's empty.
Oh, okay. So, an empty bag of holding's what, like 22,000 gold?
Whatever nice items are in there. We could probably get more for the items if we want to sell them if we don't want to use them. Or
Alright.
we can use the leftovers.
That's true. Tabor will love the shit out of us if we bring him some
Exactly.
supply.
His supplies are a little low at the moment.
All right.
So, can you
We're-
get us to the Dragon's Den?
This time I can turn us into the wisps.
Hey!
Hey.
Clouds.
Cloud form! And that lasts for what, 24
You want
hours?
to be a cloud, baby?
Concentration?
For some reason, I don't think it's concentrated.
So you're gonna go from giant to cloud. How'd that feel, by the way?
All over the place.
It's a ride, man.
It's an old Greyhawk
So,
siege tactic we
roughly in an empty bag of holding, you can carry 25,000 gold.
There you go.
And with superior, it's 50,000?
Yeah.
Or greater, you mean?
Greater, yeah. So technically, you couldn't have all of that gold in your one greater, but so
6,000 shovel.
not quite. You don't want the universe to implode by doing that. So,
So he has 50,000 in his, you have 6,000 in yours
Sure.
or something
Yeah.
like that?
yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And whatever magical items, I don't know what the capacity is for those, but we'll find out.
Well, it's just based on weight.
Yeah.
Weight or size, depending on which is in play. For gold, it's just the weight because
Right.
it's not going to exceed the size. But for some items, I guess maybe it could exceed the size.
Cool. So we wisp on over to the Dragon's Den.
We also do need to. I mean, I know this is kind of more of like a Artemis's type thing, but
You
like
want to read the book?
no.
It's not concentration.
yes,
it's 8
but-
hours.
Yes, but we also have the problem of the cat's eye to deal with.
Yeah.
If we've got a minute to spare, like after we get back to the castle,
Just say hi to the cat's eye.
not say hi,
Yeah,
Don't
with
say
your,
hi
with
at
your
all.
dagger.
say bye
With your dagger.
forever.
Are we equipped for that?
We're
I mean, I
about
love
as
a good stabbing, but
we're about as equipped as we're gonna get, and if we're gonna be dealing with Titans and with whatever else is being thrown our way from Greyhawk, I don't want a third enemy sneaking around in the shadows, ready to stab us in the back.
That's true. It's a fair point. So items first, then
Items first.
cat's
Make Tabber the richest man in all of Lorem,
He already is. Let's be
Pretty
honest.
close.
and then figure out how we're going to deal with the cat's eye situation, perhaps.
I actually like that plan a lot.
Wait, hold on. Just so I'm clear, how are you planning to make Tabber more rich?
By selling
We're
him a
gonna
lot
give
of
him all
items that
items.
he can sell.
Possibly.
Okay, so he's going to be very poor first and then very
Right,
rich.
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well,
It's
he
a
has no
future-
I was like, you're going to give him gold? Okay.
It's
okay.
a future
He'll still love
investment.
us.
Yes. Yes.
Either way, he'll love us.
We should give him one item.
Or maybe we can
As
give
a
it in
present.
and get the flying cape. I don't understand.
We should give him one item as a present.
for
Yes.
5% more discount.
No,
No,
just
just
give
as a
him one
present.
item. That's it. Like as a thank you for everything he's ever
It's
done
true.
for us.
And then traded everything else and get that flying
It's
cape.
not that nice.
We should
but
do that
I'm feeling
last,
generous.
so this way we don't give him like, hey,
He's a salesman,
thank you for
so-
everything. Now buy
appreciate
these
his
from
time.
us.
All right, so let's go see what we got first.
Yeah, we have to. Let's hope things are there because we could get there.
How are you getting
true.
there?
Wisp time.
Cloud form.
So, y'all become clouds.
Yeah.
I don't know
just
how
watch
to
out for
cloud.
So, y'all
Claw.
are clouds.
Caw.
I don't know why I feel a need to say y'all when I say
I
that.
started saying
Yeah,
it.
it's fine.
We're from New York, but you know,
Y'all's
do what you
good
do.
word.
Y'all is a correct,
Y'all are
whatever
from New
that
York.
thing is.
Conjunction?
Yes.
What's your function?
Conjunction, junction.
My name's
doing
Bill.
drugs?
What? Okay, what was the last part?
Huh?
Did you say something
Are
about
we
drugs?
doing math?
That's not the song.
do math.
I like
meth. I can't do meth either.
I like the good old Family Guy version. of that
I
song.
mean,
I mean, you can.
cannot.
You shouldn't.
I cannot. Anyway,
I do math.
Okay.
All right, so we're
Math,
flying.
math.
you're flying, and you're flying through the air.
You're
and
fast as fuck.
It's funny because even though the battle was yesterday, there's still a plume of like black smoke that's coming off of the battlefield, just from the charred remains, and it's just it was a rough battle.
It was
It's-
legit.
Yeah, it was. That's one for the history books. Like,
Too legit to quit, they'll say.
Not
they might,
everyone can.
but not you right now because you're a cloud.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So.
But also,
All you say
Not-
is
also not everyone can say they took a full fire blast from a ancient red dragon.
A triple ancient red.
A triple ancient red
Yeah.
dragon did not die.
It's true. 31 d6s.
Yeah.
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 117 damage.
Yeah. Nope.
133 health.
Eat a dick.
Oh, you go.
The only one that could. Yeah.
Do you ever think of like the max damage that could do?
31d6, 186 damage.
Yeah. That's
That
fucking
was
crazy.
a
So
free.
that was a above average
kill me.
fire blast. Yeah.
Actually,
You rolled.
It
You
might
rolled
not
some
knock me
really.
down,
You
depending
rolled a
on
lot of hot
I
stuff.
would survive with
I
negative
rolled
2
on
HP.
my.
I know.
I
I'm not
94
complaining.
HP.
I'm saying it makes sense.
I would
It's a
just
triple
survive.
ancient red dragon.
I would go down, but I would just survive.
oh yeah.
So it takes you a couple hours. It's much faster this way because you can go way fucking faster
Hell
as clouds. You arrive to the island of Kavalth, although I guess it needs a new name now.
I'm the Clashing
The
Crusaders.
former island of Kavalth. You fly into the cave, or you
I just
forming,
just walk.
forming outside of the cave?
We'll form outside.
Form a bucket of water.
I'm gonna form outside the cave.
You are a bucket of water for the next 2 hours. You can use him as a bucket of holding for a little while. You just shove things in his ass.
Oh my god.
There you go.
That's just straight
That's his
rude.
ass? That's the whole thing?
All you hear is.
What else would it be?
I'm gonna form outside.
That's
so I
a
walk
great
in.
question.
Full
Alright, so
Y'all-
you guys
Y'all
form
can
up
follow suit.
Form
if you
up
want.
outside, yeah.
Yeah.
and walk down the mouth of the cave.
Am I really in a bucket
Which-
of water?
How would that work? Anyway,
It's your world.
That's true.
it is my world. You all are just living in it. I felt
It's
like
true.
I felt like
Literally.
saying y'all again.
Literally.
Anyway,
Y'all's a good word.
Anyway.
I'm gonna do that all the time now,
Go for it.
Nerd.
So
I could totally
you guys
take
all, I just fucked it up right there. I could have said y'all right there. Y'all walk down the mouth of the cave.
Oh my god.
That's not.
What?
Fuck you.
Flex.
It is still very hot, and there is a lot of smoke still. It seems like his lair has persisted even past Kavalth himself. As you get further into the cave, just kind of entering the room, you guys are now seeing this for the first time, Solomon and Shaggy, because you
Yep.
didn't come
We
down
didn't
here
come in
last
here
time.
last time.
The room itself is immense, and it like from the outside, it looks big, but when you get inside, it somehow looks bigger. It's weird. It's like the room is just
Oh,
covered.
Undetectable extension charm.
Maybe. But no. The back wall and the sides of this room are just covered in gold, platinum,
Oh, thank God that.
whatever else, items, whatever you can imagine. Everything this dragon has accumulated over essentially 3 lifetimes. 3 ages, I should say. Some of it, those of you that were here before, it does appear that some is not there anymore.
I mean,
There's a
Are
lot
the
left.
Dragonborn here?
No.
oh,
They
They
took
took
the
as much as they could and
and
ran.
got the hell out.
I don't blame him.
Well, I'm sorry. I should say they're not here. They're just not alive.
Oh.
Oh,
As you explore a little bit further, you see that there is a couple piles of dead red dragonborn
Somebody's been through here.
on the sides.
probably the dragon knights. That's gonna be my.
I wish to go see if any of them are alive
I'm-
still.
Okay, make a medicine check.
I'm going to assume anyone who fled Castle Ross
You
gets
go to
decided
the
to
other
make a quick
pile
payday.
just to check.
8. Okay. I poke him.
Slightly
My
more
dagger.
than-
That's my
Okay.
theory.
With your dagger? Okay.
I look at them and be like, guys.
that's actually a lot more than
Oh,
8.
you know what? Yeah, I'm
15.
gonna. Can I also make a medicine check to see if they're alive?
Yes,
As the holy man.
Anyone who fled from Masters of the Hunt
Yeah, they're dead.
probably
18.
came through here for a quick payday.
They're dead.
Okay, they're dead.
What's-
I
what
think
are they-
they've been dead for about a day. A little less than a day.
I don't care how, or that they're dead. Well, I do care that they're dead, but how did they die? Like, if I'm looking at them, was it slashing?
Various forms of weaponry,
Okay.
probably. Maybe a spell or two thrown in there, but in general.
As soon as Kavalf left the lair, whoever was still on the island came and took what they wanted.
Well, let's rummage our way through and see what we can find.
Let's do it.
Can we have
I
a?
want to sit in his chair.
There's no chair, it's just on
His
a pedestal.
bed.
Okay. So you
I
walk
look at-
over, the pedestal is about 15 feet high, so you're like, you can't quite reach the top.
I jump.
Okay, you
You
jump
can
up,
just throw a whisper.
you
This is
pull
important.
yourself up
Yeah.
and you crawl, and you get to the top of the pedestal.
Very cockingly.
I'm trying to raise my hand, but the
very-
seat's
Sure.
low.
I'm just gonna lay down and make like a snow angel on it.
So
Guys.
in the ash, you just kind
Yes.
of rub your body and you just kind of...
I want to talk to the group for a second.
Okay, yeah. And he just lays and makes an ash angel on the pedestal.
Yeah.
The rest of you kind of are gathered up, and you watch Roland struggling to climb onto it, but eventually getting onto it. Good.
Oh boy.
So who has? I go to the group. Who has empty bags of holding?
Hi.
We only have one.
He has a full superior bag of
Greater.
holding, greater, and I have a bag of holding back at the Ross.
That's a fantastic idea. Why don't you just dump all that gold and then fill it up with platinum?
That was literally gonna be what I said, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
You say that? I feel like you should say that in character.
yeah, literally.
Okay.
I didn't mean to steal your thunder. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. It's all right.
Thunder! Where did he come
Thunder's
from?
not here.
Oh, shit.
Lightning in the thunder?
So does the out of character? Does the platinum weigh more than the gold does?
No, just about the same.
Oh, so we could have 25,000 platinum, which platinum
It's
is
10
what,
times more
everywhere.
than the gold.
So is that 250,000 gold?
Yes.
if there is that
That's
much
the
platinum.
conversion rate.
Is there that much
That's
platinum
all I'm
there?
saying.
Well, it wouldn't. It would be 25,000 pieces of platinum.
Yeah. Is there that much platinum in this cave?
Let's see.
Is that still no matter how
I
much
mean,
you-
who wants to try and count it?
Well, I'm
Roland,
actually just
he's
gonna
the
look.
treasurer.
I want to look around for.
I'll just
Yeah, I want to look
Chalices.
for. I want to look for. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for stuff.
Everyone make an investigation check. Tell me what you're looking for.
I'm just looking for items.
give me one
Just
sec.
looking for items.
I need you to be more specific.
magic items.
I need you to be way more specific.
Oh, boy.
fucking ass.
my gun.
Okay.
The platinum, and another dagger.
Okay.
Those
Okay.
are my 3 things.
Yep.
Ooh, no. It's minus the dagger. I got 2 nice daggers. I got 2 friends. Like roguish armor. Or armor like that. No.
Oh, I should have saved.
Oh my god, you fucking... It's worse!
What's your investigation?
Alright, it's 23.
That's worse.
Well,
I...
you can't roll less
Yeah,
than
because I'm trained in it.
Oh,
or something.
gotcha.
So, we'll go in order.
Yeah,
Is that-
I made
okay,
my roll,
it's
so I'm
easier.
just waiting.
Okay, so Roland, first of all, you're looking for your gun. You know exactly kind of where he put it because you were right here. So you kind of go behind his. As you're standing on the pedestal, you look over. You see that it's right on top of the horde.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's It's not tough to find. The platinum is kind of scattered about, so it's. I mean,
time consuming.
It's gonna take probably most of the day for all of you guys to like sort through and grab platinum and whatever, figure out what's in here. What was the third thing you wanted to find?
A new set of like
Armor?
defensive armor because I'm a little shaken up from being crushed.
Okay.
Repeatedly.
Let's see what I have in here.
If not, then a dagger. If not.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I didn't need to show you this because of what the...
Uh-oh, someone's getting cold.
Just a wee bit nipply.
I could rub your nipples to make it warm.
So, you don't find armor, but what you do find is a nice ring. As you're looking for armor, you find like
Rings Mickey or
yeah, you find a couple sets of armor that don't seem quite right, or like this one is nice but it's chain, and you're like, I can't really figure that one out. This one is like it's just robes, it's not really good. But you do manage to come across this ring, and it does appear to be nice.
put it on.
Okay, you have to attune to it to understand what it does, or let somebody cast Identify.
Hi.
So, well,
I'll wait till you go.
Yeah.
what are you looking for?
Or what are you giving you? A list of 3 things? I'm only asking
Just
prestigious.
whatever, yeah.
things.
Right,
That's fine. Unless you're looking for one specific thing that'll
Yeah.
focus your search. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking for like something. Maybe. Just items that we can use to.
I need you to be
I know.
specific.
I'm trying to think.
What does Kitteus need that he's lacking? Like what attribute or something that he wants to accomplish, or something he just wants? Like, what does Kitteus want?
It's fucking Christmas right now. What do you wish for?
Actually, Christmas.
Everyone else have this prepared of what you want.
I'm ready.
Items that can
I'm
help
good.
with tracking specific creatures or people, or
So like spell components
And a
wise?
bowl.
items
Spaghetti.
that are.
Oh wait, Tom has that on.
Okay.
Or just like mage specific items, I guess. Like,
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I had 28 total.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna roll now.
So,
Yeah, I say I rolled it before we decided to go
so
over.
first thing you're looking for is something to do with like tracking or some sort of thing to try to find things, right? What
You know
was the
what
total?
I'm-
I'm sorry.
28.
28. Okay. What did you say?
You know why I'm looking for that.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Backstory.
Oh. Okay. Yes. Gotcha. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
There
So
we
you
go.
do find, you're looking through and you recognize some runes, and you're trying to like figure out, okay, this can mean this, it could probably mean this. Something to do with tracking. You find an amulet, and on the back it does have a couple of runes that indicate something to do with tracking or something to do with scrying. Unless you do it in.
I identified it immediately.
Okay. Then you find this.
Okay.
It's not exactly what you're looking for,
Right.
but it's something along those lines.
Right. All right. Well, it's something. I'm gonna pick it up anyway.
Okay. You also, as you're looking for more mage type items, you also see there is sort of this headband that looks very interesting. It's made of platinum. It's actually pure platinum, and it goes like into like a V in the front, and it goes up, and it has like little curves in it and stuff.
Oh. The same thing.
Cast Identify.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep identifying everything.
Do you want to tell everybody what you got, by the way, or so that they know?
Oh yeah, I'll share it afterwards. Just we can
We'll go around the room.
Gotcha.
What'd you
Okay.
find?
What are you looking for?
All right, I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Nice.
What I'm looking for is diamonds worth at least 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Like any types of shields that may do something with healing or be an upgrade over my shield I have now.
Okay.
And I want to see if there's any books that could either A, increase my power, or more important than that, that have any ship logs, because this guy's 3 centuries old. He might have some old stuff while
Right.
looking for the Rolling Tide, and anything else that, any other books that may give away where locations,
That's a good one.
hints
Gotcha.
of, the
Okay.
echoes are.
So, first things first, you find 5 diamonds that you believe are worth
Perfect.
somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,500.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. Oh,
25
and
items.
I would also like some.
Each or total?
Each.
Oh, damn.
Also thinking a little bit of platinum for my own personal use, so I don't have to rip off the group all the time.
You can find in your search like 100 platinum.
Perfect. Cool. Thank you.
What was the second thing you said? A shield, right?
Yeah, like a shield that could be an upgrade over mine or anything.
Write
like
down
that.
your diamonds first.
Yes,
so
yes,
you
yes.
have that. You don't see any shields that appear to be any particularly great shields. There's one that appears to be a little bit magical. It doesn't seem to have any great enchantment on it.
Okay.
It's a +1.
I'm
It's just a straight +1 shield. If you like that, you can take that. But other than that, there doesn't seem the shield supply seems to be fairly thin.
Okay.
Other than decorative sorts. And the books. So books aren't really a thing that he kept very much.
Okay.
You're looking around. You don't see any books, ledgers, nothing really of the sort.
He wasn't a fan of Tinder.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
It seems that probably any books that he found have probably been burned away by this point, just from the sheer heat of this room. There's no papers or books to be spoken of. So.
Not even like gold books?
Nope.
Damn!
No gold books.
Like, I was thinking, what's that, The Mummy? You know how?
Oh. Yeah.
Not the other one.
Right. You also find just a simple decanter. Although as you kind of knock it over, it does appear to just have water pouring out of it. There doesn't seem to be anything in it, though. As you kind of look at it, there's nothing in it, but water continuously pours out of it.
Ooh. Oh, I'll take that. That sounds cool.
It's the decanter of endless water.
Hey,
so if you want to write that down as well.
I love that item.
That's awesome.
My favorite item is the item.
Nope.
Staff of disintegration.
Roll a 24.
Okay.
Staff
I figure I'll look for any. I'm not really interested in gold or anything. I'd more or treasures. If there's any, I'm taking note of how huge this trophy room is, and then I guess looking for any legendary weapons or any cool weapons that might catch my eye.
Okay. So.
Oh, I should have added one more thing. I'm sorry.
You roll your
I missed my chance.
investigation?
So
24.
So as you look around, you see a lot of weapons kind of sticking out in random places. You have to like dig through gold at some parts and platinum and just push it to the side before you can really even find what this handle leads to. Eventually, you do find an axe that actually it starts off. It's just a wooden shaft that sticks out into like a metal butt of the axe. There's like a little small handle there, and as you pull it out, it does appear to be all the way up and then rounded at the top. It seems to be pretty interesting if you'd like to hold on to that. You don't know much about magic or how it works, but
Yeah, I mean,
you can hold on to that.
I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
I got the spell slots. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Would I be able to add something to my search, or I missed my?
Let's wait till everyone.
Okay, yeah, I just want to check.
Yeah, no, we don't want to search for items.
What? You just got a fucking Echo of Divergence. Go fuck yourself.
Echo of what?
Who are you?
Are you making up words?
Whole time.
That's the first time I've heard that word.
How'd you make spaghetti?
No, mine is. Mine's pretty simple.
I think he used the emergency spaghettios.
You never ate
Muffin
those like
button?
you said you were going to.
That's okay. What is it?
I'm gonna sound stupid, but I'm gonna take off my shirt
Okay.
and I'm gonna make like a stick and bindle with it,
Okay.
and I'm just going to collect gemstones from the
Okay.
floor. I'm also looking for two things. One, some sort of, I know what they look like now, bag of holding,
Okay.
bag of greater holding, superior holding, whatever it may be. And I'm also looking for
A good
any.
man.
What?
He's a good man.
Oh, yeah, well. Running short in this group. Just kidding. Go ahead.
I'm also looking for any items that I can find that would. How do I describe this? No, Artemis would probably just look for like bows or cool shit. Or any items that look interesting. I heard what he said to Ruland earlier, and he said, show me something I haven't seen before.
Okay.
And
Find
that's
something that you've never seen before.
exactly. I imagine that his question has been asked a couple times.
Okay. What's your
It was
investigation?
21. I rolled 19 plus 2.
Okay, so one thing that catches your eye right away is these bracers that you feel like you can put on your wrist, and they seem familiar, like you may have seen them before, or you've trained with them at one point, or you're not really sure how they come into play, but they seem to be bracers of archery. You recognize them.
Oh, I still have mine on.
Oh, well.
Well, actually, I don't anymore, right? Because I have the other thing taking up a slot now, right?
What other thing?
Last breath.
Last breath?
So, yeah, so this would cover your wrists.
Oh, shit. Hey, Drekas.
Yeah.
You want this echo?
Wait, what?
No, I'm joking.
I was giving it. I really don't need it.
You want
Please hold on
+2
to it.
damage to your ranged attacks more than the Echo of Divergence? Fucking take it. Fucking take 2 of them.
I'm joking.
If you want to hold on to them, you
I'll
can.
hold on to them, yeah, why not? I
You
can always...
recognize them, of course.
Now I have 2 pairs.
Yeah. You can always sell it, of course, or whatever. Something you've never seen before. Okay. So, one thing catches your eye.
Okay.
It seems to be a helmet, but it's definitely like no helmet you've seen before. You're used to like the plate mail helmets that kind of just like go over the face, cover the face, and have like just the 2 eye holes. This one looks more like, in our world, like a samurai helmet. It's got like layers down the side and the back. It's got like a 2-pronged, like a U or like a V kind of thing on the front. It has runes carved on it. It does seem to be pretty interesting, to say the least.
I will definitely take that with me as well. And as soon as I get over to Kitteus, I'll go, you make it tell me what does.
And somehow you understand exactly what she said.
Oh, that's a pizza.
Oh.
You eat that.
Eventually. And also the gems. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. What did you roll, sorry?
21.
Okay. You find, are you looking for a particular color gem or style
I'm
gem? Or just
really
whatever big gems you can find?
Honestly, yeah. Stuff I can stuff in my shirt and sell later at a high price.
Okay.
That way I figure I can just make some money that way.
Okay. You find 1 diamond.
Okay.
Diamond in the rough.
Based on your best appraisal, it's probably worth about 15,000 or 1,500. Sorry.
Okay.
1,500.
1 diamond.
You find 2 emeralds that you gather. Each are worth probably around 200. And the last thing is very interesting. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. I don't think Artemis has. It appears to be some very black, dark material. Like it's a gemstone, but it's strange. You've never seen this type of gemstone before. You can't really appraise it.
It's dragon glass.
Obsidian.
Okay.
You know, one day you guys are gonna not say anything after I say anything. That way, it's not like just out there. But it's not. So anyway, fuck you.
Okay. I throw all that into my bag, or into my bindle.
Yep. Okay.
He said
What
a
did you
black
roll?
gemstone, and I went dragon glass. But you wouldn't get it anyway. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna end up finding anything. I only rolled a 3. So
The fucking
I was
dream.
going to look for a diamond, a chalice for spell components, and then something to give as a gift to Tabor.
Okay. So as you're about to walk into the horde and just kind of like peruse around, you trip on the edge of a rug and just poof, face palm into the
Oh man!
into the
It's so bright in here with all the gold.
Yep. And as you do, your feet kind of lift off the ground for half a second, and then it goes back down.
Whoa! Did you see that?
No.
No, because everyone else is digging for gold. You speak to nobody.
Is it like stuck under some gold right now, or?
Yeah, like the edge of whatever it was, it doesn't appear to have been all the way out.
Alright, so I start digging it out. I'll pocket a little bit of the gold, but not all of it.
Okay.
And I start trying to dig out the rest of the carpet.
Okay. As you do, you pull out the carpet. It does appear to be very, very nice, well-constructed carpet. And you find that it does have the ability of flight.
Flying carpet.
Whoa. This will be a perfect gift for Tabor.
If you give that to Tabor, I will literally cut your feet off.
Oh my god.
It doesn't have to be magical or super powerful, but I just remembered my skin burns every time I go outside. I'd like to look for like a
Just a
nice
cloak.
cloak to, like
You find a nice cloak.
Very cool.
Yeah. You find a very nice cloak.
So how much platinum do we
And
spend?
then I would also like to look for, I forgot to add this, like, holy symbols of any sort or anything regarding soon and stuff like that, because I eventually do plan on rebuilding my monastery.
Definitely nothing too soon. Every holy symbol that you find is a dedication or a iconography to Tiamat.
Okay.
The chromatic dragon god.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense.
That's the only thing you find in relation to any religion.
Okay.
In digging out the rug, how much gold and or platinum did I pocket?
Are you doing both gold and platinum, or are you sticking to
Just literally, it's just as I'm digging it, I'm like, oh, this is shiny. Oh, this is shiny too. Oh, that's shiny.
So you gather about 60 or 70 pieces of gold and 40 pieces of platinum.
Nice.
Okay.
Can I ask Kitteus to identify the axe I found?
Yes, you can.
Samesies.
Same with the ring.
And you can...
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, there's a story on that one.
Don't read the back, any of you.
I'm just saying, I just see that there are words on the back.
You can if if he wants to describe it to you. Because he's the one that identified it.
Oh, you identified it, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, you identified it. You know what it does.
You know why I know? Just because, like, I identified this, but I also gave this to one of my players in my campaign, so I know exactly
Really?
what this is.
Okay.
Get rid of this.
So
Don't read the back.
Do you, do you explain to him what it does?
Oh
or not?
yeah, no, I
Okay.
fully explained
So
to
then
you
you can
the
read
curse
it.
of the Berserker Axe.
The Berserker Axe.
The curse
Why would you
of
say
the
that?
Berserker Axe.
He's gonna want to hold it more now.
No, that needs to go.
We said don't put your feet, your hands in the fire, and he put his hands in the fire. He's
Like
just
almost
gonna wanna
immediately.
fight.
Yeah, speaking of which, as you... everything you touch kind of, like, burns a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, just sears around the outside or something. You can never touch a woman
You are
again.
not too attuned to that axe.
Is it something that's dangerous to him?
It's dangerous to everyone around him.
Ooh,
You can't read
yeah.
the back. You can't read the back.
My middle
I
name
can't
is
read the back.
Danger.
Okay.
Now, do I sense, because
Not.
he said curse, do I sense evil on
Do
the
you want
axe?
to cast Detect Good and Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not inherently evil. It's cursed, but it's not
It's a
evil.
curse. It's not evil.
Okay.
It's not like... it's not sentient, so it can't be technically
Okay.
evil. But,
Okay. But I sense the curse off it?
no, because that's not good or evil.
Oh, well, I mean, in general.
If he
You can
attunes,
detect curse also. I don't know if you have that, but...
I don't think I have that. I feel like it's
Well, no, I'm sorry. Identify is how he knows that there's a curse.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't sense a curse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I've
If
tested
he-
fate more than enough. And I tossed the...
Well, that doesn't mean it's not good for Tabber. I mean,
no.
That's
No.
true.
No.
If anyone wielding that weapon decides to
If you
use
sell
it
that
in
to Tabber,
combat,
that would be really fucking messed up.
and they
Good.
get hurt while they're in combat,
Yeah, kind of.
they may lose control and start attacking everything near them until there's nothing left to attack.
I mean,
Can I
like
hold on to that?
that sounds really bad, and I
especially
get that. That sounds really, really bad, and I totally get that. But there's, like, if we sell it to Tabber,
No.
you know, like, not
No.
my circus, not my monkeys. Like,
No.
it's not really our problem.
Tabber is our
No.
friend. It will be our problem.
I come over with the carpet and I go, "This is Tabber's gift."
Flying over on the
I come. I
carpet.
said, no, not flying yet.
Oh, okay.
I roll it out and I go, "No, this is Tabber's gift."
You know
And I
what?
get on it and I say, "Tabber."
And it starts, and it raises off the ground about 5 feet.
That's
Did you make that the code word?
Yes.
You bastard.
Now
You know
it's
what?
essentially Tabbers.
It drops.
We're not going to use this, but it may come in handy one day for some...
I just want to
actually
point
not
out
wrong.
the guy was going to sell us a doomerang.
He
He wasn't really going to sell us a doomerang. Also,
Make
if
it
anyone wants, I have a headband of intellect that'll make your intellect score 19.
I need 3.
It doesn't work if your score is over 19.
Yeah,
take
I need
yours
3.
is-
Yours is 20.
Oh,
I mean-
Literally sitting next to you!
excuse
mean-
me, Mr. Magic Hands.
Oh, yeah. Identify.
If you don't
What's
want
he
that
got?
headband,
What she got?
I'd like to be a little bit smarter.
It's all yours.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Wow.
That's fine.
It is metal.
Oh, it's made of metal?
Platinum.
Oh.
Oh, you can't use it!
Nope.
Oh, no!
Neither can I.
Since I don't take the axe, can I roll again and see?
Oh, hey,
start
this is cool.
looking for some armor.
Yeah, sure.
What's it do?
It's got 3 charges of teleport action, like I can do.
9.
Okay, 1 second.
I need a hero.
You find nothing.
I also want to scoop in some platinum today.
Yep.
No one gets any platinum. It's actually fake.
Is that good or?
I could be the most mobile.
Oh, between that and your cape?
Yeah, I would just be everywhere.
It does require attunement.
Yeah, I don't have. Hold on. I
You
got
will literally
one.
be the female Flash.
Your ring,
Two.
the last breath, and the cape. I think, right?
I will
Oh no,
let
the
you.
cape is not.
The cape is not. The boots are not. The amulet is not. Yeah, no, I only have 2 right now.
So, does anyone else want the headband of intellect? Alright, well, I guess we could just give it to Tabber.
I'm sorry, what's it do?
Make sure intellect scored 19.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes you really smart.
Can you identify my ring?
Oh, yeah.
You're marking up these spells. Just.
Yeah, I mean,
I doubt you'll
they're
get to the
low
end.
level spells.
I just hold out my hand.
It's simple.
Oh, it's a ring of protection.
What does that do?
It helps you.
It protects you.
Oh, nice.
What is it?
No,
Supposed to
Somebody hit me.
What?
Pow!
You're not attuned to it yet.
It didn't help. It's not how that works, but I just really wanted to punch you.
Ow.
It was fun.
Maybe. Oh, I take it. I'll put it on another hand. Go.
It is by intelligence.
You have to attune to it, Roland. You have to attune to it.
I mean, I don't want to wait though.
Damn it.
You
now
know
the
what?
+2
I will
attack
take the
is
intelligence
only
thing.
Yeah, you want it?
Oh,
Please.
yeah.
Go for it.
Ridiculous.
Once you lose your intelligence, then curiosity. It
Uh,
requires attunement, though. If you
It's
face
14, so this will go up to 19.
Yeah. Do you have the slot to attune with it?
Yeah, I have 4 slots because I'm
Okay.
16. Remember we did that now?
Cool.
So I have
It's
my
all
40.
How cool is
yours.
the cloak?
Cool.
One
It's
day.
pretty
One day.
basic. It's
Nice.
nice, but it's
Is it black?
it's not. It's
Or
like
really
blue.
really dark gray?
No, it's like blue. It has blues and it has like purples and reds
All I'm
inlaid
saying
with
is
it.
one day we
A
will
little
come
bit
across
of
someone
white
who
fur
will
on the inside,
demand
and up to
something
the
from
cloaks
us.
or to the.
And instead
yeah,
of
to
fighting
the,
him,
Perfect. I'm gonna have it on
Fuck
all
with
the
you.
time.
Solomon, as you go back looking for armor or anything that resembles armor, you seem to be for some reason you feel like you're looking in the wrong place because it's just there's nothing over here. But you do manage to, as you're digging through the gold, you manage to feel something that's not gold. Although your hands are kind of melting the gold a little bit, just a little bit.
Melting gold.
What a dick! Yeah, I mean your hands are literally made of lava at this point. So, you do find a small statue. It appears to be made of marble. It is in the shape of an elephant, kind of like in mid.
That's cool.
Are elephants rare?
Rare.
Am I familiar with elephants?
You're not familiar with this type of thing.
I'll just hold out my hand now
I'm
and
not
guess
familiar with
identify.
I mean, you're familiar with elephants, like the animal, which are, I guess,
I hope you
rare-ish,
get it.
but
This
not
is a
like
statue.
they exist. Like you know that they exist.
Okay.
Just 1, 2,
If you'd like to have it identified, you can send it over to
4 spell slots.
your mage that does this stuff.
If you want to just say the word.
All right.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Oh, I forgot to get a gift for myself.
Oh.
I say out loud.
Everything's
I
made
found
of metal
something
in
for
here.
Tabber.
You know,
Yes, you.
this is a
I'm gonna look for
fun
anything made of
item,
leather.
I don't have anything else.
and
Okay.
Shaggy would absolutely love this item.
What?
Oh yeah. Silence.
Yeah.
He's reading it. It's fucking great.
I'm gonna put this in my pocket.
Okay. You just pocket the elephant.
Yeah. I'm gonna pocket
After he
this.
tells you what it does.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to reveal what you've gotten? 'Cause- Well, let's just
I mean,
start.
we can start with the simplest one, which is mine.
No, the simplest one is his.
Oh.
Ring of protection.
This ring will
Yes.
keep me from getting crushed in the future. It's the ring of
Hopefully. Well, that's good.
Ring of protection.
Sure.
And that's all saving throws.
Oh.
So I'm gonna hold on to this berserker axe. You're not getting it rolling.
Putting it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm putting it in my bag of holding. And then I also have the amulet of proof. Proof against detection?
I don't know. That's what it's called in the book.
Okay. I can't be scryed on,
Oh, okay.
essentially.
Nice.
And anyone
If you
around me
attune
within
to
40
it.
feet.
If you tune to it.
Yeah, if I attune to it. 40-foot radius, can't be scryed on.
Or any other way of divination.
Yeah,
magic.
or divination.
So, for example, his orb of divination
Would be able to see us
would
anywhere.
not be able to see you anymore if you were to attune to it.
Right.
All right, I got the headband of intellect. My intelligence score becomes 19 while wearing this headband. It has no effect if your intelligence is already 19, which it's not.
Okay. Cool. So make sure you mark that as like a separate thing, because if
I'm not gonna put it.
If you're ever not wearing it, then it doesn't count for that.
Yeah.
Put it in like parentheses or something.
Yeah.
What did you get, sir?
I've got a marble elephant, which can become an actual elephant once for up to 24 hours, once every 7 days.
Just we need more animals.
Karen standing in the back, just kind of like stupid, moving around.
I found a bunch of these really cool gemstones, and I hold up the diamond and the 2 emeralds and the black.
Which both of you immediately recognize. Black sapphire from the Onyx Islands.
Oh. Can I see that?
Yeah. What? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't recognize this, and I throw it over to Roland.
Oh, I didn't realize we were talking about that, so I show up. Like, I got 5 diamonds for
nice.
spell casting abilities.
Drekas.
Oh, what do you cast with diamonds?
Resurrection.
Oh, do you want this one?
A little important.
If you don't need it,
Take it.
thank you. But then I have 6 diamonds now.
Well, no, one of them is worth less.
Oh, I
Well,
didn't hear
this
that
one's
part.
worth 1,500 still.
The ones he found are worth 25.
Right.
Oh, well, mine were 25. What?
Yeah, yours were 2,500.
I did not hear that part.
Yes.
I heard
Yeah.
because you said
I
you think
specified
they're about.
for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm guesstimating. Go on.
Okay.
Drekas,
yeah.
can you tell me if this is what I think it is? You might remember. I saw it over here.
Oh, yeah. I remember what it is. Right.
And you drop it, it shatters.
Oh my God! No.
Butterfingers.
No, what? I look at
You
it.
one hand it like
You mean-
Odell.
I know what it is.
No,
right?
You're
more like
asking-
DeAndre Hopkins now.
You're
Get
asking
better
Mr.
catch.
Perfect Memory if he
It really
recalls what
was.
this is.
Yes.
I know what it is.
It's not hard to remember remember
forget?
because it's not hard to forget. Yeah, that was one of those missions where you never forget.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Oh my God.
Is
Do
that
we know
good?
how much this would be worth? Like this little amount?
It's hard to appraise. Yeah, you're not.
This
really
is a
too sure.
good amount of money.
We should look for more of this.
I imagine that was. Well, I mean, feel free, but
I'll take a fucking look.
You
Yeah,
guys are
from
going
the-
to be here basically all day.
Yeah.
Well, don't
Yes,
worry.
This has been a lot of the day searching for these things, by the way.
Well, don't worry. I can get us home afterwards because I also found this nifty little helmet of teleportation.
I don't know if you can get everybody. Can you?
It's me and up to 8 people that I.
Oh,
see.
really? Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah.
So
I need to
I
steal this
found
now,
this
sorry.
little helmet of teleportation, and it has.
Dre and Darren would be 8. Okay.
Okay, don't
I
do
have
this anymore.
3 charges, and I can cast the teleportation spell according to Kitteus.
You know magic is illegal, there, right?
Well,
Wait, it is?
I look like the weirdest combination
God,
of
it's the weirdest
cosplay
fucking
characters.
bullshit.
I've got like the dark assassin cloak, ranger's robes, and then a fucking samurai helmet.
It's a strange ensemble. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm in straight plate armor with a ruby red shield and with a rose on it.
Yep.
But yeah,
And
I'll Drekas, I'll
Yes.
hold on to the black sapphire.
Oh yes,
Okay.
please. That's not black sapphire.
yeah, no, it is.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was called something else.
No, it's that's what you guys figured out is the moniker Onyx Islands is bullshit. Like it's black sapphire
But they call it Onyx Islands because they don't do
because they don't want people going there, right?
Yeah.
I'll take a look around for another one of those real quick.
Okay, you can make an investigation check.
Now
I
that
look-
you know
I
what
look-
we're looking
I look at
for, does
Roland.
anybody know locate object?
I do not. I wish I did.
Do I? I don't think so. Nope, I do not.
Ooh, that's 25.
You
How much
find
look to
3
see if
more.
there's an echo?
Fuck yeah!
I know locate.
It takes you like a while though.
Right.
This is like the better part
No,
of
we
half
got
an
the
hour.
echo
That's
that was
fair.
here already.
I
Guys, I
look,
got 3
We
more.
know that-
I look at Roland. I go.
where the echo
Remember that
was
time we
at.
brought a tree full of that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We should try that again because we're stronger now.
Honestly, I think what we'll have here is enough.
The only person who had the type of money to buy that turned out to be a lich.
You weren't
You weren't there for
there?
that.
Oh.
Plus,
Not
I
until
think
much
that's just
later.
one for the
Metagame,
storybooks.
metagame,
Yeah.
metagame.
Nice.
And I say in character, you weren't there. You don't know who's a witch.
And through the rest of your stuff, you pretty much put enough platinum to fill the bag of holding.
Nice.
So you have 250k
Holy
if you'd like
shit.
it. The rest of you pocket, basically up to like 100 platinum each if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's 1,000.
That's 1,000 gold each. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, no, we are loaded.
Marking it.
And
mark
from
your
the cave.
mark your diamonds and stuff because
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
did.
putting that on here.
I have my diamonds written down.
And you have your gems written down.
Did I find
Yeah, I have
Well,
chalices.
No.
Chalices, you can find 2 that suit your needs.
Those technically aren't worth currency until
No.
you sell them.
Do we-
So,
Now that we have multiple methods of teleportation.
I was gonna say, do we want to like hang out for a second? Let me get used to using this helmet and
Well,
then
we've
try.
been here for a while.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he was searching for the other sapphires while you were too.
Yo, I've
We
been
should just
chugging
come
my
back and
class.
forth.
I have some other
It's been a good
plans.
celebratory day.
Since you could teleport, we
now-
should just come back and forth with bags of holding, and not to be greedy, but that'll fund the castle and any guards or anything we'll need for a very long time with this.
It's not wrong.
I could. I mean,
How many times can you use it? I don't know.
3.
I get. How do I roll a 1d3?
D4 minus 1.
Okay, so the just,
Well, a D4 and just 4's reroll.
okay, gotcha.
I think I actually have a D3 somewhere in my bag. I'll check.
Okay,
They're
well,
like long triangles. Where
Yeah,
you, can
really?
only, you can only roll on 3 sides. Yeah.
oh, that's weird.
That sounds dumb.
But either way, that's I like that idea. I could get us there and back once today.
Well, I just spelled intelligence.
We can go
Oh, no, I
there.
spelled it right.
Unload some gold, come back, fill the bags up, go back, unload the rest of the gold.
I was gonna make a side trip.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I also want to go in and check on the Rosks. Leave
That
them
was
some
my
money.
side trip.
Did you guys want to go back to the castle at some point
I was
soon?
about to say we should probably do that today.
What, the Castle Starkade?
No, Rosks.
Oh, I was talking about Castle Stargate, but
No.
Either way,
Well,
Let's-
I mean,
Let's go to
not
the Rosks.
sometime soon, but
Let's
like,
go to the Rosks.
Soon?
Empty out this superior bag of holding to
How long have we
them.
been here?
Let them have the 60k.
Most of
We'll
the
come
day.
back here,
So,
fill it back up, get back to Castle
Fine.
Starcade.
like hours.
You don't know
All
you're
right.
right outside.
I can
Okay.
do that with
I would know.
3
Well,
charges.
Exactly.
Part
Well,
of.
you
Okay.
didn't ask.
I know he didn't. I'm just
I'm asking
How's that
because I have the spell is up.
I'd
the
prefer
last for
to
8
just
hours,
keep-
so is it like...
The
It's tough to
platinum
tell.
in the bag,
Okay.
that's in the bag.
No, I'm saying like...
Oh,
No,
so
no,
it's
no.
not with platinum.
Not filling it up
It's
with
not
platinum.
concentration,
We're
that's
Yes,
why.
you still have
unloading your
Oh, then
50,000
what?
gold.
Yeah, it's not a
He
concentration.
unloaded it
How
already and
would
filled
you
it
know?
with platinum.
Oh.
I'm just nervous.
That's
So we'll
out.
do it in reverse.
Okay.
We'll go
I
back
guess
to
that's the only
Starcade,
way to really know.
secure the
Trying
platinum,
to
come
do it
back
and see
here,
if
get the
it's
gold,
still
bring it to the
available.
It
Rosks.
does
I'm
seem to be
comfortable
working.
with that.
Okay.
We'll do it in reverse.
Okay.
I trust the Rosks.
And then
I'm making snow.
we're gonna make a quick side trip.
There's no.
In gold.
Yep.
Just making
Have
gold
another
angels.
melted
way
some
of
of the gold
getting
and
us
it's
where you need to
melting
go?
Oh, I've got
That's
it.
horrible.
Just laying
I've got the method there. I don't have the method back.
It hurts.
I'm
So
just
where
saying
do you
there,
wanna-
greater
where do you want me to
restoration to
take
cure
us?
your fucking third-degree
Starcade.
burns.
You want us to go to Castle Starcade
We'll go
now?
to Starcade.
Yeah,
We'll come back here. We'll go to the Rosks, and then we'll take the side trip.
Alright, so I'm gonna aim for like the area we come out of now usually, like the foresty area
Okay.
by Castle Starcade.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
Shitty dicks.
Shitty dicks.
Man.
Sorry. Are we wrapping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you.
'Cause I'm tired.
I'm tired.
We're going till tomorrow. Did you hear there's a snow day? We're
It's
going
a
all
snow
day.
day. Yeah.
Do you have a snow day?
Intelligence.
Do I have a snow day?
Check.
check?
Do you
so
remember
plus mod.
Sunday?
It's the opposite of a
Excuse
snow
me.
day when it's a snow day.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, your heater's broke. Fuck
You're about
me.
to have a snow day.
Not the chair! By God, he's got a steel
Oh, you
chair!
kept it on full blast for 12 hours. Where did it go wrong?
Anyway,
Sorry.
I assume that's how it works. I don't know.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. I did it.
So, you kind of gather everybody around. Narendam standing behind you guys. Ildre at your side. And you, for the first time, cast a spell. You're figuring out how this helmet works.
I'm horrified.
All of a sudden, you see between the U on the helmet, the weird samurai helmet that you've never seen, kind of the rest of what that armor would look like. It starts to kind of like electricity kind of sparks between it, and then before you know it, holy shit, it's cold.
Oh, God.
It goes from real hot to really fucking cold.
Oh, I hate this.
And you're standing in snow, and standing in a circle around, and all of you now look around, and you see Castle Starcade in the distance.
I immediately run over towards Solomon and just.
You're not that cold. You are not that cold.
No.
No, it's
No, I
totally
got,
fine.
yeah, I got hot hands.
No.
I bear
Yeah.
for myself.
Huh?
I bear for myself.
Bear
Bear
fur.
fur.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. You turn to partial bear.
Partial bear. Just the fur.
The
I
rest
just
of
made my way
you-
to the castle.
partial
Fuck
bear.
it.
Yeah, move towards the
That's
castle.
That's not.
Nope. Oh, okay.
You water all that.
You guys run over to the castle.
Is it empty or are the people still here?
You see that there are the rest of the Shield of Justice leaving right now.
Is that all on there?
It is. Yeah, it's the next day. They were
only been a
planning on
day.
leaving.
They were planning on
They were
leaving
planning on
tomorrow.
leaving this morning. It's a little bit later in the day, but they are in the process of
But
leaving.
they don't have to go.
I told you. Avalon gave us the castle back.
Oh, they're leaving the castle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
And as you guys approach, he actually, seemingly with a much more friendly demeanor, approaches and he says, "How the fuck?"
I extend my hand for a handshake. I've got a story for you.
I want to hear it. And I gotta teach you guys a little bit more about your castle. I know it's been a while. And he tells you that Reed's remains, which is not much, but the remains have been stored in the barracks. There's a secret kind of spot, and then it leads into kind of like a memorial or of sorts. And he also says that there was bones in there from before we got here. Not sure.
What?
What did you guys do?
Could be 3D30.
I perk up.
I don't know, but you're welcome to look through. If it is someone you know, then by all means put them to rest in whatever way you see fit. In the meantime, we are heading back to Fortress Del Vox to await further orders. The castle is yours again. I assume you told him the story.
Yeah, we told him the
just
story.
to fast forward.
Yeah.
There we were.
Holy shit, what a great story.
Holy
He
shit.
regales in the tale, and he's amazed, and he tells you everything that's been going on here, which is not very much, but them kind of just pissing themselves over this idea of the fight, and
We gotta get around to planting a tree back in that garden.
We cool?
Yes.
crystal cool.
Nice.
This guy.
And he actually smiles, and this might be the first time you've seen him smile.
Hey.
It's amazing.
And as he leads kind of the rest of them over towards the docks. And
Hey, you're free to stop by whenever you want.
Yes.
That
I
smiles.
fucking won't.
I get it. I get it.
Never. See ya.
Thanks for not imprisoning me for a long time.
Hey,
Don't,
Sam.
don't give me a reason to.
Fair enough.
And guys, good luck with your magic. And he turns around.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's illegal. Magic's illegal, sir.
So that's that.
Man.
Feel free.
Excellent.
Yep.
Good fucking mission.
We will reconvene next Wednesday.
Woo!
And that's next time.
Oh,